After a harrowing but successful combat atop Evergrande City versus Neo Rocket Galactic, the Quacko Packo follow Kaz the Alakazam into the Distortion world for their ultimate conflict. Our heroes and their teams are Gimli with his team Trevor the Gigalith, Lasagna the Hoennian Crustle, Roger the Regirock, Bean the Rock Ghost-type final evolution of a Larvitar without a pulse, Gus the Slowbro, and Bud the Toad Squirrel. Elodie with Cabbage the Alcremie, Blueberry the Altaria, Bubblegum the Primarina, Grapejuice the Shiny Swampert, Keylime the Iron Valiant, and Mr. Salt the Carbink. Schmidt with Quacko the Farfetch'd, Patricia the Altaria, Diana the Gyarados, Gabriel the Kecleon, Walter the Dunsparce, Pride the Dragonite, and Mewtwo. And Cindy with Soul Eater the Ninetales, Cookie the Hoennian Gudra, Jack the Incineroar, Fang the Salamence, Larvistar the Volcarona, Basket the Carkol, Trubbish, and Kyogre. These intrepid adventurers make up the Quacko Packo, and this is the finale of Dunsparce and Drampa. Upon entering the mysterious swirling vortex, your vision fades as your senses are recalibrated to a wholly new dimension. All sense of gravity is lost as you descend into an unknown darkness. You breathe in what is seemingly nothingness. While you are able to respire without issue, for the first time in your life you experience an absence of gases to inhale, your lungs seemingly filling with pure void in between breaths. You hear an omnipresent rumbling so deep it gently vibrates your entire being, feeling as if somehow both completely surrounding you, but also impossibly distant, its pitch completely indiscernible. As your vision slowly restores, your equilibrium is disturbed. While you have arrived in this foreign landscape with your feet on the ground, you get the sensation that gravity is holding you to land in a somehow fleeting or inconsistent way, as if it'll take more effort to raise your right foot than your left if you were to start walking. With your vision restored, you take in an entirely alien landscape, an endless sea of violet nebulae and spiraling vortices. Land and water exists in this realm, but in states and under conditions you have never seen before. The land is rust-colored, made of an indiscernible material, and seemingly not adhered to any continents or large earthen bodies. Instead, the land here is merely floating islands of stone with shattered undersides. The surface of the islands are physically inconsistent with one another, as up from your current perspective seems to face an island floating above you that is rotated perpendicularly to your line of sight, as if the solid features of this world are bound by their own unique and individual forces. Snaking streams of neon blue water emerge from seemingly nowhere atop some landmasses, and as they roll off the sheer cliff edges of the floating islands, they emerge into distinct waterfalls that flow in the opposite direction of the adjacent landmass's gravity. Some of the waterfalls appear to be flowing in 2, 3, or even 4 directions all at once as they tether landmasses together or simply flow off into the swirling infinite void. Dull-colored boulders and pebbles apparate at random, flying from unpredictable trajectories with the terrain, leaving no sound or impression as they collide into one another. Some of these stone features disappear with the same unpredictability as they form in the environment. The only sign of life are what seem to be monstrous, towering, grayish-green plants that grow vertically from the dull orange landmasses resembling alien kelp, gently vibrating in resonance to the omnipresent hum in this world. As you recollect your bearings and check in with one another in this hollow world, what do you do? For clarity, we have Gimli, Cindy, and Elodie on one island that I would say is north, but there's no sense of cardinal direction in this world. Additionally, there is an island nearby where you see Frostbite the Weavile and a Pokemon you have not seen before, Walrein, who you assume, if it is with Frostbite, is Crusher. At a distant island, you can see Kaz, the Alakazam, alongside Sam, Symmetra, or Artemis, interfacing, having a conversation with what is simply a monstrous shadow hovering in the void. They are speaking to one another. Schmidt has also arrived in the void. He is with Quacko on the same large island that Kaz and Sam are speaking to this void on. However, they are separated by terrain that is fairly high, and Schmidt is undetectable in his current position. At a distant island behind the monstrous void, you see Yuri's Basculegion just kind of flopping down. Nothing really going on, not making any movements. It seems that it is incapacitated, but it is present. So you can tell from your earpieces that are used to connect all with one another that there's a great deal of like interference and audio that's coming through that isn't crystal clear as it used to be. However, you can tell simply from Schmidt's earpiece being on the same island as Kaz and Symmetra that you can actually make out their conversation. Artemis says, "Father, I never thought I'd see you again. It's been over a decade. Is it you? I can't believe it's really you." A masculine voice says, "So thoughtful of you to come visit me here, Artemis. How much you've grown since I've last seen you. How fleeting and pedantic normal life is. I assume your mother, Giovanni, and the other loyalists will be here any moment now?" "No, Father. Giovanni has died. I became his successor, as you had requested, should he become unable to lead NRG. Mother has not taken to your disappearance well. When Giovanni took me in after you left, she was inconsolable. She would not eat or sleep. She was convinced that you had died. I knew you were still alive. I just knew it, but she was in no state to raise me. Giovanni raised me instead, and all these years later, I told her I've assumed control of NRG, and I asked her to meet me in Hoenn so we could see you together, but I'm afraid she never came. You somehow reached this place from Hoenn? You always were an inventive child, Artemis. That's how I know that you are my daughter. Surely you can see as clearly as I have how debilitating it can be being subject to the torture of one's own emotions. You saw how it destroyed your mother, that poor woman. That's the crux of why we're here, Artemis, in this world. This world is free from the suffering that comes with the human spirit. Without emotion, there is no desire. Without desire, there is no suffering. Without suffering, there is peace, tranquility, the perfect world. The world that you have begun to usher in for all people in Pokemon." And from there, we'll look at taking some turns in initiative. And as each of you take your turns in initiative, you'll catch more and more of the conversation. Everyone roll initiative.
Schmidt got a 14.
Gimli got a 7.
I rolled a 6 for initiative.
Great.
Yeah, I got a 1. So
I guess we'll start with Gimli.
Yeah, let me throw the rock and piss Crusher off. Let's do it.
imagine just hearing that.
Yeah.
I'm a piss crusher up for no reason.
That dude's staring right at me. He's gonna be.
It's true, yeah. Frostbite and Crusher are really
Crusher's looking at me weird, but I'm gonna throw this rock.
Crusher, you got any thoughts on that?
Rock throw?
Yeah, let's see it.
With my strength? Athletics? It's like a 21.
Hell yeah. Yeah, Gimli, you throw the rock just to test how the gravity is going, so if you were to like move to a different floating island, you would like have a better idea of it. These rocks are just kind of appearing and disappearing around you because the physics of this world is unstable. You pick one up and you throw it to the nearest island, and as you throw it with a pretty damn good throw, the gravity just pushes it like way off to the left, and it lands on the same island that Crusher and Frostbite are on. This irritates Crusher, and you can see as it lets out a roar, and it ends up transforming. Its tusks grow long and jagged, breaking at the ends slightly. Its mane grows longer and flows over its shoulders further. Its body just generally swells, and you can see kind of cuts in its blubber from where its body cannot contain its power. Crusher's eyes glow red with rage as ice covers its tusks and the top of its head. It begins to charge and attack in your direction.
Crusher, no!
Not Crusher. So, Cindy.
Crusher.
So if we go the exact same way that Rock went, we could land on the island with
I had the same thought, except that's not how anything works because there's no rules. It could just not do that. We just watch like stuff like teleports. It's not consistent. There aren't rules.
So I shouldn't jump.
No. Do not jump. Do not jump.
Do not jump.
Do not.
Reckless child.
I don't know
How
what
does
we
Magma
do.
Storm work here?
Okay, let it rip. See what happens.
Okay. Why not?
So now there's fireballs teleporting around and floating around everywhere.
Yeah, guys, we're gonna stealth our way over to Kaz.
Hell wasn't on fire.
Stealth,
Russian stealth, baby.
This hell is lacking fire.
Yeah, this isn't a real hell, guys. Where's the brimstone?
I can bring real hell here.
Yeah.
No, that's not a good idea.
That's the issue with this place. It's not like the games, you know? Where like there was like, all right, there's no rules, but there are definitely rules.
There needs to be rules because this is a video game.
If you don't want to just jump, you can roll some sort of investigation or insight even to be like, if I jumped where that rock went, would I go the same way? If you want like confirmation, because you guys are just kind of spitballing. But if you want for realsies, roll above a 12, and I'll tell you
For
for
insight?
realsies. Yeah. Or investigation, whichever's better for you. That could be above a 12 or a 12.
A 9. Investigations plus 7.
Oh. Based on what you understand, and the fact that, like, if you stroll around the island that you're on, gravity is consistent, you think that if you jumped the same way the rock went, you would end up where the rock ended up.
See, there are rules.
I'm so
They're
scared
just hard to
for her.
predict.
I'm so scared for her. Do what you want.
I'm a risk taker.
I'm in danger.
Yeah, my grandparents are okay. Let's risk
I'm in
jumping into
danger.
gravity.
I'm
Whoa!
in danger. But that does mean, because we threw the rock in that direction, we could go here. Where this Pokemon is charging an attack. At us here.
If there's anybody that can deal with fire types, or ice
Ice
types.
types.
It is a
Oh,
water
it's
type.
2
also.
ice types.
It is also a water type, though.
water.
So that would be neutral.
Right.
Because it's water also.
It's also got an ability. It's called Thick Fat.
It's resistant to fire.
That too. That too.
So it's just
Unless I hit
straight
it
up
solely,
resist.
in which case,
Yeah.
not anymore.
You could remove that completely. Yeah.
You remove the fat.
Yeah, with
Trim
some
the fat.
fire.
Yeah.
But I don't want to send Sully out until we're like a little more stable, because I don't want to have to roll 2
Yeah.
deck saves to not get sucked into the void.
Sure.
Do you want me to jump? Should I jump?
Well, why
back?
don't you shoot something? You could just.
We
shoot
don't
things
want you to
into-
jump. I think we've made that clear.
No, so guys, you want me to jump then? So guys,
But if you want to, we can't stop you.
Cindy is convinced it'll work.
Yeah, if you're convinced it'll work, then go for it.
Yeah.
But we're not telling you to do that.
So attacks that have direction would also go that,
seems
Well,
that
I
way.
guess
The
then.
rock did.
and we reasonably could.
Projectiles that are on the same physical plane that you are on seem to be consistent, but between the islands, since their gravity changes and stuff, then who knows? TLDR, if you ended up on this island, you could attack with confidence.
Okay. But from that island, I could not attack with confidence.
Correct.
How are Cindy's stats?
Oh,
We're not good at stats. We're not good at things, fam.
I was gonna say we said only Fang went down earlier.
Yeah.
Blueberry did too. Blueberry was down in an instant. It was just
Oh,
like,
yeah.
bye, Blueberry.
Blueberry
Yeah.
just
Okay.
didn't affect anything at all.
Yeah.
Even think-
Yeah.
That's kind of classic Blueberry.
Classic Blueberry.
Oh,
Oh,
my
man, that guy.
How big is Volcarona?
Rideable.
Rideable?
Is that what you're asking? Yeah. Big bug.
yeah. Could y'all fly around the void?
Not with
Well,
Scully as well, but
See,
Cindy
the
for
thing
sure.
is my flying type is down. All we have is Diana.
Diana, we've used Diana as a bus before.
We'd have to wait for Gimli's turn again.
I'm going to send out Volcarona.
Hello, Larvastar. Larvastar is taking it all in, "Whoa, what's going on?"
Wow.
Larvastar, we're in hell. Sam's over there.
You ready to
Schmidt's
jump?
over there.
Here we go.
Beach is over there. We think that's Crusher, and that's
Frostbite.
Frostbite. Now I'm going to ride you to that other island.
Are you chasing the rock's trajectory?
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly. To the T.
Cool. I'm not going to require a roll for you then. Cindy and Larvastar, the Volcarona, successfully make it onto the same floating island that Frostbite and Crusher are on. Cindy's appearance is recognized by Frostbite. Frostbite grows enraged. Frostbite's claws crank out of its body as its
Did you
bones
not think this was gonna happen?
crack and expand. Its feet, also the claws on the end, stick out further as it becomes incredibly elongated. Ice covers part of its head feathers, and you have a corrupted Weavile.
Fucked up.
Bro, your toes are jacked up.
Yeah, those are some
They're hard to
grumbly
see.
feet.
The toes are hard to see.
Those are some grumbling feet. Oh, those are the front claws.
Yeah, the front claws are curved up. Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's
Oh.
different. I was like, damn, them toes are messed up.
Yeah.
Put that dogs away, girl.
Sick as fuck.
Okay.
That was really cool.
Do I get one more? Because that's my action to send
Nice.
out.
Sure, yeah, you can do one more thing.
Movement.
Yeah.
Ish. What is good against whatever the fuck this is?
Fire, fighting, steel, rock,
Yeah, it's still dark ice.
Theory.
fairy. Yeah.
I have fire, bug, grass, and
Bug?
normal.
Bug's super effective. Yeah.
Bug is good.
Bug
It's
is
just,
good.
it's dark defensively, but worse.
Yeah.
Like, ice doesn't
Yeah,
fix
bug
anything for
too.
him.
It's also just weak to
4.
fire.
That is 20 feet away.
It's also just weak to fire.
I mean, is Bug Buzz stronger?
I don't know.
And Fire Dance is stronger.
Fire dance is stronger.
Well, 46 versus 3d10. About the same?
It's roughly the same.
Fiery dance, I'm not within range of unless I still have movement because I don't really know how the movement works.
We'll say once you arrive, you're planted.
I'm planted.
Yeah.
Okay. So fiery dance would not hit. With
Frostbite. You can buzz that bug.
I can buzz that bug. All creatures within 20 feet of Volcarona must make
That's both of them.
a DC 15 con save. Taking bug damage on a fail and no damage on a success. If a creature fails by 5 or more, they have disadvantage on their next attack.
Frostbite. It's a 12.
Which fails.
Crusher does have that con. Gets critical hit. So, they fail.
By by 5 or more.
Yeah, they certainly did.
So they have disadvantage on their next attack, which
Excellent.
they were just
They're
aiming
charging.
for.
Yeah, yeah.
Hell yeah. And so that's a crit on Walrein, on Crusher.
Crit is that you add the total of the move by default, which is super effective. No, it's not on Crusher. So you just get 30, and then you roll on top of 30.
Plus 10?
21
21.
plus 30, so 51.
51.
For Crusher. Plus 8. Because that's my
Plus
modifier.
8, so 59.
Yes.
Great way to start the combat.
And
they have disadvantage.
Weavile is...
Weavile is
Is it the same because it's super
just
effective?
keep. Oh, it wouldn't be 59. Keep 29, and then roll 3 more d10. 3 more
Okay.
d10. We
29?
love doing math, guys.
29.
We love it.
61.
Huge hit. Yeah. Longstar shows up and just... And
Get buzzed
Crusher
on.
and Frostbite get totally buzzed on, dealing huge damage to them right away. And Crusher is so disoriented from the buzz that it's going to struggle to make its next attack. Great job.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Cool. You get a little bit of dialogue. The Shadow was just like, this is Guillotina's plan. This is what we've been waiting for. Artemis says, Father, I don't understand. What are you talking about? I was supposed to bring you home and bring our family back together like it used to be. We'd be happy again. I've accomplished so much. I've hurt and betrayed so many people in Pokemon just to get here. Please, just come back while you still can. Come back home. Next is Elodie.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. All right. I will take out Key Lime. I will say I'm gonna try and teleport over there. Do you want to come with? Can I bring them with?
What's your plan of teleporting? Are you going to teleport where the rock went, or are you going to teleport on the island? We don't need to play fucking games. You understand that if you try and teleport directly on the island, you're probably not going to end up
I was gonna say
You're gonna end
teleport
up-
to where the rock went. Yeah.
Correct, yeah. And you can teleport others. As long as there isn't like a ton of Pokemon, yeah.
So just me, Gimli, and Bud.
Let's get you all over there.
We're going to Tokyo drift over.
Is there like a specific spot where they land? Or
Around here, in this area.
near Bud?
So that's her action. Can I
Ancestral Fey Magic, baby.
Send out cabbage.
Let it rip.
just cabbage just to do
The
that.
Dark Dimension needs to be christened with Ancestral Fey Magic.
Do you have the
People
action
spoken.
economy to send out cabbage also?
As an action.
I only used one action, so yeah.
Yeah, you could. I mean, it's up to you.
Fuck it.
It'd be
why not?
funny.
Yeah, it would be
Ball.
funny.
Fuck it, we ball.
Okay, why not?
So you have to place Cabbage.
Oh, yeah. Can I alpha her
Yeah,
up or?
but I think that kind of has to
Yeah.
immediately, or else she'll get tired.
Yeah.
So.
62.
I was gonna say we need to roll a 69.
It's true. It's true.
We need to.
MILF check?
Close. Oh, Jack.
69. You scan for every MILF in the Dark Dimension? Your Hinge profile updates.
I'm not convinced we've done a 69, right?
No, we haven't.
We're at 62.
I don't know, Rich. I've tried it a few times.
Unless you all drugged me.
I swear I've done that before.
Oh my god. Okay. Roll a d10.
10.
Cool. Cabbage creates a delicious cake with that many tears that restores 4d12 HP when it's consumed.
Yes!
The Dark Dimension
Just like, yes! I fucking needed this time.
I love how this is not affecting Sam.
They're like over there, they're like, why is there a big fucking cake?
Happy birthday, Symmetra!
It's the happy birthday Gregory cake.
It's the same kid's birthday.
It's the same.
They tried to rehab the party later because the cakes disappeared the first time. And then we took the cake again.
It's the end of the world. I'm having my birthday cake. Like, I
Oh,
need this. And it's like,
man.
no!
Oh man.
Why is my cake the first to go?
That's crazy. Anything else for Elodie?
How much does it heal?
4d12 when consumed. And that's crazy. It's stationary, but it's a little fucked on this map. It's stationary, but it can be used 10 times. It has 10 tiers.
Oh.
Wait, so it's 10 times each time
Yeah.
does 4d12?
Dude, we got
It lives here now,
falling
but
out. The Dark Dimension got any fucking knives?
Yeah, I think that's my action economy for sure. But felt pretty good. So. I'm like, oh, cabbage is so low. I
Is
don't
it
know what the
devil's
fuck
food
I'm gonna
cake?
do.
That's right.
Cake. It's Giratina's food cake.
I love Garantina's food cake with the marshmallow frosting.
Like, we've alphaed a couple Pokemon and spawned a cake, and they're just, like, doing their own thing.
Yeah.
We also need to get to Basque Legion at some
I
point.
understand your dad's here, but no, it's fine.
Listen, you know,
Sam, we brought you cake!
Yeah, we celebrate your dad coming home. We brought you cake
Oh!
to the hellscape of the dark dimension.
Celebrate your dad coming home. I wonder if that would help him change his mind. Like, oh,
Yeah, Cyrus, you brought the milk, right?
welcome. I write on the cake. Welcome home, Cyrus.
This is crazy. We're starting to lose it, you know?
Yeah, life is a comedy.
if you don't laugh, you'll cry, right?
Yeah, if you don't laugh, you'll cry.
Yes, I'll cry tears of cake.
Speaking of cry, you have some dialogue that you've earned.
Ooh.
This is the rest of the dialogue. The man's demeanor changes slightly as his neutral expression turns into a frown. Such a shame it is. Yet another victim, lost to the weakness that is the human spirit. Cyrus investigates his hand, flexing his fingers, as shadowy tendrils of smoke emerge from all around the ground that Sam is standing on. What a pointless attitude. The flowing time, the expanding space. I have made it mine, but no matter. It's clear that you will never understand my position. If you have come here with any intention besides aiding me in the creation of our perfect new universe, then I have no need for you. By coming here, you have already completed your role. Goodbye, Artemis. Wait, no, what do you mean? Please come home. I need you to. Kaz's eyes glow pink as he begins to rapidly float towards Sam. The smoky tendrils littering the ground coalesce into a shadowy spear behind Sam, black as the darkest void. It seems that Kaz's reaction was too late. Sam's father dismissively turns his attention away from this conversation, as in a fraction of a second, the shadowy spear floats off the ground and impales Sam through her back out her chest. You see as she falls to her knees, one arm outstretched towards her father, atop the shadow creature. The spear vanishes, and Sam finally collapses, breathless, into the alien terrain. Schmidt's up next. Glad you got that cake.
Not the Schmitz. Me too. Cake is pretty cool.
Straight at her.
You do that. You run straight at her, you can move your tokens. Causes failed to react in time and is knelt beside Sam's body, having just failed to intercept the attack. Roll a stealth unless you want to be noticed.
I'm gonna roll stealth from this fucking Cyrus thing.
Okay.
21.
Okay, yeah. Until your next turn, he's just not going to care that you're there.
Okay. Sick.
Medicine, check that bitch.
She's making death saves.
Mm-hmm. She passed one,
Yeah,
which is good.
You can medicine check to stabilize her,
Can I medicine check to stabilize her?
right?
Yeah, it is
If you fail,
don't
that
know.
is a death counter, right?
typically, yeah.
Oh.
So she passed one death save. But I'm just saying, if you fail the medicine check.
Just encourage her. Be there for her.
You could also, like, talk
We
to
do have
Cause
some cake.
or something.
We can bring her some cake.
That's crazy.
We can save her with cake. As
Sam! Sam, eat the cake!
your life depends on it. It's your daddy come home cake. We brought it for you.
This is so fucked up.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's really fucked up. No, I'm really sad right now. This is how I cope.
I will try to get to you as fast as I can. I can't guarantee that I can get to you.
Yeah, we gotta
with any
like check
quickness.
the
have-
rock
Yeah.
toss thing.
Two
Yeah.
teleporters that can navigate this shit. I'm assuming Kaz can, yeah, because that's how they got there.
Will Kaz listen to you?
You didn't see. You didn't see how Kaz got there.
Okay.
You can interact with Kaz. You can do something with Sam. You could gain the attention of the confirmed Cyrus and Giratina. You've
mean,
not
you
seen
can also-
Giratina, but you believe that it's here.
So you could also do a medicine check, and even if it does fail, that's one failed death save equivalent. But then you can use the rest of your turn to like work on teleporting her to, I don't know, to
Get to the cake.
But, like even Elodie can. You could just give her HP.
Yeah, I
like-
can just give her HP.
That was the medicine check.
Is it a wolf? What was it?
That's a 12 on the die.
Yeah, 13 for wisdom because you don't have any proficiency.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll give that a pass. Just barely.
Okay.
Just barely. Do you do a summon action?
Oh, fuck, I can't do summon actions, huh?
Talk to her.
Talk to her.
She's unconscious still.
She's still unconscious.
That's
Oh wait, no, that would. She's
Stabilize her.
unconscious, but she's like at 1 HP, but she's not.
She's not
still-
conscious, but she's not
conscious.
making death.
Correct. Correct. At the moment.
That's huge. Big win. Big dub.
I don't want to waste an action talking while this thing is breathing me down my neck.
Okay.
I think we just teleport to the cake.
Okay.
But that gets spicy.
Yeah. How many individuals are you teleporting?
I think I'm not teleporting Kaz. So it would just be Schmidt, Quacko, Mewtwo, Symmetra.
Okay. Make
Artemis.
that intelligence. Let me give you a DC before you roll it. We'll keep it 25.
It's just flat intelligence.
Yeah.
That's a 16.
You do, in fact, teleport. Over at Basque Legion.
Okay.
The opposite direction.
Hey, Basque Legion, how you doing?
I mean, we're closer.
By what measure?
This one doesn't work the same way.
You can't just make up your
Yeah,
own
you can't just
rules.
make up. Oh, it's closer.
No, you need to go there anyway. That was part of
Can-
your...
Get it the same.
Can you get Mewtwo to roll stealth, please?
Yeah. Oh, of course that one he fucking kills.
Yeah.
What's stealth again, Dex?
Dex, yeah.
Yeah, it's a dirty 24.
Okay, great. Not being noticed by Satan is a plus. Do you take a summon action?
Yes, the King of Hell did not see you.
Do we have anything we could use right now?
That's what
I don't think so. The drunk tank, we can make her invulnerable.
Yeah.
But she would still be making death saves, I assume.
No, she's
stabilized.
She's stable.
Oh, never mind. Sorry, I'm
She's
like not
just
paying attention.
not.
Yeah.
She's just sleepy. She's just so sleepy.
Yeah, so
Yeah, you can put her in the drunk tank though.
Yeah.
If you
How
want.
long is that
But the
last
King of
one?
Hell.
But also, you
It doesn't
can't-
last very
can you
long. I
move-
think it's
I don't
like
think
one
you
turn.
can move the tank either.
Right, yeah, we'll put Cyrus in the drunk
It's
tank.
just the user's next turn.
Oh wait, we could put him in.
So
it.
it just
Cyrus
makes
in it.
one turn until your next turn.
legendary things.
Yeah, yeah, you would.
You'll get a chance to use it, but I wouldn't be so confident. Okay, Schmidt successfully, stealthily, runs over to Artemis, Symmetra, finds her stab wound, which is like bleeding in a way that is not usual. It's not the way you'd expect. Like the blood is forming little droplets that just like float away rather than pooling anywhere. You manage to patch it up with compression. You like pull off part of your cape or something and patch that up, and then you have Mewtwo get you out of there and hopefully over to the cake that your allies just made. Unfortunately, due to the physics in this world, wasn't perfectly accurate, and you end up on a strange island that has a river flowing through it that is flowing backwards, and you end up seeing like a knocked out Basque Legion. Additionally, as you look around, you see like, you recognize a lot of the ghosts that you saw in that capsule that sucked you into here are like just falling, like some of them fall into the endless void, some of them fall on islands, and they are like drained. They have like no energy in them. We have Gimli, then Cindy.
I got a Spore Crusher.
You gotta do it.
Yeah, dog's got to be slept.
It's Alpha Bud, the Toad
Yeah,
Screw. Okay, that'll just happen, thankfully.
Yeah.
Be sure to
that is my
deduct,
last Spore. Yeah.
deduct that PP. And Crusher falls asleep, which is huge, honestly.
Yeah. I guess I'll bring out an Alpha Trevor too.
Sure, just get him out there.
Yeah, just get him out there.
Any bonus actions, any summon actions?
What summon actions do we have left? Nothing that's like super helpful right now.
You just get Deoxys in here.
Yeah,
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I think if Cyrus starts to give us a little bit of trouble, then we show him.
Giratina starts to give us a little bit of trouble.
Yeah, we might have to fight.
think they're one.
Like, what if you fight the space alien? How about that one? Let's just get him.
Yeah, you thought this was hell? How about Deoxys?
Can we unleash hell on hell?
So just getting out Trevor, putting Crusher to sleep. I mean, that's a good
Yeah,
turn.
yeah, I'm pretty good with that.
Okay, cool. That brings us to Cindy, then Elodie.
How stable is this island to walk on?
The island, like, as long as you don't leave it, it will be consistent and you can handle it.
Okay.
It's
So I
when
can get a little bit closer to these guys.
Yep, without issue. You can walk
'Cause I-
right up next to Crusher if you want.
Well, I want to Fiery Dance, which is a 15-foot circle,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't want to hit my friends.
So you're putting... Oh, you're on Volcarona right now?
Yes.
Okay, got it. Cindy's going with Volcarona. Cool. I was like, why is Cindy moving into the fray?
I'm riding Volcarona.
Yeah, got it. Yeah, 15-foot circle, that should work.
And not hitting my friends?
Yeah, you do risk getting waking up Crusher.
Yeah,
Yes.
you risk waking up Crusher.
But I did pretty good at doing quite a bit of damage to it before.
You did, and now you can remove its fire resistance. It'll still be
This is if I
neutral.
use solely.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's just solely Hexing Flames. Yeah, I mean, still good. Still good.
Could send out solely and alpha solely. I think that's a good play. And then I can still use... I'll put her here. And then use Fairy Dance. We dancing.
Okay. Are they saving, or is that roll to hit?
It is a DC 15 Dex save.
Okay. That is something that Frostbite is quite good at. Definitely passes 24. Should pass. Crusher, who's asleep, so rolls at disadvantage. 7.
If a creature fails by 5 or more, increase your dice tier on your next attack.
Mm-hmm. Any attack. So you just add, so you increase the dice. Wake up. Is 11 higher or 12 or higher?
That was like to make it a 50-50, it's 11 or higher.
Okay. 11 or higher is wake up. 10 or lower, stay asleep. Still asleep.
Yep.
Roll
Nice
damage.
money.
Yeah.
Oh, I got 2 6s. These get re-rolled, but hold.
And you're going to add more because it's super effective into Frostbite as well.
Okay.
But
So-
that's the damage into Crusher, which was what?
15. But
Well,
you
this is not the
explain-
full damage
explain that.
because...
Oh, exploding dice. Yeah, keep going. Yeah, yeah.
So, 12...
15.
15?
Yep. Oh no.
No, 17.
17.
17.
You're the math guy.
Yeah.
Stop.
I messed up. I can mess up. 51.
Frostbite's looking fucked, honestly. Crusher's doing fine. But Frostbite's looking
Yeah,
perfect.
he's
Can
crushing.
I give a thumbs down as a free action?
Sure.
Like,
To who? Frostbite? Because they're...
Frostbite, yeah.
Okay.
they're looking rough.
Yeah, they look rough, and they also look like they're not present. Like, you remember Frostbite being chill and friendly, and they're like, they're not there.
Yeah.
Anything else?
I think that's all I can do action economy wise. We said no to summons. What else we got?
Oh, if you want to look, I mean, we don't really have much.
Can't believe there's just a cake here. So, yeah.
What does the flash cannon do? Is it like blinding or is it like a cannon?
Like, it's damage.
Damage.
Oh, I'm sorry. I super lied.
Oh, the put people to
enemies
sleep.
hit suffer disadvantage on saving throws until the user's next turn in initiative. 30-foot circle. So I guess, yeah, blinding.
Reduce AC by 10. That's huge.
Yeah, we can
Please.
target multiple, I think, with that.
We can also just make
No,
it
I'm sorry,
dark.
just one. I super lied, just one. If we do have to fight Giratina, that'd be very helpful.
Yeah, we can't do anything right now, I don't think.
Okay. Cindy, as you attack Frostbite, and it takes damage, its eyes dissipate from being red, and they make eye contact with you, and there's a sense of familiarity, and then, after a second, just flashes back to red, angry eyes. Elodie.
Okay.
And then, they're finally doing stuff.
Cabbage is gonna eat some cake.
Hell yeah. 40-10, baby.
40-10?
Isn't it? Or was it 40-12?
You said 40-12.
40-12.
And if I do my action to do that, I just get all of it.
Sure.
So that will be...
9 tiers left.
It's a big cake, guys.
They really tried to go hard for Gregory again,
Yeah.
and we took his cake again.
Sorry, Greg.
Oh no.
It was 7 layers last
Sorry,
time.
Big G.
They were
Sorry,
they
Big
tried to make
G.
up for the 7-layer cake being lost.
And then they lost it again.
Can I just, like, fling some cake to see where it goes, to see if I can figure out how to get to here?
Yeah, you can totally do that. You want to get to the island that Sam, Schmidt, Mewtwo, Quacko, and Basculegion is.
Correct.
Okay, you're just going to throw in that direction?
I guess I'll just throw it in that direction. I don't know what the best direction would be. There's no rules, so yeah, why not?
Make a strength or dex. Athletics or acrobatics. Not really acrobatics. Just dex. It wouldn't be acrobatics.
Do a quick flip while throwing this piece of cake.
14?
Yeah, that's good enough. You're just going to throw it in their direction. The cake from here, it goes out to here, and then whoop, lands like on the opposite side of the distortion world.
So not that way. Is that like an action, or
Yeah.
could they hear me from where I am?
Yeah, it's going to be all distorted and fucked, but Schmidt can hear you.
Why not? I haven't done it yet. I will give Schmidt and Elodie's party time.
What do you say?
Schmidt! You got this! Sam, okay?
Yeah, perfect.
No!
I'm coming with cake!
What die? What die size is that?
D8.
Cool. D8 to put on whatever. Okay. Cool. Frostbite. Gonna slash at Cindy. Super empowered. 19 to hit.
Me?
Yep.
To me, the person, or Volcarona?
Yeah, Cindy the person.
Damn.
Yeah.
Fucked up.
My AC's 11, dog.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Oh, and you know what? Even better. It's Night Slash. That's a critical hit. It's Night Slash. Has a boosted
Yeah,
crit rate.
19.
Hey!
So,
You should have some cake!
Hey, girly pop. You want
I'm
some?
at full HP right now.
you are.
Yeah, it don't mean nothing for Cindy. You're full HP 62.
Yeah, this is gonna still
It's a
tickle.
crit night slash.
It's only 48 points of damage.
It's cake time?
It's a little
Sam.
As Frostbite and fucking gashes straight into Cindy. Yeah, that's fucked. I don't know what else to say. It has an additional action only on other targets, and they're going to go for an aerial ace into Volcarona.
Fuck.
That just hits. I don't have to roll for that.
Fuck, how do you know the type chart?
It's the
How do you know that? What
It's
the
the
fuck?
final boss. They know.
We've not the final boss.
Well, they're part of it. Oh wait,
That's
that's
part of it.
super effective.
And what are these two guys? Part of it. Why are the
I'm
skeletons?
David Pumpkin.
David Pumpkins, man.
23 points of flying type damage.
And that's with the super
That's not bad.
effective?
Yeah, it's weaker because it always hits, so it's like not as strong.
How much?
23.
23.
That's just how I sound now.
Schmidt. Cake. Shadowy mass rises from the shadows. And now that's close up, you can see some distinct features. Glowing red, pure circular eyes, and tendrils like shadowy wings peering out. There are some gold features on the head and face that like almost look like claws or like golden armor or something. And there's a man who's like floating in front of the creature. He has like long, loose, bluish silver hair, and he has like a grown out beard, as if he's been existing in this place for a while. He says, "Huh? You do not appear to be associated with Neo Rocket Galactic. Why are you here? What are you doing with my daughter?"
What are your intentions with my daughter?
Oh, that's a loaded question, bud.
Oh my
Are
god.
you gonna admit your feelings? Is this a proclamation of love to her father in
He's like,
hell?
oh.
Why
wait."
she's unconscious?
He says, oh, waste of feelings.
He's just gonna put a hand up like calmly and be like, I'm just here for the girl, and I'm here to get out.
Truly a pity. Has the world truly succumbed to the mundanity of the human emotion in the few years that I have been absent? I have already laid in wait for too long. Allow me to summarize. My aim is to rid the universe of the vague and incomplete thing that you call spirit. By freeing ourselves of that, the universe can be made complete. Now, everything has fallen into place. Your friend Artemis has made my escape and a perfect existence for all possible. Giratina will reform the universe to my image. I will determine the laws of the universe. That is my justice. That is Neo Rocket Galactic's final ambition. I have become a deity. I am the indomitable Cyrus. I have become ultimate. No one can interfere. Now we have proper initiative. After this rousing monologue from Cyrus, who's going to say, "No one's going to stop me. All of the islands in the Distortion world," they fall to the same plane. So now everything is visually accessible the way that you would want it.
Thanks.
Thank God, dude.
Fuck.
Good solution, Rich. Jesus Christ. I was like, all right, guys, let's toss another
Right.
freaking rock.
Yeah, we're just spending every turn tossing rocks.
All right, let's find the path. Throw the rock. Oh, we can't go. We found the wrong one. Throw the rock.
Honestly, to pull back the screen a little bit, the idea of the Twisted Dimensions was to allow the monologue to take place without, like, interrupting.
Fair enough.
There was a path. It was here, specifically this tile to here, and then any of these tiles to here. But
Gotcha.
Yeah. You did make it a path, but it was going to be so hard to
it was
find.
gonna,
Right,
yeah.
yeah.
The idea was not to be solved. It was to
Yeah.
wait for the monologue to finish.
That's so fair.
The monologue is done. Everything is jumpable. Giant Giratina. I don't have anything particularly for it, but I do.
Plushie.
Yeah, Giratina Bungee. Yeah!
Fine.
Is he the token?
So the idea is that he's approximately this big.
Oh my god!
He's super fucking. This is his homeworld. He's been harvesting the souls of all of these ghost types, basically.
Holy shit!
So he's super large. The intention for this combat is that this central island, he is coiled here,
Holy shit!
and his head is like poking up, like. "Rrr." So he can like reform like anywhere to attack wherever anyone is, but to attack him, you have to be able to target one of these purple zones around the center of the map, basically.
Gotcha. You have to be in range of a purple zone.
Which is the purple zones in here.
Okay.
So if you're
right on
melee,
This is our. This is all our. This is not. This is.
So like
Giratina.
Frostbite is melee from this purple zone, which
correct.
is good.
Yeah.
This island is accessible. In fact, almost even recommended. But that's
But we
totally
still
up
have
to
to
you
hit
guys.
the purple zones.
Yeah, the
Should be
purples.
range.
I shouldn't say that like the purples around this middle island are a barrier, but like that's where the shadow entity exists.
Okay.
So we can just leave them out if you want, or I don't know.
I feel like
I-
leave him.
Why not?
Yeah, we can move
on
it
there.
when we need to like actually.
Yeah.
do
Okay,
this.
I don't know how well he balances.
It's like balancing the engineering students.
Put
that
him
balance
upside
the
down.
cups.
Yeah, he's just doing a backbend.
Because he just rolls this way.
Just like he's in the middle of
Yeah, it's like a fucking horror movie, and he's like, "Hello."
Hi, gang.
Being exorcised.
Perfect. Yes.
Yeah. So also,
bitch.
for the record, after Cyrus gives this monologue, he like descends into Giratina like space. He's like, whoosh, and he's like in there. Giratina's eyes, whooshing, they glow, and you see the full form of its body coiled around the center island in the Distortion world.
Giratina is Sam's stepmom.
That's crazy.
That is,
why not?
that's a,
Step parent.
that's a statement to say.
Sure.
Um,
Yeah, we don't judge.
not?
a few things as this combat officially starts. One, you get like the sensation that along with the warped physics and gravity of this world that Giratina clearly has dominion over, you understand looking at its carapace and just being skilled Pokemon trainers and understanding all this stuff, type matchups aren't exactly as they seem specifically for Giratina.
Yeah.
Something's weird with how it handles typing. First is its frightful presence. This transition and everything is incredibly terrifying. I want specifically the humans only to make wisdom saves. DC 15.
Nope.
Nope.
19.
19, okay. And then the rest are fails?
Yeah.
Said you like, this is
I failed by 1.
Okay.
Can I fudge a roll? Can I expend a luck points like in Call of Cthulhu?
I did give you an inspo. I don't know if it would help.
Inspo.
What is it, a D8?
It's a D8.
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 I'm gonna use a D8. 2. That's enough.
Okay,
Yes.
cool. Those who pass, nothing happens. This guy's freaky. Those who failed, you are terrified by the sight of what is basically Satan in a super powerful form. Any commands that you give directly to attack on your next turn will be at disadvantage, or saves will be made at advantage, and you can't move your trainer towards Giratina for this turn. Additionally, as of just speaking to Schmidt and friends, Giratina is going to use its multi-attack. It has to attack a different creature with each bit. It's going to be a bite, a wing, and a tail. So Schmidt is going to get bitten.
Damn.
Is that a 25 to hit?
Yeah, I think that hits.
Just a hunch.
I mean, we have cake, so
Yeah, we have so
just
much cake.
nom some cake for sure.
After I get hit.
Oh,
Giratina's gaping golden maw just right on Schmidt, only dealing 11 damage. Could be
Sick.
could be much worse.
We might live.
Man,
you might be fine. You might be
I
fine.
might still
I
be
will
standing.
reserve talking shit on Giratina.
The wing attack is actually going to slash into Quacko and Mewtwo. Have them make dex saves.
What the fuck? Okay. Quacko. That's
Hell
a
yeah.
dirty 20.
Okay, Quacko avoids all damage. No, just
Dirty
kidding.
20.
He avoids most damage.
And then you two,
21.
21. Yep.
Okay, so they both pass.
Yep.
Okay, they both take 36 typeless damage as one of Giratina's tendrils like
Is this
just
right?
stabs through two of them.
No, that's not right.
Yeah, you didn't take
Quacko
any
hasn't
damage.
taken any damage
Yeah.
yet. Okay. I still had damage from an old combat.
Uh-huh.
And Giratina will slam the tip of its tail into Kaz and
So-
Sam. We're going to say that Kaz is like protecting Sam as she is down. We will see if this hits. The bonus on this is quite high. Yeah, 26 will hit. Kaz and Sam get tail smashed, take 36 points of damage, and Sam re-enters her death saves.
God damn it, dude.
Cause was protecting her.
Well, he also got hit.
Well, yeah.
So
only
that's
so much you can do.
That's a pretty big tail right there.
Yeah.
Damn it, Cause.
Cool. That is Giratina's first turn. Schmidt, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna look at Kaz. I'm like, Kaz, can you teleport her over to the fucking cake?
Kaz will telepathically link with you.
Mm-hmm.
He heeds your instruction, but he's kind of stuck in like a mind spiral. He's like, this is my fault. I shouldn't have let this happen. I made her a promise that I would get her to her father, and now she is simply going to die. It was all for nothing.
Can I open him, slap him, and be like, get it together, man?
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
Yeah.
Roll strength.
Pull
I
yourself
think it's only
together.
+2, so 10.
Yeah.
actually
Sure.
ideal.
Yeah, you hit him, and he like recoils a bit. He has a much firmer face than you would expect an Alakazam to have, and he will make eye contact with you, and he will say, "Yes, you are right." And he will, on his turn, which actually I don't think I rolled for, so let's put Kaz in there.
Did Murkrow get
He's at
sucked
the
up
end.
into the void with me?
Yeah, you don't know where Murkrow is, but he's around.
Oh, okay.
Kyogre's somewhere. There's a couple of this fucked up, corrupted Pokemon as well, but
Dialga went home.
It's like, I don't want anything to do with this.
Dialga's despawned at this point, gone back to the time dimension.
Yeah.
So yeah, on Kaz's turn, they will teleport with Artemis to the cake.
Okay.
Should give him the plates to bring to me so we can summon Arceus.
We don't have all of the plates.
No, we have a lot of them.
Not even with. Yeah, we do have a lot of them, but we don't have all of them.
Yeah.
I assume you need all of them.
Which ones are we missing? Or just missing Ghost,
So I don't
right?
actually know what we're missing. Yeah, we're missing Ghost.
So we gotta find the Ghost fucky. We'll
So
probably,
he is the
yeah.
Ghost. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So So yeah, unfortunately, I don't think we can summon Arceus.
Assuming that is even a thing.
Assuming that that's something we can do.
Yeah.
I mean,
Regardless.
we could try.
Alrighty.
I feel like we have other plans of approach before we get desperate enough that to summon Dad.
Gonna pray.
Yep.
I'm calling your dad.
I'm becoming religious.
Next business. Can you list off the plates that I have again?
You have bug, dragon, ice, artificial water, artificial grass, poison, ground, steel, fighting, dark, psychic. The Mr. Mime.
Mr. Mime.
Is he here?
What happened?
No.
He didn't get sucked up in the void, I don't think. He's
Mewtwo
still
took him out.
He just took him out. He got escorted.
right.
Yeah, he got us.
So
He's-
there wasn't really a plate with that he could have
No.
grabbed.
No, because you have the fairy plate.
I do have the fairy plate. So I have the fairy
It
plate.
was one of the artificial plates.
It's not a normal plate, I'm realizing.
True.
If it is a thing, it's not relevant.
Okay. But we do have the flying plate over here.
Yeah.
That's what I was going to do. I was going to grab it from you and get over there, but that's fine.
Yeah, I was going to try to
this
alpha.
is-
This is kind of better, yeah.
I think this combat's gonna take a while, and I think we'll have opportunities to move and exchange.
Yeah.
Goods.
For sure.
Good
I mean,
sense.
you still
I
can
was
you
gonna
can still
say
teleport with
services, but,
Mewtwo
like-
if you need.
Shrek's
Anywho.
going to look at Mewtwo and Quacko. He's just going to say, I think we're going to have to kill this guy.
Yeah!
And
Damn!
Quacko says, "Damn."
Damn, that goes hard.
Oh, Basket Legion's right there.
Yeah, Basket
Yeah.
Legion can help.
Basket Legion's there. Basket
down.
Legion looks like it drained. Like its life is gone. Like it's alive, but like its powers are
Gotta-
depleted.
Get him somewhere safe.
For flavor, there are other Pokemon that have like fallen and arrived on these islands, and all of them are Ghost type, and they all just look like they have no energy. They're like comatose.
I know Yuri's not a boon to summon, but could we be
Right.
like, come in, Yuri, come get your fish?
Yeah, can we
someone
get
can try-
somebody to bring it to him or something?
So someone can try to calm
Okay.
if you want.
Yeah. Well,
So
we
there's
can
something
do that on our
attack.
turns or something.
Yeah.
Because like I'm not
I
expecting
think-
him to do anything to help us. Just like literally come
Yeah,
get
come
his
get your
fish and
fish.
go.
Yeah.
Like that's
I think
fine.
we deal with the end of the world first,
Yeah, for sure.
and then we can worry about the fish.
Well, look, we can just try
Just-
to communicate through the comms.
In
like-
my list of
Yeah, but if you
priorities,
relocate, don't leave the fish behind.
I think I might leave the fish behind.
What?
We
Whoa!
can get him later.
Wait,
you know.
so-
Well, if you're gonna TP to back here with your
Kaz
crew,
bring
bring the
Sam
fish.
to the other side?
Not yet. It's on their
Okay,
turn.
on his
turn.
They're at the end of initiative.
Okay.
I was just make sure.
Yep.
But just bring the fish with you when you bring him back over, as long as he's by the cake.
You slap him again. Also, bring the fish.
Yeah, bring the fish. And tell Kaz to bring Sam and the fish to the plate. Take that fish with you.
Okay.
Do you tell him to take that fish with him?
We
Okay.
promised you.
Okay.
Get that fish.
Cause
Have
yeah.
the psychic plate.
Yes.
Between you, Cindy might have it.
No,
No.
he
Oh.
picked one up.
I pick it up.
You have it.
Oh, shit! Oh, wait! No, but does he want to?
Mewtwo
Yeah.
I would like to
or Mewtwo or
ask Mewtwo.
Um,
Would you be
Mewtwo's
willing
like
to take
lab
this?
created, right? It could be
Yeah.
Kaz.
That's what both of them, I feel like.
Right? Ask.
Yeah, I would ask, but.
I think it's like a willingness to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. You ask me to roll charisma. You add persuasion to it if you have.
Oh
persuasion.
god. So that is +5 with my +0 from charisma, so that's a 9.
I can make a crit.
Didn't we decide it
Oh.
was? Didn't we decide it was the user's use? Because we could
Because we've used it on another.
the quacky thing.
Yeah.
Did we do that?
The only
No.
people who have used it on their own.
Okay.
But
Pretty
I
sure
did
it's
use
I will say, I did
my-
ask beforehand, and you said we could use it on others, but that's okay if we want to retcon that.
It's the finale. You guys
Okay.
can fucking go for it.
Yep.
I'm gonna say don't use it.
Okay.
That's fine.
Mewtwo says, this artifact will greatly enhance my ability and my power. I will be incapable of achieving the aspect form, but if you wish to let me use its power, that would be useful.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we need all the firepower we can get.
Okay. You can give it to him, and there's no particular transformation, just like a pink aura. And he's like DBZ.
He's just stronger,
Mewtwo.
yeah.
Yeah, he's just
Sick.
better.
Are there stats that come with that, or is that hidden until?
Yeah, we'll bake in double your damage bonus and increase your dice tiers.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
I'm just gonna write down that.
Imagine we got Mewtwo Z. Kind of ridiculous.
I'm like realizing we can just like alpha all of our Pokemon.
Right.
We really shouldn't, but we could.
Mewtwo's not alpha.
We
he's
can
just
buff all our
Mewtwo- he's
Pokemon.
Mewtwo
We're not
only.
gonna-
Alpha
Yeah.
every single Pokemon.
I
Double
mean,
damage
we might
bonus
need
and
that.
health.
Go.
Increased dice tiers. It's not as significant as the alpha boost, but it's still good. You've slapped Alakazam, you've had a conversation with Mewtwo. I still want you to have attacks if you want them.
Yep. Mewtwo's gonna throw out a good old Shadow Ball.
Okay.
Yo.
That's a roll to hit.
Yep.
Okay.
Yurt.
That's a 18 on the die. So that's damage bonus, not roll to hit. But that's still a 31 to hit.
31 does in fact hit. You may roll damage.
Okay. 45 points. Oh, it's super effective.
It's
It's not.
Advantages are fucky.
He's
Something was
question
going
mark,
on.
question mark.
Yeah.
So it's just 45 straight damage.
Yeah,
you found.
he used
That was
burnout
part of the reason I
before he
used Shadow Ball,
transformed.
because I wanted to test that shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good idea.
Yeah, so Mewtwo fires off an empowered Shadow Ball thanks to the help of the Psychic Plate. It connects with the massive body that's Giratina. There's a bit of like a cosmic shadowy splash as it connects, and then just it kind of sucks into Giratina's body. It dealt damage. It didn't deal as much as you were expecting. Witnessing this and having a normal type Pokemon that you are very familiar with, your best friend, Quacko, you get the feeling that if Quacko smacked him with his Leak with a Slash, it would deal damage.
Okay. That's good to know.
I've given you a lot this turn. This is our last combat. You can use your other action. That's fine.
Okay. Sick. Quacko time. I think I... know what?
Don't abuse it, though. I'm not going to give you a freebie all the time.
I'm going to set up. I'm going to sword stance.
Okay. Do you have any flavor for the sword stance?
Quacko just does a little, like, duck dance with this Leak.
Whack, 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 whack.
Yep.
Is he Fortnite dancing?
True.
He's hitting the gritty.
He's totally hitting the gritty.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
The Quacko sword stance is the witty.
Could you remind
What
us
are we wittying?
the effects of sword stance?
Quacko gets... Unique to Quacko gets +1 from his HC and doubles all subsequent bonus damage for 1 minute.
Yep.
Excellent. Anything else flavor-wise for Schmidt's turn?
I give him a big old middle finger.
Okay. No response. This is the final boss. He's got legendary actions. Who does he want to target? I'm going to roll for it. Alpha Soli.
Thank God.
Giratina charges up a sphere of energy. Magical bluish energy. And pew, launches right at Soli. No roll to hit. This is an Aura Sphere.
Ooh.
Dealing... I'm not rolling all these dice. There's no way. Why did
So
it
that's
give...
a scary thing to say,
Yeah,
actually.
that's a terrifying. That's actually scary.
Why did it give me... It gave me a parabola when I put in the damage formula instead of...
So you do a parabola of damage?
Yeah, yeah.
Fuck, dude.
You're like, dude, I gotta put this in fucking Desmos. Actually, like,
Yeah, why
figure
did
out
it...
what the damage is?
Dude, there's fucking squares.
It's
in
giving me
Oh my
graphs.
God.
What the fuck is going on?
Dude, I didn't bring my graphing calculator to
Okay.
figure this out. I gotta pull up the fucking.
Imagine if that's
XY
how damage worked, where like the further away it was, it does less.
Yeah.
So you have to have like a equation.
Yeah.
Turns over, but do I get to use a boon?
Yes, let's get the Aura Sphere
Okay.
in first. Dealing 41 fighting type damage.
All right.
What's fighting?
Fighting type
Aura
damage.
Sphere, yeah.
That'll be neutral.
I'm just confused.
After...
Did you use
Sorry, I
Winona's
dropped my-
wings?
Fucking
You did not.
Okay.
Giratina aura farming out here is crazy.
What was it? Sorry. what was
Yeah, I mean, he totally is.
Just belly up. While
41. Yeah.
he's hitting like a JoJo pose.
Right, he's in the he's been in the Twisted Dimension solo level.
At the end of every turn, there will be a legendary action. It sometimes will be Aura Sphere, it will sometimes not.
Okay.
That's a lot of attacks.
What?
Yeah.
Well, that's one guy, so...
Yeah.
What's your summon action?
I think we're gonna get TMS Registeel in here.
Cool.
We're
There
gonna
you go.
fire a flash cannon
Okay.
Hand him the steel plate when he comes in.
that explodes in a 30-foot circle. Enemies hit suffer disadvantage on saving throws until the next initiative.
Okay. Where do you...
I imagine
Just on
because he's
him.
in the poop, right?
Yeah.
So I imagine like his head's like kind of swimming around here. I want to aim for like his face.
Okay. Yeah, you can aim for Giratina's face. TMF will emerge from the portal. He gets the call. Or he just knows his time is up. Registeel is there. Goes... Fires at Registeel, and for the time being, appears that Giratina will have disadvantage on saving throws. Thank you, Registeel, as the flash cannon just like
My
interrupts
God.
its ability. Very cool.
So everyone do your moves that require saving throws.
I mean, that's mostly what I do anyway.
That's true. So Gimli, then Cindy.
Okay. We are out of spores, but that would consume a legendary protection anyway. He would not probably fall asleep.
It would get rid of a legendary resistance.
It would, but I'm out of PP. It
Oh,
doesn't
okay.
matter.
This metagaming is valid. I think what you know about D&D bosses. I'm not going to
Not
pull any crazy
I
punches
it
here.
wouldn't matter anyway because
Right.
it wouldn't affect that simply because of that. But
There's a boon if you want to put them to sleep. They have to make a saving throw, but
weird flavoring because otherwise it's kind of a weird move to use.
Mhm.
But can I use Sand Tomb to like if he's doing the triple swing? Can I use it to try to encase something to stop it from swinging out? Like as because
Sure.
I can't restrain Giratina, so Sand Tomb kind of is just chip damage.
That's kind of fun.
But if it's like, hey, like I'm
hit
in
one of the wings or something.
yeah, if like I can restrain his wing with a Sand Tomb or something.
Sure. We can give a disadvantage on its attack.
Okay,
Depends on these fuckers.
that'll work that way. So I will go for the Sand Tomb. That is a
Well, Yeah, you have to roll to hit first.
Well, it's a DC 19
Oh,
strength
and it's
save.
disadvantage.
Nice.
Okay.
Actually, it's DC. We established it's 22 DC for because of
'Cause
the
the-
aspect. Yeah.
Yeah, hits 18. So
Okay.
the effect persists. I think if you want to like temporarily disable a part, we may not roll damage. Or
Okay.
fuck it, roll damage. This guy's.
Well, it's like it's in lieu of the fact that I can't restrain him.
Right,
for
right,
the,
right.
For the in success.
So yeah, the next wing attack will be at
with disadvantage.
will be
Yeah.
at
Okay,
disadvantage.
that's
Yeah.
reasonable.
Yeah, go for it.
So 12 plus 12, 24 damage.
This is coming from Trevor.
Yes.
Okay. As the sand tomb encapsulates one of the shadowy wings of Giratina, you observe that it seems that this attack does significantly more damage, double your damage dice.
Oh. He's weak to ground?
Because because that wing is flying.
Oh.
Something to figure out.
Oh, so maybe different parts have different...
Different parts have different weaknesses, and it might be the opposite or something weirdly adjacent.
Keep
to...
doing research, write it down maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah,
write that
writing
down.
down.
There's some science to solve here.
Yeah.
It was specifically the wing that was weak to ground,
Wing weak to ground.
and the face
I mean,
takes
it
neutral
could be
from
like
Shadow Ball.
a reverse something, or it could just be like the wings are a type. What's weak to ground? Electric? Wait, no. Yes. Correct.
Electric
So
fire.
what's your new damage total?
Oh.
Fire.
Yeah, I had it in my head, and then I just lost it.
Sorry.
Poison.
That was 38. Yeah.
Poison.
Okay. Yeah.
Poison.
Electric fire,
Seemingly
poison, or weak to ground.
super effective damage in a way.
Steel?
Yeah, so as Trevor focuses this earthen energy to the wing of Giratina, one of the shadowy tendril spiky wings gets like all clawed up in sand. Do another action.
So with that in mind, I'm going to Earth Power the same wing,
Okay.
and we'll see what happens. So
Sure.
this is a roll to hit.
Okay.
Come on, get it together, my man.
The physics of using earth power on a wing that's floating in a void is weird, but
21.
honestly, this earth power is coming from Bud, correct?
But yeah.
21, I'll reveal it, meets it, beats it.
What is he hitting?
It's DC 21 to hit Giratina.
21 AC.
Yeah,
He's just hitting Giratina in general.
He's targeting the wing.
Is it still super effective?
It is.
Okay.
You can include that double dice damage.
64.
Yeah, excellent. 64 points of ground type damage as Bud summons just earthen energy in a similar way of Sand Tomb, but more like kind of explosive, volcanic almost, into the same wing that was Sand Tombed, and it suffers seemingly large damage. Anything else for your turn, Gimli?
Well, do we have any boons?
Oh, you want to see?
Yeah. What boons do we have left?
You got the farmhand.
The farmhands,
Put
the
something
sleepy
to
farmhands.
But does
Wall
it
of fire.
specify not gargantuan or whatever?
There's no size restriction, but again, keep D&D boss
Darkness.
stuff in mind.
Yeah, D&D boss stuff. We actually might want to do that just to consume the D&D boss stuff.
That's
Usually it's
yeah.
2 to
Sure.
3 legendary like conditions,
Go for it.
resistances. So, yeah, I'll do Farmhand Revolution and try to put Garatina to sleep.
Okay. As we do that, the call comes for Pumpkin and a barrage of grass types from the farm to descend from the portal. They arrive on the first island where you all arrived, and they all send out their leafy attacks to the shadowy mass that is Giratina. Giratina will, in fact, consume a legendary resistance to prevent this effect from taking place. Schmidt, make a perception check.
Why is it always me?
You're the main character.
There's a reason. You'll see.
15. I think it's just plus 1.
You could give it a straight
16.
wife if you want.
That's so cute.
16.
Yep.
You notice that as this connects, that would put Giratina asleep connects, that like, even though she is unconscious, a breath exhales from Sam's mouth. And it like, a heavy, deep breath. And you feel like it is somehow related to Giratina's ability to shrug off this attack.
Interesting.
Did it give Sam the sleep and now she's just asleep?
She's honk chewing, yeah.
Anything else for Gimli?
No, that is it. That's all my actions.
Legendary action. Giratina will slither around the continent that it is coiled to, and it will use a tail attack on Cindy. It'll hit Cindy and Larvastar. Rolling to hit.
Fam, we're gonna die.
You'll be fine. I'm
Yeah,
right
just
here.
kick right
I'm
there.
right here. Yeah, we got.
That was a 19 on the die, not a 20. I assume that a 35 will hit.
My AC is 11.
Okay.
Wait,
No,
Larvastar's
not.
AC is 16.
Cindy's AC is 11?
Yes.
Holy shit.
I am a child!
I know, that's just love. You'll both take damage. Cindy will take reduced damage. Let's roll these die, shall we? Pretty good. Larvastar takes 92 points of damage. Cindy takes
Cindy's dead.
Cindy takes half of that. What's half of 92?
Cindy
46.
dying.
I have 14 HP.
Oh yeah, Cindy.
That doesn't take you to. You're not dead though.
I'm not
That'll knock
dead
you out.
dead.
Okay.
Wait.
Just set it to 0.
What did Larvastar?
92. Big tail attack.
That is not.
Slamming both of you guys.
1, 2, minus 9. How much is death? Like, how many do you need to get hit with to die?
It has to like match your HP total, I think, but negative.
Okay.
Yeah.
But that has to be in one attack. It can't be. It's not.
Yeah, it has to be your like.
now you're on
death
death
save for your
saves.
max.
So yeah.
Oh yeah, that was unfortunate random
And that's my
targeting.
turn.
Because that's your turn, so you have to roll a death save.
That's how the dice ended up, man. It do be like that sometimes.
7, that's a fail. Cindy goes one step closer to death. Elodie, Gimli, roll perception checks.
Of course.
Why not?
Looks my failed death save.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Yeah. 14.
22.
Yeah, those are high enough. As Cindy loses some grasp on her mortality, you notice something distinct. You notice that the amulet that she is wearing begins to glow. You can give commands to 2 of your Pokemon, but they will suffer penalties because they're acting on their own instinct.
Okay. So we can attack. We summon an Arceus, guys. What's the amulet's for?
Yep, sure is.
Why,
That's
what
what I
do
was
you
thinking. I was just thinking it's maybe like a, again, Legend of Zelda fairy thing, where if you die, it revives you, but I don't want to test it, so that was just my theory.
Who knows?
I don't want to
Make
test
me
it.
Eat the amulet? Like,
No, like it just, it revives you.
Wouldn't have already.
When did it go
Done it.
before? When we were fighting Kyogre? When...
yeah,
We were fighting Regirock too, right?
I think so.
It's maybe when it's plate fucking us.
When it's fighting a plate.
It's like one of the only mysteries left in the campaign.
Sure.
We're never gonna solve it.
No,
Maybe.
we're not.
You might not. You might not. You can use your turn to attack normally as you would with your Pokemon, but they just may, again, suffer penalties because you're not giving the commands. They see Cindy down and they're like, "You have to do
I
something."
feel like an overheat would be a good shout, but I don't want to hit all my friends. That means Sully.
Crusher's still asleep too, keep that in
Yes.
mind.
So Sully could theoretically, but that would also require movement and a whole bunch to like move
Is
Sully.
it Frostbite like
here.
KO'd?
Frostbite is low.
Okay.
Cindy's just Larvitar's just like holding Cindy.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like,
Yeah, pretty much.
So a flamethrower from like here. It's the.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm moving all my.
I should have cut it better.
But I don't want to hit Crusher because Crusher's not an active.
You could use your. Well, no, that would your passive wouldn't matter. The terms and conditions passive.
It's also a flamethrower is a 40-foot cone.
Yeah, I mean, if
But it
you
would
just
hit
angled it like
Giratina
this,
is like-
it'll work.
Okay.
It'll be fine. Yeah.
Okay, so Sully's moving a little bit and using a flamethrower, which is a DC. Does the dex save go up because my dex is higher?
Your dex went up from the transformation, yeah.
Yeah. It should.
It
I
goes
don't
up
know what
based
it
on
should
that.
be.
It's whatever the.
It's
the
either
dex
it goes up 2
modifier
or
is.
3 points because you got +5 to dex, right? So
Yeah.
I'm
it would
at
be
plus
two.
6 to dex.
+6 to dex.
I went up to 23. Right?
That's not going to matter with the math anyway. We'll add the DC by 3. What is the DC?
17, so it goes up to 20.
20. They also have disadvantage from the flash cannon. Yep, that's a fail.
Did it fail by 5 or more?
No.
Okay.
However, it's super effective.
What'd you aim for?
Just body.
Mm.
Fire.
What was this? Fire?
Yeah, flamethrower.
It's gotta be steel.
It's kind of
Fire and ground.
I think it's kind of functioning like stellar. Transform from an aspect. Aspect does damage. It's super effective.
Oh, the aspect moves are super effective. That's
Okay.
a good shout.
Roll your damage.
So I have
was like,
double
that's weird.
damage
It's
dice,
not
and
weird.
it's super effective. So double.
Yeah, go nuts.
Is my? Did we end the previous like combat? Like, do I still have am I still decorated?
That was 3 turns.
Yeah, that's over.
Oh, it's
That's
only
done.
3 turns.
Yeah.
Okay. I
No,
thought it was for the
decorate
combat.
lasts a combat, but that's up to
Then
you whether this
entered
is the same
portal.
combat.
That's what I'm saying. Like, we entered the
Yeah.
portal.
It's not the same combat.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine.
I think as you went into the void, all the cake just dripped off of Sully's body.
No, that's totally fine. That's why I'm
Yeah.
double
The
checking.
cake wasn't made in this dimension. So
Yeah.
it's on
Yeah.
That cake was.
Yeah,
That cake was.
we'll throw that cake.
Yeah, this cake
Double
cannot
damage
leave the portal, though,
bonus.
so we have to finish it before we leave.
Yeah, if you
Oh,
bring
don't
that
worry.
back to the overworld,
I'm
it's a
hungry.
nuclear bomb.
It just like touches the ground, explodes. It's like, oh no.
Wow. Add all that up, baby.
85.
Late game boss.
Plus 18.
Nicely done.
100 something.
Yeah, 103.
Let's
Wow,
go.
Yeah, big hit.
Big hit.
Alpha Soli fires off a flamethrower, dealing super effective damage to Giratina as it recoils and roars. And all of the islands in the Distortion world just like shatter and shake as a result of the roaring. Very good. What else for Cindy?
The only other Pokemon that's out right now is Larvistar.
Okay.
What are we feeling with? Bug Buzz?
It doesn't matter.
Because it's not an aspect. Yeah.
That's my theory, my running
Right.
theory.
Right.
Is that
Or-
non-aspected Pokemon are going to do
Or
neutral?
neutral, yeah.
Well, Bug Buzz wouldn't be super effective.
True.
Yeah.
It would actually be resisted if he was Ghost.
So
So dumb.
we'll do. You know what? Let's do
Bugs ain't afraid of no
Mega
ghosts.
Drain.
See what happens? Get some HP back?
Get some HP back.
Actually,
Yeah, it's a good idea. Yeah.
hopefully.
Let it rip.
Okay.
Roll the hit. We know the AC, it's public. Oh, that should hit.
19
Yeah.
Oh.
plus 8.
Yeah,
that hits.
That's past 21.
Hell yeah.
You may roll resisted grass damage. Is it resisted because Gyarados is a dragon or something else?
Oh, it's something else. Don't worry about it.
So that's
2
1d8 plus 4. But
1d8 plus
that's
4.
health. Health is health,
This
baby.
non-aspected.
Health is health, baby.
And that's probably why Mewtwo is neutral, because he was
7
empowered.
plus 4 is
But not-
It's
11.
resisted. Maybe it was super effective naturally because
Said
it's
7.
Shadow Ball.
Plus 4?
Yeah.
11.
11.
So 11 damage,
Well, no,
and
'cause that wouldn't-
half of that is
logic
healed.
wouldn't make
So I get
sense.
5.
Yeah, that still wouldn't make any sense because it's not like Mewtwo is the aspect of Ghost.
But it wasn't.
But it doesn't
super
matter.
effective,
It's
it
like
was neutral.
aspect and because like Trevor used Sandtomb and it was.
Oh, so it's just an aspect of Pokemon using a
Yeah,
move.
but it
Yeah.
could be that Mewtwo, because he's empowered.
Oh, by
is
the
hitting
plate, it does
neutral.
neutral instead
Yeah.
of resisted.
Do you have the bug plate
I do. I have all the ones that we don't.
that are available because Ghost was fucky, Dragon's broken?
I have Dragon.
Yeah, but it's
It's all like fucked, but you have it.
I have
Yeah.
a fucky
So
Dragon.
the only
yeah.
one we're missing is Ghost. We have artificial ones of the ones that they.
okay.
Damn, this is really bad to.
The only artificial.
Because the
three
bug
normal
plate,
types
I
of
could give it
material.
to Larvastar, and that could.
You don't have any artificial plates.
Oh.
Like the dragon plate is real, it's just shattered.
What about the water and grass ones?
You've had
Oh, we
your-
have the water and
grass
grass ones.
Yeah.
and now you
They just made their own powered versions of them.
Right.
So you
anything
can
else?
slide off the water plate to maybe Primarina or something.
Well, Kyogre is missing right now.
Right, we don't have the water plate. Fuck.
Yeah, no, that's
That's so
Anything
fucky.
else for Cindy?
Cindy is unconscious, and her Pokemon have moved.
Great.
So I cannot summon because I am not awake.
Perfect. We have Elodie and then
That's all he gets on the comms.
Pause. So
That's
Elodie,
rude.
I'm expecting 3 ancestral flame magics.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
That makes sense.
This is what I was thinking. So Crusher and Frostbite are. What are they doing?
Crusher's asleep. Frostbite's gearing up for an attack.
On us.
But it's very weak.
Yeah.
It has been
Frostbite's
weakened.
iron to me,
Oh,
I'm gonna
fuck.
die. I'm in danger.
Guys, legendary action.
Oh, right. Go ahead.
Oh,
Yeah, go
How
ahead.
foolish of me. I need to like give myself a
I can't
reminder.
believe we didn't remind you.
Listen, it's the only way to make a 1v20 fair.
No, it's actually totally fair, but I wouldn't be upset if you forgot. That's all.
Okay. Giratina will target a. What is this? It's 2 lines that I
Okay.
can place anywhere.
Oh, interesting. It's like we have 2 groups of people.
Well, yeah, it's one of the legendary actions. Why are you guys like in the middle of shit? Where are you supposed to be?
I don't know. Something got moved. You can just push me
I
next
was like,
to
I am certainly not in the middle of
Yeah.
shit.
Just put me
Well,
there.
either way, this is 2 lines.
Yeah.
Giratina will summon a howling, chilling gale. Each creature within these lines must succeed
Just an old
on
woman.
a DC 23 strength saving throw.
She's just.
I don't think I can save that.
If you
What is
can't-
it?
It is an ominous wind that blasts into you. It requires a DC 23 strength saving throw for every creature. So,
Not you. You're good.
Well, Soli.
Oh,
Soli's in
right,
it.
Soli, Gimli, Elodie, Alpha Cabbage, Alpha Trevor, and Alpha Bud.
What's the DC?
23 strength.
Trevor got
Soli
a
did not
23.
make it.
Beats it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
that's a me too.
Yeah, 2 fails.
Okay, this is ghost type damage. I don't think that affects any calculations here.
No.
So everyone failed except for Trevor.
Yes.
Okay.
What?
Get blown to a different part. And additionally, this is all neutral damage, right? Yes.
Yeah, it would be.
To the Pokemon, 54.
Mhm.
To the humans, half of that. So 27.
Well, who's gonna feed Cindy cake now?
Maybe Crusher will.
Thanks.
Keyline's
Crusher.
over here.
Yeah, Keelan can heal you. It's fine. Keelan can heal you. It's not as effective as I.
I
would
mean,
like it
being
to be.
alive and being able to feed myself cake is an
Yeah,
option.
yeah, definitely.
I'm so hurt. Crawling
It is
over to the cake.
It's just not ideal, but we
That's
can.
all. Fly
make it
on
happen.
No, I just think it's a funny scene. It's allowed. Like,
Yeah.
if you wake up, you can do that. I just think it's hilarious. Elodie, it's your turn.
Yay!
Also, I should specify, there's a like hint of tiredness after Giratina uses this powerful attack that displaces a bunch of enemies. At the end of your turn, he will not take a legendary action.
Oh,
That one costs 2.
can Keelan feed Cindy cake? Is that something she can do?
We'll see.
Keyline has a feature, telepathy, right?
Yes.
Yeah, Elodie can communicate, like, give Cindy cake. And with a pretty easy dex check, I think Keelan will be able to do that. As well as consuming all movement.
That's fine. 15?
Yeah, that'll do it. Just canonically, Keelan runs over to the previously 10-tier cake that was made by Ancestral Fey magic that is existing in the Distortion world, takes a tier off, and can go feed it to Cindy. Keelan will have to roll the HP that is recovered.
Okay. Even though she's using her action to do that?
No, never mind. But it will be halved because it's a person.
Okay.
So
the
2d12?
cake? 2d12, so that'd be 24.
Was there a bonus or was it just d12?
I think it was just d12.
Okay. Give yourself some HP.
24?
Yeah, Cindy's back up. Whew. After a cake shoveled into her mouth from a robot.
Yeah,
Pretty cool.
as you do.
Yeah.
Robot cake.
And now there's 8 tiers left on that stationary cake. What else for Elodie?
Oh, good fucking question. That ruined everything I was going to do. Who's with me?
Who
You?
has the other plate?
The plates? Cindy
Yeah.
has the plates.
Okay.
I need to get back over it, but I've used Key Lime's action, so she can't come to me. And Misty Terrain will not reach all the way over there for me to teleport over there.
We do have a movement boon.
The
Winona's.
Winona's wings? I did use that to get to the circle on like our last turn in initiative.
You use that boon?
Yeah.
Oh.
But
I didn't
mean,
catch that.
It didn't really do anything because immediately after that was when we got out of initiative. And
I
I'll
didn't
take
even
it.
describe that happening. So yeah, we can still use
Okay.
it. Right? I didn't
making
describe that, did I?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, cool then. That doubles my movement speed.
Mm-hmm.
So that would be 60, right?
Do you have any flavor for what you say to Winona and the Wing Riders as they fly down through the portal into the Distortion world?
I'll just be like,
My bad.
bad.
Ghosting you that one time.
Yeah,
Ghosting!
Ghosting.
Yeah. Pretty funny.
That's awesome.
But there's bigger ghost problems to deal with
We've
now.
got our own like demons to fight right now. Yeah.
How far can I get then?
Yeah, so Winona and the
can't
Wing
reach
Riders
over
will flap their wings behind this group of the Packo, and your movement speed will be enhanced. What are you trying to do? Sorry. I mean, it's normal movement rules. Where there's purple is like a jump, but that doesn't really matter.
I can't really see over.
Oh,
I'm just like, I don't know. Counting how far I can go. 60 feet is
Just
7?
Leave Giratina like on the DM screen or something.
That's not
like
right.
You can balance
9?
it.
12.
12?
Yeah.
Whatever.
Just kind of peeking over.
Multiples
yeah.
of 5.
Yep.
Yeah, that's actually
Diagonals
incredible.
also count as this is 5 feet.
Oh, really?
Yes, this every aspect.
Let me
in
get all the way
8
fucking over, dog.
Yeah, 8 directional. This is still 5
Just
feet.
let me get over.
yeah. Some tables do like if you go diagonal, it's double movement, but I don't care.
Yeah.
Can you count out if I can get back over here? How far I can get?
Well, remember you can't travel this way.
Right.
it's gotta
So
be like
just
1,
go
2,
over. Yeah. 1, 2,
3, 4, 5, 6,
How do you get over the poop?
7.
You have to jump.
This is a jump.
Athletics.
Okay.
Bonus action. That will cost a bonus action.
Yeah.
We're going to do Baldur's Gate jumping.
Okay.
We haven't used
So
maps before.
so would that be for both me and Cabbage or
Are you going with Cabbage?
yes?
You going together? Yeah.
I'd like
then,
both of us to go.
then do athletics, acrobatics, jump DC 11.
Okay.
Should be fine, but maybe not.
Acrobatics,
Yeah.
Yep, cool. Both got 15. Yep, you jumped the gap.
Okay. And then what were we on?
That was 7. So
7,
like 8,
8,
9,
9,
10,
10, 11. Okay. So I'll just get back over next turn. Okay.
And remember, Giratina targeting could be here as well.
That was my summon and my bonus action. Key Lime did an action, so I have 1 action left, right?
Yeah, that was all movement. So because it was a non-dash movement. So
So I can, or no, because Crusher's right there. I don't want to heal Crusher. I was like, let me just blast you all with some more healing.
I mean, Crusher's asleep, and I don't think healing attempts to wake.
It doesn't.
it does not.
Yeah, but I would still heal him, and then it would be harder to take down.
Yeah, but then we build a wall, and then we let Deoxys loose and hide behind the wall, and then Deoxys will deal with them.
Where's the build the wall come from?
You?
Yeah, you can just make a wall, right?
Yeah, make wall.
You literally
just make a
can.
wall.
The rock.
What are we talking about? You can. You have a passive.
I know.
Or I guess
but
a
I was like,
feature.
can I manipulate this rock? We
Yeah.
gotta try.
It's
Yeah.
rock.
It's rock. I mean, I
And
kind
now
of.
all the rock is like.
I mean, I tried to talk to plants, and that didn't work out. So
Can-
It costs HP, so part of my headcanon is that, like, Trevor donates.
makes it. Yeah.
I've decided what I would like to do.
Yeah.
I'm going to. Can I hold a healing light of ruin in this direction until Kaz teleports Sam over?
Yeah.
Okay. That's what I'll do.
Prepared action.
Hold action.
You used a bonus action to jump. Do you have anything else? You have another action, right?
That is, I'm holding that action because I healed with Key Lime.
Yeah.
So that's
Right,
my
yeah.
other action.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Elodie. Giratina would normally take a legendary action to attack here, however, is exhausted from the powerful ominous wind. We will have Kaz and then the bad guy. So that's all me for 2 turns. Kaz is going to teleport Sam and Basket Legion. I need to make the... No, he can just do it. What's that distance? Is it 120? Surely. Surely.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, put him down.
Like here?
Yeah.
Here, where?
Near far
By the
wherever
cake,
you are.
right?
Mhm.
Didn't he want him to get by the cake? Is this within range of your thing?
It's 30 feet cone, so it should be. That looks right.
Should be.
That's right.
Yep.
6 tiles.
That will hit Frostbite and Crusher.
That's fine.
Okay.
You can angle it to not hit Crusher, but you will hit Frostbite.
Then you wouldn't get Trevor. Has Trevor taken damage?
No.
Okay.
Key lime's also all up, but I don't know if that matters.
That would do it.
Would that not also hit Giratina then?
It's on the line.
I guess it would. Yeah, it
But
would.
will he like it? Ew, stinky real
Well,
world
that's what I'm saying,
healing.
like this way, it'll just cover everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
That's
And
fine.
also Miss Giratina. We don't
Yeah,
wanna
I
kill
would rather
Giratina.
hit Crusher than Giratina.
Okay, cool.
personally.
You have your prepared action. Let it rip. Roll that
Okay.
healing.
Let me get that. It's 10d10.
Frostbite loves that.
Yeah,
Frostbite's a huge fan, dude.
thank you. Somewhat ass.
And that heals everybody?
Mm-hmm. Everything in this range, including Cindy.
Do I get half of that
You
because
do.
I am human?
Yes, that's true.
So 72
Okay.
for Pokemon, divided by 2 to 36 for people. Can I just kind of like walked in front of her and get that as well for myself?
Sure. Why not? Live a little.
What's
Thank you, my child.
Oh, thank you, child.
What was
I think
the,
Trevor's also in that. Did he take anything?
didn't take
He has taken no damage.
What was the amount again?
72 for Pokemon.
Cool. Yeah. Frostbite looks quite considerably revived.
Mighty
and
fine.
Crusher.
You're welcome.
Crusher as well.
Don't hurt us.
Don't hurt us, please.
We're
Remember,
actually okay.
you're not yourself right now. This isn't you.
Very good.
Wait, 90.
Yeah, how's Basket Legion
We're your
doing?
friends.
Still drained?
Basket Legion is like conscious, but like has no ability.
He's just,
That's fine.
Imagine being like, it's like awake
Hey.
but comatose.
It's like literally
trying
like
to
a
help him
fish
not
out of
die.
water, like
Fish
he's
out of
lump
water.
over there breathing.
guys. Man, spectral fish can't swim.
Yeah.
In the spectral realm.
Yeah, he's like, I can't do it.
It's
dude.
almost like his powers are like being channeled into something else.
Oh, that's
Wait, so he's no longer spectral fish. He's just
We
fish.
should knock him out then.
He just fish. That's why he flopping. He had no ghost.
Kaz will... yeah, so Sam's not making death saves. Sam is still fucked. Like, she's still got a hole in her chest. But
She was still in the middle of something.
Yeah, it's like, how did she get here? Yeah.
will Kaz do anything else? Probably not. He'll just be sad. Sad boys.
Sad boy
Can't believe
hour.
this is happening.
Sad boys.
Kaz gets healed too.
Dude, I messed up.
Yeah, Kaz gets healed. Yeah,
Bro.
he took a bit of an attack.
Bro,
Yeah,
so
he
messed
feels really
up.
guilty. I guess throughout the telepathy that he's thinking, he's kind of sharing them with you. He's like apologetic. He's like, Artemis, and like I had her do these terrible things because I made a promise when she saved my life, taking me out from the test facility, that I would do everything in my power to bring her to her father. Now that I brought her to her father, it's all a waste. Everything I did was pointless because now the universe is going to end, so it causes sad boy hours.
Guys, I did that. It's my bad.
Yeah.
I'll talk to him.
Yeah.
I'll talk to him. Don't worry.
He's crashing out.
He's crashing out.
It's truly crashing out.
Yeah,
He
that's
is
a
actually
great way to put it.
Reasonable crash out, though.
I just start dropping cakes.
This,
I mean,
cheer
did
up.
you do
Here's
ancestral
cake.
fey magic? You can, right? Or no? You use
I use my bonus action. I'll do another turn. Don't worry.
Time
That's okay.
Right.
Anytime is
I
just-
know, but
Well, I probably do want to get back to the cake. Cabbage is pretty low.
Legendary action. Giratina going to fire off a Shadow Ball.
He's so back.
Who will it target? Shadow Ball to Soul Eater.
He hates Sully, dog.
That was random, I think.
Yeah, it's fair. It's fair.
it's random.
He just hates
I'm
it.
feeling targeted.
Rolling to hit. Dirty 20.
Meets it, beats it.
Means it beats it. Rolling Ghost type damage. 92.
Damage.
92 points of
Sully's
Ghost
down.
type damage. Solely knocked out. Additionally,
The plate drops.
yeah, they
Ginley's
separate.
right there, so.
As
Pick it up and pick up my fox.
It's on my turn.
As Soul Eater loses consciousness and kind of like falls to the ground, you can see like a wispy part of her spirit leave and suck into Giratina's body.
Oh, does he have like an ability where he does more damage or whatever based on?
He has a
like,
passive
knocking
called
things
Soul Leader.
That was his legendary action on Kaz's turn. Now is his proper action. Giratina, after launching that Shadow Ball, his eyes will glow and then Giratina's body will become all miraged and poof, disappears. You hear like a howling off of the distance, like, and it's like getting louder and louder and louder. And in the process, Sentinels of the Deep spawn. These are the equivalent to Bean.
Bean's brothers!
They are the same creatures as Bean. They look larger and fiercer and more empowered. But they are here, and they are looking for souls.
Is Giratina still doing things at disadvantage
Uh,
from whatever that move that
The
was?
saving throws.
'Cause I don't think we've got a full round.
Receiving saving throws, not like...
Only receiving saving throws. Okay.
Also, I should say, as these Bean equivalent monsters spawn, Giratina disappears, is not targetable. This guy will attack Kaz and Sam, just with like a Shadow Claw. That's a good way to put it. 24 should hit. One moment. I'll just use their same damage numbers if they hit or not. I don't want to roll all these damage die. They will deal 56 to Kaz and Sam. Sam will take half of that, so Sam isn't down, thanks to the Light of Ruin. This guy attacks there. He's also going to move here to make that attack. This guy will... Who will he target? Keyline. He's targeting Keyline.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm the weakest one here.
Yeah, the dice are targeting you. That's dice.
18? Hit Keyline? Okay. Also taking 56 damage. I didn't make it super effective on Kaz, whatever. It's fine.
What type is it?
Ghost?
It's Shadow Call.
Yeah. It should have been super effective on Kaz, but it doesn't matter. 56 damage on Keylime as that one strikes into Keylime. This guy... Soli's down. We could target Soli. No, it's Gimli.
That's fine.
Does a 20 hit.
Yeah.
Dirty 20, not natural 20. So that'll be 56, 28. 28 points of damage, and he'll move here and actually provoke an attack of opportunity from Bud.
Cool. We'll Earth Power him. 4 does not hit.
Okay, 4 does not hit. That is correct. Yeah, these guys are... Oh, there's one more. Between those three.
Yep.
Also targeting Schmidt.
Fuck off.
Drop a Shadow Claw into Schmidt. That's in the 30s.
Doesn't hit, actually.
Oh, I'm doing the same damage. 28. No. 28 points of ghost type damage. And yeah, Giratina has disappeared, but you still feel their presence just everywhere. You get the feeling that Giratina only left to return stronger somehow in a frightening way. Finally...
There's some Phantom Force, maybe.
Something like that. Schmidt and then Gimli.
Some phantom fuckiness. Okay. I would like to teleport.
Where are you teleporting?
In the center of the shit with the cake and Basculegion.
Does
Right there in between Basculegion and Keyline, actually.
this include Mewtwo and... Well, it has to include Mewtwo and Quacko as well.
Yep.
Okay.
Does everybody fit stacked? I mean, Quacko's small.
Yeah.
Or should Mewtwo be next to?
Schmidt or Mewtwo should be on different squares.
Okay.
But
That's
Quacko
fine.
can share a square.
Actually, you know what? That's fine.
Oh, I forgot to...
So...
Let's finish your turn. I forgot Crusher and Frostbite, but go on.
Okay. To add to the fuckiness right now, actually move Mewtwo back behind Schmidt. I am going to send out Walter.
Hey, Walter.
Wow, Walter. And
Why are we in hell?
What's going on?
okay, do I have to take the boon at the end of my turn, or can I do the boon then do one action?
You can put it anywhere.
Yeah.
Okay, I would like to drop.
Although, you've used your actions. You teleported. You brought out the
It's
Dunsparce.
2 actions.
That's 2 actions, yeah.
Damn. Okay,
You can
I'm
do
still
your
gonna do the boon. I'm gonna drop Pyre's Darkness
Ooh, where do you want to drop it?
on every fucking body.
Cool.
Just right there. The idea was
Interesting.
Walter has blind sight,
Oh, sure.
but they can no longer select a 30-foot circle until the end of the next turn. Ally and hostile creature trainers within are blinded and cannot be targeted by direct attacks and make AoE saves with advantage.
That's
so it's
everyone.
just
Yeah.
It's a little bigger than this.
Yeah. So
Starting at Walter. No.
that's...
the darkness.
It
wherever
doesn't
we
hit
place it.
Elodie, 'cause
No.
it's on the rock, yeah?
yeah.
No,
Well,
but it's bigger
this
than
is-
this is a
He can
20-foot
choose-
circle. It's
He can
bigger.
choose where to put
That's
it.
what I'm asking him.
I think it's
Yeah.
going to be centered from him, and
So not Elodie?
yeah.
Okay.
I
Well,
just want to make sure
this
because
is
it's going to
20 foot,
cover.
30 feet is here. It is a 30-foot circle.
Right, I'm just saying he can put it anywhere.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Elodie
This
will
is
be
where
just on the outside of it, but Crusher and Fang,
Frostbite.
Frostbite are in it as well.
Okay.
So that way we don't have to worry about them. We don't have to
Everybody
worry
goes
about
to
one of the
there.
Sentinels.
Okay.
They can't make direct attacks on us for a turn.
Trevor might be just outside of it too.
So, and we have Walter for blindside if we want to like ferry people.
Okay.
Okay. I like it. It's fun.
I think we just take this turn to regroup and cake up. Getting caked up on a Saturday.
Sure. I mean, you can't see the cake.
We've got Walter to ferry.
Okay, Walter can deliver cakes
Yeah.
on his turn. How long does the darkness last?
They last for a turn.
The end of your next turn.
The end of my next turn.
Okay. Cool. Let it rip. Thank you, Schmidt. I don't have a plush. I'm sorry. Gimli.
No darkness.
We couldn't see it if we wanted to.
Gimli and Cindy.
Well, Trevor kind of would be acting on his own, yeah.
He's your guy.
He's my guy.
He's your guy.
All
You're not
right.
unconscious, so
All right,
it's
all
fine.
right, all right, all right.
They communicate through hand signals.
Yeah.
I can still see.
But you can't see like into where we all are because it's dark.
Oh, yeah, I can't see into the darkness either.
It doesn't say. I would assume so.
Allies are everything's blinded. Everything's blinded.
It
But
says
Trevor's
creatures
just
within.
outside of
Yeah.
it.
Trevor's outside of it, yeah. And if
But
you
he
move
can't
out,
see.
You can't say what's in it.
correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Correct.
Like, 'cause that doesn't make sense. It's like,
Right.
it's dark right here, but I can see it from the outside of the darkness.
Yeah, exactly.
What, tremor sense? What is that? Does that mean he can, like, feel where people are?
Yeah, he might not be able to
Oh!
discern who's
Yeah.
who, but
Yeah.
But he
We-
can
we
see
might
where
make
their
him
bodies
Feel the
are.
presence of people.
yeah, we might make him roll.
I don't know what I'd do with that. Like, realistically.
Get somebody a cake. Or hit one of the guys.
If I know it's them.
I can't see them.
Oh, you
There
can,
will be
yeah.
a check for like
be a
tremor
check,
sense, being like, is this a good
Yeah.
guy or a bad guy? We got the beam reveal lore.
Yeah.
The shadowy Tyranitar belongs to the Distortion world, and now there's mad evil ones.
They're so upsetty.
Yeah.
Have being reason with ours. Like, why are we doing this? What are we doing, guys? These guys are alright.
I think we should send out Bean and do battle. Who's the better one?
Oh, before Gimli does anything, I skipped Frostbite and Crusher. They're not going to target anything Schmidt related because Schmidt wasn't there, we'll say. This should have taken place before your turn.
Okay.
Do we accept, or are we mad and we want them to be in the blindness?
I wanted them to be in the blindness, but it's fair.
Okay. I just forgot to let them go,
Yep.
but like, okay. Anyway, Crusher needs to roll to wake up 11 or higher. 17. Crusher wakes up. And Frostbite, yeah, what will they do? Hold on. Crusher! I mean, all things considered, the best target is right there. It's Cindy and La Vesta. Crusher, the corrupted Walring, is going to use Sheer Cold on Cindy.
Holy shit!
Does nothing. Cindy feels like the hair on her arm stands up for a bit and she gets really chilly, and then it has no effect. Frostbite,
Almost died, fam.
you would hit 0 HP. It wasn't going to kill you.
How do death saves work? Because I already failed one. If I go unconscious again, is that still...
It resets.
It resets.
resets?
It resets. Frostbite's going to attack what's in front, which is Iron Valiant. Going to swing Icicle Crash. 23 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay. That's 53.
Yeah, key lime's down.
Okay. Icicles come out of Frostbite's claws and throws them at Key Lime. They stab and impale, and Key Lime faints. Key Lime's on the ground.
Key lime.
I think you are in range to return, yeah.
Yeah, if you're within 30 feet, you can just... Cool.
Because Holy is unconscious and over there.
As Key Lime faints, there's like a gasp that emanates from Key Lime's body, and it like descends into the void. Now, we can go to Gimli. Thanks for your patience. Gimli, then Cindy.
Well, now it's worth it to attack Crusher, which is okay. And
Yeah.
I should be able to do pretty easily identify where Crusher is. Crusher's the biggest thing.
Yeah.
So Tremor Sense would be like, that's a fucking wall
we'll,
raid.
we'll let her rip. Yeah. We'll let that slide.
That's where wall raid is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that seems way more reasonable. Yeah, I'm just gonna rock slide down the line.
So
22 strength save.
what's the line look like here?
Straight?
Oh, just straight. Okay. Yeah. Cool.
I was like, that's where they are.
Cool.
No one's interfering with it. Straight line.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Roll to hit the wall ring.
That is 22 strength save.
Oh, right. Yeah, you definitely hit. Got an 8.
Okay. Yeah. Wall rain is knocked prone.
Cool.
Should be super effective. Yeah.
Yes, it is super effective. That's correct.
47.
Yeah. 47 points of rock type damage into Crusher, significantly reducing the HP that it had restored from Light of Ruin. Pretty nice. And also, Crusher gets tumbled onto its side as it is knocked prone. Thank you, Trevor.
Good job, Trevor. Way to go. Even without me, he's got it. All right. We're gonna pick up Solely.
Okay.
Shouldn't require a strength check.
Not for Gimli.
Yeah. We gotta get our homie out of here.
We still have...
Is one like
How long was Winona's wing?
is Windows for everybody, or is it just
What
the
does it
person who used
This is
it?
everybody.
Yes, I think it's for everybody.
Do it. Do it up.
All right. This will provoke an attack of opportunity.
It was to the end of the next turn of when it was used.
It hasn't been my turn yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yep. So you've got 60 feet to work with. Or whatever double your movement speed is.
If I dash, it's 120.
Yeah.
I have not
You got-
taken an action.
You got fucking
so
time, dude.
I can actually use it to just get to where Elodie is, and we can regroup, and then this motherfucker's by himself.
You said diagonals are just.
Yeah,
five.
yeah, we'll just.
So that's not going to be true to an exact diagonal.
Mm-hmm. It's required, what, 2 jumps?
Sure.
Can Bud do the plant thing now that your monologue's over? Can he convene with the plants?
He can try. They are alien plants. They will require a roll to commune with them. It could work. It may not work.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Also, jumps are bonus actions, right? So you can only do 1 jump.
Per character.
So I can't do both of these. This is connected?
That,
So,
I
like,
think that's connected.
Bud
Oh,
could.
psh,
Oh,
never
okay.
mind.
Yeah.
We only have one
Right,
jump.
you walked over that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I was like, I don't remember you doing 1 jump. Okay, so we're gonna end up here, which should be 7.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then we'll look to jump. What is Bud's bonus for that? He makes me a little nervous with that one.
He's got those long arms.
He does get the strength athletics, which he's proficient in, so he'll be fine. It actually might be guaranteed. It's slightly. I would have to crit fail it for him to not be guaranteed. And Gimli's actually, I think, is guaranteed. Yeah, I will always pass that with Gimli.
Okay.
I don't think I need to check that.
Cool.
Bud does, though,
Okay.
because he can get a 1 or 2 and fail it.
Yeah.
So.
Let's see. That's a 2. Bud stumbles, trips.
Yeah.
Body does not fully collide, and he doesn't make the jump. But he doesn't fall in the void. He's just going to stay there.
Okay, that's fine.
Not be able to go any further.
Like, I willed that, so
Yeah.
that's my bad.
That's pretty fun.
I was gonna say,
No,
why would
that's-
you?
I was just looking at the odds.
It's
Why-
correct. Yeah.
Why would you say it? I'm like, well, I have to roll. I have
Yeah.
to prove that I have to roll. That's
Yeah,
all
yeah.
it is. Okay, so he can't move any
Yeah,
further.
Bud attempts to make the jump with Gimli, and then just like kind of garbles it. He biffs it.
Yeah, so we're gonna move next to
Elodie.
Elodie.
Very nice.
Once Sydney's not blind, she should be in range now of. He was actually, if I move here, then you're definitely in range now to recall Solely if you want to.
Okay.
Okay. Once I can see.
Yeah, 'cause I have Solely, so.
Cool.
Excellent.
Anything else for your turn?
Well, that was my dash. That's my second action. So
Mhm.
I am definitely.
Oh, and you need to get smacked by Sentinel of the Void, aka Spooky Tyranitar. Dirty 16 should hit.
Yeah, that's like I have 10 AC. So
10.
yeah,
Gimli? Oh,
Yeah.
no, he has like no
he
dex.
has no dex. Yeah.
Yeah, that's correct.
Stupid
Rolling that Shadow Claw. Divided by 2, 21 points.
Do I have
Damage.
highest AC in the party?
Probably.
Yeah, you're the Dex guy.
You should. You're the Dex guy. I told you, Dex is overpowered and
What's
it's
your-
stupid.
I think
okay.
it's
Anything else for Gimli?
13.
Yeah, that's it.
Mine's
Okay.
13 as well.
Giratina reappears. He is hovering way above in the sky. As you see above him, there is a big swirling purple whirlpool of void energy. He begins to charge a large force of energy in front of his maw, like all this purple, forcey spookiness. The Sentinels of the Deep, aka the Spooky Tyranitars, aka the Being Copies, develop this kind of like blue-ish looking barrier around them, and they look a little empowered. Giratina will make this attack at some point, and it involves these creatures somehow.
Push them off. Push them off.
Just push him.
We're not fucking strong enough, except for you.
Yeah. All right.
All right, that's your job.
We got Cindy, then we got Elodie.
All right. I can't see Gimli because of the void, but would we be able to communicate audibly? Like
Yes. Yeah, we haven't been talking about the earpieces much. You do not have contact with Yuri.
Yeah.
Anyone out of here, you don't. But, which is curious about how you're summoning your allies, but we're going to hand wave it like Baldur's Gate does. Like, they just show up.
Wow, they're here. Like, that's crazy. I can't believe it.
Yeah. Also, we never touched on this, so I have to throw it out here. For the record, Archie and Maxie stayed with May to help clean up what was left of the combat.
Yeah, they were already summoned, so that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were about at the end of their
Yeah,
time
correct.
with us anyway.
Anyway, yes, you can communicate with other trainers.
Sydney, I'm close. You can recall.
Like, could I recall solely
30
from
feet?
where I'm at?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, do it.
Okay.
It's a laser.
But you have the plate, right? You picked up the plate?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
I'll return solely. I do want the plate at some point because I do have a handful of max revives. Is it like a bonus action to return?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, to return?
Yeah.
What do we usually do? It's usually a reaction on the turn. Yeah.
But I was too far away.
It's not a full action, right? It's a full action.
I think a
swap.
switch, yeah, is a full action.
Yeah. We'll say it's a bonus action or less.
Yeah, if you bring someone else out, now it's a full action because that's a switch.
Yes.
I think that might be in your...
Because like my mentality, I mean,
Interest.
I would probably die if I don't do so. I don't have healing for me. I guess I'm at 60 now. We're okay. We're
There's
chilling.
a cake. Although it's dark.
There's a cake. I can't see.
I guess we're at 60. I'm 62.
You shouldn't be able to recall solely. It's dark.
But we're talking, saying like we're close. We're within range. I'm to this side of you. That's
You can't
why.
hear Gimli's voice. You hear it in your ear, but you don't hear it.
I don't know where I am, yeah.
I'm going to have you make a dex check. It's going to be only DC 11. Great.
That's
11.
Everything you said doesn't matter. It's
Yeah.
fine.
But do remember everyone in here is in the darkness.
Yes,
So,
I do know that we're in the darkness, which is why I'm like I can't really move.
Yeah. Well, you could. Well,
use items.
yeah.
What?
You can use items. You can do whatever you
That's
want.
what I was like. What if
You
I
got
send
Larva
out-
Star. You're like here.
Yes, I'm on.
You
I'm
have the turn
riding
to-
Larva Star. I'm
Yeah.
flying. Like I'm
Yeah.
floating.
You also have a turn in the darkness if you want to like investigate the amulet and see what the fuck's going on there.
Is it glowing?
It's not glowing right now.
Oh.
It's also dark.
So it's
It
only
is
when
advanced
Well,
darkness.
you're-
She did pass out when we were fighting Kyogre,
Mm.
And it glowed.
and it glowed.
Yeah, what if she becomes Arceus?
Cindy's been Arceus the whole
Oh
time?
my god, I'm actually not a child.
I just don't remember, because you said it glowed during the Regirock fight. I don't remember if she passed out during the Regirock fight.
She passes out in every fight.
Yeah.
So yes.
Yeah. Pretty sure she like walked this way, and I said, "Why would you do that?" And then she got walloped by Red.
Oh, by Red. I think I did get knocked out.
Yeah, you know what?
We were just so used
All right,
to it.
Cindy, come here.
We just
We're finding out what this necklace
We were so
does.
used to her just like mispositioning and getting absolutely decked that like that one was even iconic.
that it's taken us that long to realize what it does then.
Oh no, not 4 turns, bro.
I've, for the record, I put a timer on the map and it's up 4.
Can I don't really want to like investigate. I want to talk to it. My big goal is I would love to send out my unconscious Fang and give him a max revive.
Let's just think Pokemon video game logic that you can just kind of distribute.
Items out of your
In the Pokeball, yeah.
Kind of, yeah.
To
but-
inside the Pokeball.
Pretty
so
much,
I can
pretty
use
much.
a max revive
Yeah.
to max revive.
It's from your party menu. It's
Right.
not like... Yeah, so. We'll
She's
see.
in her party menu right now.
Yeah.
I'm like
It's like Minority Report.
Jarvis,
heal
heal my Pokeball.
Jarvis, max survive.
Perfect. Yeah, you can do that. No worries. You don't get any PP restore.
Yes,
You do.
yes, I knew
Jarvis,
that.
clip that.
But having a full
HP Salamence.
Salamence
That's
is
good.
pretty
That's
poggers,
good.
but I don't have to send him out.
That's
but
true.
that is an action to you do that
Yep.
thing. So I still have kind of an action, like half an action.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll use that to try to interface with this necklace and be like, hello, Arceus, come in, Arceus.
Roll religion, investigation, insight. One of those.
Some
I
imp-based
have
thing.
proficiency to investigation.
Oh, we're investigating this
Love it.
amulet.
Oh no, 14.
Yeah, it's not lit. It's not lit.
It's not like fam.
It's not glowing. There's
That's the thing.
there's a comforting warmth to it, but there's nothing that is like particularly happening.
Come in, Arceus, please.
Mysterious amulet
Arceus,
that
Arceus,
is shaped
please.
like Arceus' rings,
Calling Dad.
currently not behaving in any particular way.
I think you have to die.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. I'm
Dad,
kidding.
Dad, can you come pick me up?
Is Cindy Jesus? She has to die to be resurrected by the Arceus amulet?
Holy shit! Yes! Fuck
Are
yeah!
we gonna kill a party member? To
No,
find
no.
out?
Not intentionally.
On my
How about
list
that?
of things to do.
Please.
Cracker in the skull and be like, it's Arceus time, baby.
Or do we give it to... I mean, I guess Sam has HP now. She's not, like, dead anymore. But she's bleeding out.
She's on the brink of, you know. She keeps coming. We bring her back and then she gets hit back down again.
Yeah.
Yeah, if she gets knocked down and then gets
She get
knocked
back
down
up
again.
Very good.
She's gonna stay down, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. One of your actions was used, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I held a
Revive.
Pokemon.
Yeah, yeah. What else?
I
you do?
returned solely from the void, from inside the void to from outside the void.
Yes, the darkness.
And I talked to my necklace.
Yeah.
I'm a very well-adjusted
talked to
young
my necklace.
child. Young
Here's what she said.
teen.
Some DMs might say that's enough. I think you could do like one more thing if you want, or you could just not.
As Rich says, it's the final battle, you know?
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Just let stuff happen. There's a timer
Whatever.
on the map. Well, who knows what's
Whatever, man.
So for Mega Drain,
Quick, we're
50
gonna shoot
feet,
the
is
timer.
it just one target?
It is one target. You're in the darkness, so you're gonna attack at disadvantage. And your targeting might be random. Although
I mean, it's 50 feet. However, I want to target... I know that the
Whatever's
things
closest.
closest to me are enemies.
and those will be random.
So if I Is that fine? That
Yeah.
I'm targeting something closest to me, which is, as far as I know,
Yes.
an enemy, and just
I'm
roll
picturing
them.
that you have Volcarona attack like in a circle, like in whatever it hits
Just
first.
Beyblade it out,
Yeah,
dude.
Beyblade, yeah. So I'll actually ask you to roll a d4 first, and on a 1, just re-roll it.
Okay.
2, 3, 4. Re-roll it. 2. So this will target Frostbite,
Nice.
and roll to hit at disadvantage, because it is dark. Okay, that should hit.
Good one. Not so good one.
So good.
Does a 10 hit?
It does not hit.
That's crazy, dude. I
I
can't,
don't
Does
know.
that? It seems really
I
weak.
can't believe why I can't hit this little skinny high dex.
Yeah, in the
I
darkness.
Wow, in the
Claw
darkness.
In the dark.
Yeah, what the heck?
Yeah, that's crazy.
I think it was worth a try. It was absolutely worth a try.
I had no other options. Like,
Yeah.
and you should always use all your actions.
For sure.
Cool. Summons or anything?
What we got, fam?
We have the drunk tank, we have a firewall, we have Duford Police Operations, and
What
we
do
have
the
Kmart.
police do?
We have Call the Cops.
They-
We have
Call
Kmart.
the cops.
We have Deoxys
They
Nuke.
we can reduce
What a
one Pokemon's
dichotomy.
AC by 10.
Kmart also stops other.
Is it any Pokemon or does the legendary thing?
It
It
doesn't
would
say.
protect him from the
That's up
legendary
to-
thing.
Well,
Rich
we
is going to
can't-
shrug
it's,
his
like,
shoulders.
up here
It
right
won't work.
now. Also, how,
Also, yeah, I don't think we physically can attack Giratina
Right
right,
now.
now.
Currently.
No,
no,
Yeah.
what? How long does it
Until
last?
your next turn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I would probably hold on.
Oh
to
yeah,
that.
no.
Legend rule doesn't apply to
I
you.
mean, Kmart would hit too many friends.
I'm not going to say that
What
things
does
won't
Kmart
work
do?
on Giratina. It's just that they may
Hey,
not have
no-
a duration of
Yeah,
thing
most
is-
debuffs will.
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah, even using Kmart isn't really going to help right now because nothing is really going to want to move.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
unfortunate.
oh,
We wasted all of them in phase 1, so
say wasted.
no,
They were
they were
very-
very
yeah.
helpful. Yeah.
Yeah.
The only thing I would say
It's
is if
not an action or a summon necessarily, but can I just like call into the void like Kyogre? Kyogre!
Yeah, roll something. Just straight d20 and I'll invent a bonus for it.
At 20.
That's
oh Kyogre!
yeah.
Stop!
You stupid lizard.
I don't have the token, but Kyogre will float onto this island in the corner.
He's
Are you-
coming!
He is KO'd currently. And the
He's
splash,
Kyogre.
the splash plate is next to Kyogre.
Okay, well,
Okay.
I think that's we'll handle that at some point.
Yeah, but that's good to
Good to know. We know where he is.
And the splash play is a big.
Yeah.
Good to have. Good to have.
Because we got some max revives.
We have
Sheer cold Giratina.
Elodie and then we
Cut
have
that tail.
Pause.
All right, I'm going to send Mr. Salt into the fray.
Mr. Salt the Carbink.
He's our guy.
Little Rocky fairy
coming
guy.
And he does have blind sense, so he can see.
Yeah, that's true.
How does that affect? So Cindy's floating on Larvastar.
Does Larvastar have blind sight?
No, but I'm saying people who like not blind sight, but like tremor
Tremor
sense,
sense?
like Cindy's floating.
Would not be detectable by Trevor.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just putting that out there.
Yeah.
Can
Here's your ammo.
Mr. Salt give Sam some cake? 'Cause he
How?
can see.
How?
I guess he doesn't have hands, does he?
If you can describe how.
Yeah.
Movie ears.
Does he mom bird it?
Oh, not an ear snipping. Hey,
Don't worry, guys, everything's fine.
Mr. Salt, an expert in culinary arts, adjusts his ears to be a spoon.
That's what I'm saying. Like he's got those little ears.
That's what I'm saying. Now he's
That's what I've been
gonna
saying this whole
mom bird
time.
Yeah, can he mama bird it? Does she look amenable to that?
You can try.
it. Is she willing?
So,
Alternatively, could I have given Carbing Mr. Salt the donut as I sent him over there?
yeah, Mr. Salt can transfer a donut, no problem. I think cake
Let's
is
do
going
that
to be
instead.
harder.
Let's do the donut.
Does he have a mouth? I think you can just place it on his head.
Yeah, just put it on an ear.
Yeah,
Like,
that,
screw
yeah.
it on an ear.
Totally.
That's his
Off you
new
go.
thing.
Totally. This only works because of the shape of the donut. I think if it was
Because
a
the
different
donut has a
shape.
hole in it.
Exactly.
Thanks, donut.
Dude,
Yeah.
if it was
True
apple
hero.
fritter,
Yeah, it's
Never
apple
worked.
fritter would
Dude.
have. Yeah.
never worked.
2d12 plus 8.
Yeah.
He's using his action to do this. Does she get full then?
Sure, but it's still half. No, it's for humans.
They're for
It
you.
works for humans. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Is in fact a
So
donut.
24 plus 8, 32.
She gets some health.
Guys, trying to keep Sam alive is my full-time job, I think.
Keeping
Keeping Sam and Cindy alive is my full-time job. Okay, so I've got.
Yeah.
I guess that's both my actions because I sent Carbank and then he used his action
Yeah.
to do that. If I use an ancestral fey magic, would it get rid of the cake?
It depends. It depends on, like, if it... Some of them specify that it
Right,
renders other
yeah.
effects. So, maybe.
The cake is just so important. I want to do it, but the cake, I can't lose it.
Oh, if you use ancestral fey magic,
Yeah,
you could
it could get
cancel
rid
it.
of it, right?
I'm going to say it's unlikely, based on the table that I have. It's unlikely.
I'm going to read the table. Do we want a fey magic?
Thoughts, gang?
Thoughts, gang?
I mean,
It's awesome. Like, I love it. But...
We have so much cake,
With the-
though.
Cons could get rid of the cake. Pros could roll a 69.
Oh my
Another
god.
pro, you could just, like, fucking, like, cause an explosion or something and, like, hurt your allies.
I don't care
Another
about
pro,
that.
you could get a crazy cool buff. You could summon a Rapidash.
Yeah, literally anything can happen. You
Literally anything.
could blow us all up, or you could summon a Rapidash. Think about
or
it.
didn't you summon a Hydreigon one time?
That was
Specifically
slide
Aubergine.
part. Aubergine
Yeah.
summoned that.
Yeah.
For me, it would have been something different.
Yeah. For cabbage, yeah.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Oh, because it was copycatted.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
complicated.
I mean, I'm okay if we lose the cake.
I say let it rip.
Take one of your tokens. And flip
Because it will make things
can't
more
flip-
interesting.
I can't flip a coin very
Take one of
well.
your tokens.
No, this is it's a D2. It is a coin.
No, it's
Yeah, I've got to do.
one of your Pokemon.
Too late.
It doesn't matter.
I'm flipping the coin. I
do
can't
it.
flip the coins very well.
Well, you didn't determine.
I didn't determine what they were.
Yeah, you didn't call it.
The Kraken side, I will do it. The one I will not.
Okay.
Okay. I don't know.
All right.
Okay.
One said so.
Sad.
Can I use my bonus action instead? I do have a super potion. Could I use a super potion on cabbage and
Yeah, and roll for it. Yeah.
Yeah. Super potion 3d6 plus 6.
Cool. Heal it up.
8 plus 6 is
14.
14.
8?
8?
No.
That's 11.
11 plus 6 is 17.
Oh, that's a 4. I thought it was a 1. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
oh.
I really saw it. I was like, that's a 1.
I'm like, fucking
That's
hell.
yeah. That's 11 plus 6 is 17.
Like, just
I'm
5
not
and
good at
4 is
math,
9.
but the
When,
math isn't
when did
that
you
bad.
get that super potion? Because you guys are
I don't
definitely hyper
remember.
potions.
I have 6 of them.
Oh, do we have hyper potions?
No, but I'm just
We
saying,
never
like,
bought any.
Yeah, I was gonna say we definitely never.
I would say episode
I just
6
have
is
them in my.
7.
I have 3 super potions in my inventory. I'm
I
almost
have
positive.
7.
I've never. Yeah.
I'm just wondering how long ago you got them.
Yeah, it's
No,
probably
they
been
became
a-
obsolete as soon as I got leftovers.
It's
I've not
not
needed a
like the
potion.
best healing, but like I need something because I really don't want her to go down.
Yeah.
So are you riding DJ Cabbage?
Yeah, why not?
Why not?
I'm sitting on the table.
It's DJ Cabbage.
DJ Cabbage.
DJ Cabbage.
Anything else for Elodie?
No, that's it.
Damn.
We're gonna die, fam.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
Why not?
It's Kaz's turn.
Fuck it.
Kaz is going to... Oh, I know what Kaz will do. Kaz is going to send a telepathic message to Frostbite. You all can hear it. It's, recognize me, Frostbite. It is me, Kaz. You do not need to fight against us at this time. This is a charisma check. It's going to be... He gets
Got that Zam Riz.
a +2 to charisma. He doesn't have a ton. He's got a little bit. He's very intelligent. The DC here is 18. So pretty high. Not quite. 13. Frostbite does not respond. Sam is fucked up. She's like conscious, but like barely, because she has a hole in her body. It's just a 1. And then that 1 happens to be this. Okay.
Yeah.
This is... This is...
That one happens right now.
Yeah, this is fucked up. The Sentinels of the Void, they all, their bodies just like melt away, and there's whoom, like a blue sphere that replaces them. Giratina, floating above, fires a purple laser of shadow energy onto every island, targeting literally everything. You guys, I need to look at the sheet. You're gonna be rolling some dice, I will say at the very least.
Even in the dark?
Even
We get advantage for the save because we're in the dark?
You do. It's an AoE.
Yep.
yeah, sure. It doesn't really make sense, but yeah. I want you to get the bonus from that boon, so we'll say that Giratina's like, it's too dark. I can't see.
Dude, I've never dealt with darkness.
Yeah, purple glow is different than dark.
It's
This
so
is
different.
advanced darkness.
Yeah, I have nightlights on everywhere.
So this is an interesting mechanic, and I had a couple different thoughts of how to do it, but I think it's more fun for this way. I want each trainer to roll a d6 before this attack goes in. 1 is strength, 2 is dex, 3 is con, 4 is int, whiz is 5, and charisma is 6. So everyone clock the stats that you roll.
Con.
Riz.
Six. Triangles.
Six.
So
A
regular
D6.
fucking die.
Yeah, alright.
I'm so
Which
fucking
one's a D6?
stupid.
The one with the
I got a
eights?
6.
Okay, the stat that you rolled is the type of save that you and your Pokemon must make against this attack.
Fuck, sent me charisma.
The threshold for this attack is 16.
Damn it, guys. It's just me and Larvastar. Okay, that's not bad.
Everything is targeted.
Yeah.
It's a, your Pokemon.
So it was.
What a shame.
Can
If
I?
you're in the
mountainous
darkness, you get
presence for
advantage.
me.
It was charisma confirmed on the 6.
6 is charisma.
Okay.
So I'm Dex. Fail.
Dex is great.
I have +1 to Dex.
Can
I fail.
Carbink light screen Sam?
Are you in the dark?
Yes, that's a reaction.
Are you in the
Yeah.
dark?
I am in the dark.
You get advantage.
Okay.
Okay, I will do Elodie first. This is
Oh!
14, 15. Cindy got 15.
Fuck. Okay. 19.
What was the save threshold?
15.
Cindy got 15.
It
Okay.
beats it.
Larvastar. Larvastar has good
Cabbage is
Dex.
out.
Larvastar got dirty 20.
Yeah, Bud and
Just failed for Cabbage.
Gimli succeeded. Bud and
And then Mr. Carbink, he's probably fine.
Trevor failed.
He's
Okay.
fucking excellent. Yeah, Carbink's fine.
Cool. What does Light Screen do again?
Halves the damage.
That's great news. Sam really needed that. Pokemon that failed
No, this is not.
the save. There's like this barrage of spiritual ghostly energy. 73 damage. Human Pokemon that failed. 73 points of damage.
Cabbage is down.
Cabbage is down. That sucks. Again, as Cabbage faints, there's like a part of her spirit leaves and enters Giratina's body. Pokemon that saved and humans that failed take half of that, which is 73 divided by 2 rounded down, which I can't think of right now.
Oh, you're rolling
36.
for Pokemon too. They were all
Everything on the field is targeted.
okay, and it was all off the charisma from the 6.
Yeah, whatever you
What
rolled.
was the
Okay. And they get advantage on those.
If they're in the
Pokemon
darkness.
that passed?
Okay.
Pokemon that passed get 36.
Humans that failed would also be 36.
Correct. Humans that failed are also 36. And then humans that passed are
18.
half 18.
Not bad.
Please get your math.
A natural 20.
Let's go, Quacko!
Yeah,
That's
if-
So
advantage in the
here's my
dark.
thing.
yeah.
Quacko has a -1 in charisma, so would that be a 19?
It's a crit.
It's a crit.
It's
It's a
crit.
crit.
That's
Crits are crits. Yeah.
Awesome.
The light screen helped Sam from going down. It was
Carbink!
it was essential.
Yeah,
So-
Mr. Salt, I was like, I gotta get him in here.
Somehow Cindy passed. Cindy and Larvastar passed. We're chilling.
I was like, who am I gonna save, Cindy or Sam? I was like, you have more HP right now. Should be fine.
Perfect. And then Giratina returns, closes around the main island, and will not use legendary action.
Hand me,
Because...
Cabbage is underneath me.
Oh, yeah.
It's still dark.
Right, but I forgot to roll for 2. Frostbite is knocked out.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay,
Pretty good.
nice.
As Frostbite is knocked out, this billowing smoke of like corrupted energy just dissipates, and also there's like a spirit that leaves and enters Giratina's body. It seems that like there's something powering Giratina that involves when creatures and humans are knocked out. Speaking of, Giratina will use a legendary resistance to cleanse its debuff from having advantage on saving throws for attacks against it. I think that's it for the bad guys. Crusher can attack. Crusher uses half of its movement to stand up. It's dark. We'll just swing about wildly and hitting Cindy because it's dark. Rolling with disadvantage. That's a 1. Doesn't hit.
Sick. Fabulous. Oh, we take that.
Yeah, we totally take that. Cool. Brings us to Schmidt and then Gimli. Giratina is once again targetable.
So because we're in the dark, we have advantage on saves. I know that's not everybody in the dark, but a lot of people are in the dark. Deoxys, we'd be able to save better in the dark.
Okay, but that ends
Yeah,
at the end of my turn, which is right now.
I know. But won't it start swinging?
It starts swinging, yeah, when you summon it.
But it lasts, what, 3 turns?
3 turns, yeah. So I don't have 1 turn of
Darkness.
cover. Yeah. If we were gonna do that, we should have done that and then dropped the darkness. Yeah.
That would have been more like
Sequencing,
things. But I do, but Giratina's able to get hit now, which
Yeah.
I feel like we need to do some damage. That's also something Giratina might try to fight, too. That's not us. Because Deoxys is a bigger threat. I'm just putting that out there. Like, sure, it could backfire, but it'll do a lot more damage than I feel like we could do to Giratina specifically.
And the being equivalents, the sentinels of the void, are disappeared for now.
Okay. That did kind of fuck you with my plan.
With the sentinels.
I forgot to add some flavor. Apologies. The bubbles that formed as the sentinels disappeared seemed impervious to the attack that Giratina used.
Are the bubbles still there?
No.
Do we get in a bubble, Doug?
The bubbles aren't.
I do have... my bubble's dead, unfortunately. But I have more bubbles. I was thinking about bringing them up.
This is a bubble combat, let's be honest.
Yep.
I got plenty of bubbles.
Bubble time, bubble time, bubble time. Sam's hurting. Basque Legion's hurting. I think, and if this takes both my actions, that's okay. I want Walter to dig a tunnel 5 feet down next to the cake at like kind of an angle, and then put Sam and Basque Legion in there so they have cover.
Interesting. Yeah, if you're going to move them in, I'll say that's both actions.
Yep.
I do want some sort of check for the tunnel efficacy and like making sure it's wide enough and stuff.
Tunnel, dig a tunnel. What kind of check?
I'm not sure.
Dig
It'll
a
depend.
tunnel.
The threshold will depend on what kind of skill you choose to flavor it with. It's probably going to be athletics or dex or something.
It's fucked up in Dex.
Just do something dex related, just
yeah.
for fun. What's your digging movement speed, Burrowing?
30.
Okay. Yeah, give me above an 11 on a dex check, just regular dex. No skills.
Oh, well, it's still probably.
What does that add up to?
+5.
Okay. Yeah,
Yep.
you do it. You want a hole for Sam and the cake in Basque Legion?
Looks like it's
I want next to the cake so they can
Yeah,
like
it should be.
get cake funneled to them if they need to.
Okay. Choose the square.
It's gonna be. Can you put that south of the cake or north of the cake? I guess. Yep.
Here?
Yeah.
So that means
Cardinal
Sam
directions are all
and-
screwy.
Yep. I think everybody gets stacked up in that.
Sam and Basque Legion
Yep.
in the hole.
Sure. Yeah.
It's cause.
All the buddies.
Yep.
Everybody in the hole!
Okay.
Put
Yeah.
the
If you
holster
want to
on top
move
of
them
that
in there,
so
then
we'll
that
forget it.
is your whole thing, basically.
Yep.
Okay. Neat.
Boons.
Boons.
Boom,
Boo
boom,
earns.
boom. Guillotine is targetable.
Yes, Giratina is targetable.
Kmart time.
Oh. Cool. What's the plan?
They lose all their movement speed until the end of next turn's initiative.
How do I want to flavor that?
Yeah, because they don't have
They
movement.
don't really move. They just attack in their whole domain.
This is true. Yeah.
Let's reduce melee attacks. Only range attacks for a few turns at least.
Okay.
Does that sound cool for everyone?
Sure.
Because the melee attacks are multi-attacks. That's kind of fucked.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Speaking of ranged
Kinda work. I
attacks,
would start swinging at it. Actually, can I take that back?
sure.
I would like to do Dewford Police.
Okay, cool. Read to us what that does.
Choose a Pokemon and reduce their AC by 10 until the end of the user's next turn. I
Pretty
would like
sick.
to choose Giratina.
Yeah.
Get his ass!
You call the cops. Brandon Delaney.
Hello, police?
Police!
911!
There's a fucking
Satan.
Giratina!
Satan is here!
You gotta arrest Satan. He's done some bad.
Arrest Satan, please.
Brandon sees his opportunity. Delaney is there too. Gothtail can't really contribute much, but you know who can is Samurott. Samurott pulls out its Scout Chop swords, fshing, fshing, and then like there's a shattering effect that goes all up and down Giratina's shadowy body, and it seems like its defenses have been lowered. AC is now 11 until its next turn, basically.
Fuck yeah. Fuck that shit up!
I don't know why this guy's
Until
so
the
big.
end of Schmidt's next turn.
Yeah!
It's so big.
It's so big, I don't know why. Don't worry about it.
Oh, his limbs, like,
Don't
he's
worry
posable.
about it.
Fuck yeah.
Shing!
Anywho, legendary action can only take range attacks. So we are going to go for an Aura Sphere, targeting Gimli. Some guaranteed damage. Slightly reduced for humans, but very good roll. That's going to be 50 points of damage. That was like almost a max roll. As Gimli gets blasted with this ball of energy that like seemed like it was destined for Gimli, like it was never going to miss. Okay.
It's crazy.
And now it's Gimli's turn, and then Cindy's on deck.
Holy. I might need some game.
How are you feeling, Gimli?
I'm at 47. Did Walrein take damage from that beam? Did we calc that?
Who?
Walrein?
Yes.
Okay. Sick.
That's what knocked out Frostbite.
Yeah, I can't move because I provoke an attack of opportunity, which is why I'm still next to something that's hitting me.
Trying to hit you.
Alright, Giratina's back, so if I shoot Rock Slide down the line, it will hit Giratina and Walrein?
Yep.
Okay.
Fuck yeah. Get his
Nah,
ass.
dude.
It is
See that as AC as
Okay.
relevant to the
I
Rock
should have.
Slide.
I didn't realize.
Yeah, that's fine.
For what?
I should have yoinked Cindy in that too.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh, in the tunnel.
Yeah, well, because Walter has run away.
Yeah.
So he wouldn't have got hit by attack of opportunity.
Oh, fuck Cindy, honestly.
We want to see what happens when she dies.
gotta die!
Cindy's
Yes, I
gonna
will,
summon
I will go
Deoxys.
for Rock Slide. That's DC 22 strength save for both Walrein and Giratina.
Giratina passes. Crusher fails.
Crusher is back prone.
Just throw that d4 back on there to happily remember.
And then for damage, it'll be half on Giratina, so I'll just calc it divided by 2.
It is super effective on both.
49 Walrein, 24 on Giratina.
Great, yeah. Alpha Trevor once again summoning boulders out of its own mass and the rock-like features that are present in the Distortion world, throwing a line of rocks through the darkness, smacking into Giratina, and also crushing Crusher. Very good. Anything else for your turn?
We'll try to get across the way, so again, just gotta higher than 2. Okay.
That's
get
for my
across.
I'm tracking something. This is not a threat.
I'm tracking something. That looks threatening.
It's not a threat.
I'm feeling pretty threatened.
It's vaguely threatening.
It's not a threat. If it's on the map, it's a threat.
Pulling our boy back to me here. We are looking a little spicy, a little low for our boy Bud here. It does heal from leftovers, but it's still not a lot. Yeah, I'll Giga Drain into Giratina
Sure.
since I am in melee range of a purple tile.
Roll to hit. That's AC 11 right now. Pretty good.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah, I'll do it. Okay.
This is super effective damage.
Crazy.
Did you guys solve it?
I did. Yeah.
It's alpha attack.
That's
Yeah,
actually
alpha
fucking
attack.
crazy.
That's so fucking crazy.
What? I had no idea.
40, 12. 30.
Okay, so you heal 15.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
I heal 15. Roll for lefties.
Yeah, Bud will throw some seeds and spores onto Giratina's snake-like body, and it drains some energy and brings glowing green globules back to Bud, and it seems that they have a restorative effect.
So Bud heals with the lefties 2 healing at the end of my turn.
Cool.
He'll heal 26 more life. Okay, Bud's at 64. He's actually healthy again. And then Trevor is a monstrosity. So he also heals 15 from just existing.
Mm-hmm. Got that cool armor that he got from that Lucario from the Sinnoh region
Mm-hmm.
in the Registeel.
So he's now at 162.
Wow, pretty good. Okay, is that it? Summon Deoxys.
Why not?
Just drop him in, dude. It's gonna just fire lasers in all directions.
That's what he'll do.
How big are the lasers?
What does it
Oh,
say?
No, we're actually.
Well, you have to consider it. He just shows
it
up.
is an option.
He just attacks
I mean, I was
indiscriminately.
going to do it on my turn if you don't.
Oh, fun.
Because that'll give me time to move and
Good
place.
to know.
But he can attack indiscriminately.
Can I get in the hole?
Yeah, everyone gets in the hole, dude.
Unleash Deoxys into the fray for 3 rounds. Deoxys can fire 4 beams per round, dealing 8d12 plus 12 psychic damage per hit.
We are assuming he is attacking indiscriminately.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
And there's a lot more of us than there is at Giratina.
But
A little
Giratina
bit, yeah.
is massive.
I would weigh it a little bit so that Giratina has multiple target points. I would at
Like,
least
it's not
say
like- yeah.
head, tail, wings, at least.
And does the Deoxys move indiscriminately? Like he'll just fire lasers from whatever location?
Pretty much.
Then why don't we just put him over there?
How long
No,
are the
he,
lasers?
no, he'll just fire lasers. and
The lasers
they'll
are
go-
like 80 feet.
We could put them over there,
Yeah, just
and they
put 'em
can't
over
reach
there.
us.
That's what I'm saying.
Right? This is 120 feet.
You want to drop them back there, like where Schmidt originally was? Oh, not next to
No,
Kyan.
no.
Yeah, because I
Over
want to
there.
get back over there.
Just
Yeah.
over there.
See? Look at that.
Where Gimli was? Yeah.
But 80.
There's
so
a giant
this
fucking
is
Giratina in the way, too.
Is that a reasonable assumption that if we drop the Deoxys in a specific location, that he will not be able to target other people with the lasers?
I mean, he's
Because
got to
it
move
just-
over there. He's captured in a special ball that the Draconids made, so you can kind of send it wherever. You're pretty far. You're pretty strong. I'm gonna have you make a strength check if you do that.
Oh. Okay. If I could just yeet it
Yeet
to the
him.
other island.
Yeah, how
Yeah.
well you roll will be how accurate you get.
Is it raw strength or do I get
Athletics.
athletics?
Athletics.
Okay. So minimum, gang. Okay.
Basically, you're trying to get Deoxys to the most
as
of the
far
allies.
to that corner as possible, within range
Yeah.
of Giratina, but not in range of us. Obviously, he can move on his turn, but if he's hitting something,
Yeah. For clarity for the listeners, the Packo and their allies are all concentrated kind of in one area, and they want Deoxys to spawn in the opposite part of the map. Yeah, roll athletics.
All right. So I have a minimum of 11 on this toss. Outright.
You
Just
got
putting it
those.
out there.
then
23.
18.
23.
Yeah.
What was your spot?
I'm here.
Yeah, but what did you want to put him?
There.
Somewhere over there.
Yeah. That spot near the tree. Perfect.
Beautiful.
Hell yeah.
That's our guy.
Yeah.
There he is.
Gimli- and Deoxys is freed for the first time in fucking ever. Here you go.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
I love it.
Yeah. When will Deoxys act? Deoxys could just act now.
Fucking
Wait,
lizard.
make them kiss. Yeah!
Shift.
Deoxys Giratina ship.
Kiss of the Giratina world destruction.
Tentacle porn! Double tentacles! Not the double! Yay!
Technical power couple is crazy.
So Deoxys actually refuses to attack Giratina because they're in love.
Oh. Hey guys, he's immobilized by the love.
No, Deoxys will in fact attack the only target that it has, which is Giratina. I'm just gonna roll a hit. It was 12d12, right?
Yeah, 8d12 plus 12.
8d12.
Does he fire? How many lasers does he fire?
4. Per round, baby.
Oh, so I'll just. Well, he has to roll to hit each one.
Yeah, he does have to hit.
And AC's
That is
11.
He does get a crit fail on one. So what's 3 times? What was the dice again?
8d12 plus 12.
8 times 3 is 24.
Yeah. 24d12.
This is resisted. So
Yeah,
I'm
'cause
gonna.
he's
I'm just gonna cut it in half.
No,
No. Oh, it's because he's not alpha. He's
because he doesn't have any empowerment.
Right,
Neutral is empowered by plate.
right.
Alpha, then
Of course.
resisted.
24 divided by 2 rounded
12.
down is 12. So it's
Let's
gonna
just yeet the psychic plate at him, guys.
Stop.
Hey,
Stop
you
right
can give
there.
it back.
Listen, there's crazy cool plans and then there's psychotic ideas.
I want to watch the world burn.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is really great.
How are we gonna put the Deoxys back in the bag if he has the psychic plate?
Who cares, man?
It's the end of the world. Who cares?
Yeah, you throw Deoxys out there, and Deoxys is just craving blood. We'll fire 4 beams at the only target, which is Giratina. 3 of them connect, and you can deal 89 damage.
For free?
Yeah, just basically for free. Deoxys is going to move in a random cardinal direction. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Me too.
2. It's going to move towards Kyogre. Could you put him 60 feet in that direction?
5, 10, 15, 20,
Might be the end of the map.
30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60.
Perfect. Cool.
So that's scary. So actually, this was a bad plan.
No, he's fine. He can still
No,
hit.
no, we're
Right
fine.
now, it's maybe Kyogre, mostly Giratina.
Yeah. Giratina has multiple hit points for it.
Kyogre's sleeping.
Kyogre's a leapy guy.
It doesn't even see him.
Also, not for nothing, I have no allegiance to that fucking fish.
Yeah.
We need to bring him back.
Honestly,
Why?
if he dies, he dies.
If it stops raining, like, do I really care?
Cindy, then Elodie. What are you doing?
I think
How you feeling?
What's
your sign?
Doing good?
that even if it provokes an attack of opportunity, which is terrible, me and Larvastar, so I guess that means he can only attack one of us. If I'm,
The darkness is gone, right?
yeah.
Yes.
Oh, it's
Darkness is gone.
I believe in a thing called
I
love,
would like
so,
to move, at least for right now, towards Schmidt. That's not going to be the end of my movement, but that's like the start. I'm starting there. I'm going.
Frisbee, that's
Yeah. That guy will attack you.
Or Larvastar, because we're both together.
Yeah, let's see.
He'll be okay.
Even Cindy odds, Larvastar. Evens, Cindy.
It's fine. I need to get
just
out of the
wall rain.
range.
It's
I
just wall
need to
rain.
get out of the range.
It's going to be a melee attack. I have to remember what melee attacks Crusher has. Body Slam.
It's just a wall.
It's massive.
It's just a wall.
Does an 18 hit?
Yeah.
Okay, Cindy also has to make a DC 19 strength save.
Never mind.
In addition,
8.
you fall off of
I have
Larvastar.
-1 strength.
Cindy falls off of Larvastar and becomes prone.
Me.
Sorry.
I'm right here.
Well, Rowan did use his movement to get out of the thing.
That,
Get off with the what?
He's prone.
Oh, yeah, half his movement, yeah.
but it was an attack of
I
opportunity.
know. I'm just asking because he can't get back in range during, like, if I can make him prone again, then.
Yeah.
Okay.
You also take damage.
Yeah.
For a human, you take 20 in
Okay.
prone. So if you're moving, you have to consume movement to move further. So actually, you're like here, and it'll take 15 to stand up.
Okay. So I guess we'll stand up and move to where Schmidt is, because that's kind of the goal.
Okay, yeah, you have enough movement for that.
All right. Do you want the sky plate? Also, I want all the other rocks.
Trade deal. Sky plate for literally all the other plates.
Well, let's just VCR them in. We just shove them in there, and then Quacko can touch the rock, right?
Yep.
Atlas Stone, because it's in the Atlas Stone. We have it in the Atlas Stone.
I just have to touch it once. Inside the Atlas Stone.
Quack.
It's like a VCR.
You
Cindy can
VCR
get
the
it.
sky plate out and give
Yeah.
it to Quacko.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Totally fine.
We
Oh,
weren't able to do that before.
what do you mean?
Like, say, I want the sky plate, please, and it spit out the one we want.
Really?
No. We had to, like, the Pokemon touches it, and then they get imbued with the energy.
We're VCRing it out now.
Oh, okay.
Sure.
It's funnier.
Also, just for fun, roll investigation, Cindy. Free investigation.
19. Actually, investigation, I have +7.
Cool.
So
That's very high. The Alpha Stone still like has its arcane energy. It like feels very powerful. Visually, it just looks like a rock. Just looks like a rock.
Oh, there's no map anymore.
There's no map on it. It looks just like a rock that would like apparate and disappear inside of the distortion world.
Oh, okay. There's no like shaped. It's just a fucking rock.
It was just a rock the whole time?
Yeah, the
that
map
mean
was
we can-
inside our hearts all along.
Does that mean we can VCR the plates into other rocks that are around here?
Maybe. You haven't tried.
Wait, this rock could have come from here, which is why
Right.
it works the way that it does.
Right.
Yes.
Right. Yes.
So if we take rocks out of here, does that mean we have more Atlas stones?
Richie said yes.
Pocket, guys! Load your pocket up with rocks!
Is this a business venture? Yeah.
Anyway, you need... Do Quacko Sky Plate?
Yep.
Is that... I guess that doesn't really happen now. I guess you just give him the Sky Plate so you can use it on your turn.
Yeah.
Yep.
It'll be on his turn.
Just kind of tuck it into his metal arm.
Yeah. Cool. Is that
How
action or
is
bonus
that
action?
for actions?
I don't know.
Because it's like more conversational.
We never established it. So let's see what else you want to do, and when it feels like too much, we'll call it.
Okay. I want to send out Fang.
Okay, that's definitely an action.
Yes.
Okay. Hi, Fang.
Hi, Fang.
Salamence.
I want to try to give Fang the Dragon Plate.
Oh, very interesting. Yeah, roll for Fang a charisma check. I think that makes sense.
Ooh, mine's 1. What is it? Fang's rolling charisma?
How Riz are you?
Oh, dirty 1.
Dirty 1.
Most
Fang
gross
gladly accepts the dragon plate, but in a similar sense to Mewtwo, feels empowered, does not assume a new form. Right.
Okay.
Neutral damage, baby.
I mean, neutral damage is neutral damage.
Yeah.
That's better than resisted cash money. Okay.
Very cool.
I would say so.
Neutral damage and dice
say
tier
so.
increase and double damage bonus, right? Is that what we said?
Would say.
For Mewtwo? Double damage bonus, increased dice tier, right?
Yes.
What else you got?
I'm going to use my summon action to summon... Is it Kmart?
Kmart, yep.
Kmart to keep Deoxys from moving.
Very cool.
End
Nice.
of my next turn, Deoxys is stuck there.
So, somehow Intuit, or maybe they're listening, or who knows how it's working because your comms are all screwed up, but they agree to go to the Distortion world. Kmart and all of his cousins arrive. They ask for the target, and you say, that guy, way off in the distance, and they send out all of their Pokemon. There's, Mimikyu, Minun, Pablo the Pichu, even Mudbray from Braymart. They all
Who's
come.
electric type for some reason.
No, Electric Mudbray.
He uses Body Slam, we'll say, or something. And they all use their powerful, mostly electric effects, some not, to paralyze, essentially. Deoxys cannot move until the end of its next turn. Very interesting. It's like a neutral party, but it's to your benefit to keep it from moving. Very strategic use of the summon. I like it.
Okay.
Um,
So Cindy does not have movement.
Yes.
Or doesn't have much more movement. Enough to get on top
maybe-
of Fang.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Hey!
Sure.
Like that.
There you go. Cheese it.
Hey, cheese it. What I got? What I got?
Why
5
not?
feet of movement. I'm climbing up on the dragon.
We can say that Fane also swoops and does the work. So-
okay. I don't want to be in range of Deoxys.
Okay.
But I want to start making my way towards where Kyogre is because I can return Kyogre because I have Kyogre's Pokeball.
Okay.
But I know I'm not going to get there this turn. I just want to move. I have
plate
40
we get to.
feet. I would even be comfortable with not moving all of 40 feet just to kind of get like maybe here on Fang or whatever.
Yeah. I think if you want to get off that island, I'm going to eat your action. I think if you want to leave
I
this
thought that
island.
was all my actions. I thought I was done.
You pretty much are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's just going to be like here because I'm flying.
Yeah, sure. Move two tiles more.
Can we say that I asked you to leave the pixie plate behind for me?
Move like 2 tiles more so
And the
you're in
ground
range of
plate
Deoxys laser.
as well?
Ground plate? Yeah.
I didn't even think about that.
Just in
yeah,
case,
hold
for
on.
Mark Stop.
Hold on.
It's just got to stack like under his arm.
Like 2 more.
Yeah, you're definitely right to that guy.
In range?
Yeah.
Deoxys? Yeah,
For sure.
For sure.
Oh, Schmidt has
I was trying to go here.
Okay, yeah. Then
I didn't want to go that
yeah.
far.
Yeah,
I didn't want to go that far.
Thank you for calling that out because I didn't even think about that. I was like, I want to
No,
cut you some slack.
but I was
and
like,
then-
you would have realized that on the thing. You would have examined the field, be like, okay, I'm rolling for targets. Oh, Cindy's.
yeah.
Literally trying. Like, I
like,
didn't
I'm not-
want to go
I'm
that
not
far
letting
because I'm like,
that happen.
that looks safe.
Yeah, get fucking blasted.
Trying to make sure my wife doesn't throw herself into danger by mistake. At least what she does, it should be on purpose.
Like I have a feeling like this is my whole. Like I'm comfortable with this being my whole turn. turn. Larvastar's chilling, but here and
Cool.
there. I'm on a dragon.
Elodie and then Cause. You're done, right?
I think so. Nothing else. Oh, I don't know if you heard. I left the
Pixie plate?
Pixie plate and the ground.
She doesn't have the ground plate. Sorry,
We don't have. Oh, yeah. No, I took them all.
Oh,
So
you
I
did?
I would've
Okay,
left
so
that
then-
one.
so
So
then
leave
yes,
the
thank
ground
you.
plate. Leave the Pixie
Yes,
plate.
thank you.
Cool.
The
So yeah.
Schmidt has all of them. It's got a
Do
mark
you
under
still
his
have?
metal arm.
You might still have the Pixie plate because.
Oh,
it
that's
went down.
true. Yeah.
have it.
You would.
Yeah.
You would.
Okay, whatever. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I forget
Cindy,
what things happen.
Cindy spends time on her turn, kind of positioning and getting ready to, I guess,
Exchanging some items. Getting on a dragon. You know.
the usual Cindy stuff. Elodie, then Cause.
Yes, I will spend my full turn if I can to max revive Cabbage and send her out and alpha her up.
Sure. Yeah, you can do all of that. Pokeball, cabbage, pixie plate, all the cake goes everywhere. You like those
We're
sounds?
so back. We're
Yeah,
so.
we're so
he,
back.
yeah, he liked it.
Like
yeah.
here or something.
Oh, I forgot.
Yeah.
Let me do it. Legendary action. Guillotina's
go ahead.
back, so I totally forgot.
Yeah.
Which one will he do? Shadow Ball. Who will he target?
Deoxys is targetable
It's true.
and not moving.
Ooh. We could kill Deoxys with Giratina. Two birds.
No, but I think
Enemies
this-
to lovers?
This is one thing
To
to not
enemies?
attack us. Like
My
that's one attack
favorite.
that's not
Enemies
us.
to lovers,
yes,
to enemies, yeah.
The target is Elodie.
Carbink is gonna like train that.
I think not.
I think I'm gonna make sure I don't take a lot of damage from that.
I'm thinking that.
That does half damage?
Yes.
Yeah, you're lucky. Yeah, 35.
Yeah, I would have gone. I would have been close, but I would have been fine.
35 points to Elodie as a Shadow Ball gets hurled from Giratina. Now you can take your turn. I apologize.
And good thing, because now my reactions were set, so it's a good thing I used that one when I did. Okay.
You notice that, like, the air, in quotes, the environment around Giratina's body as it slithers through the distortion world is becoming, like, wavy and, like, smoky. Like, there's a darkness emanating from his body that is building in power. Take your turn.
That's so glad. I'm so glad to hear.
Just something
Yeah,
to-
I max revived, bonus action, sent out Cabbage, that's an action, and then we said alphaing is technically a bonus action, but if I can use that as my action, then that
Yeah.
would be my turn.
I would also like to propose a random Ancestral Flame Magic.
I just can? Just for free?
Sure.
Okay, let's
We haven't
do
gone
it!
through the whole table.
We
I
could
just...
lose the cake, but we
Just-
could.
Oh.
But
Fuck it, we ball. Let's just do one.
Yeah.
Five.
5.
Oh no, 5. Okay.
I don't think there's really any order
no
to them.
order. They're just a
yeah,
list
they're
of
just kind of
things.
random. And that is new.
Oh, this is a bad one.
No!
Yeah, you probably should have done that, but I just wanted to have some fun.
What did I do?
Cabbage magically twirls in a circle. Woo! Editing time to cause the last turn in initiative to have never happened. Please return Cindy to her original position. Additionally, that damage that you took is reversed as well.
So you get to heal.
You get to heal, but Cindy actually doesn't get to move and Fane isn't out.
Free one.
I'm sorry!
That sucks. I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry!
Isn't frozen?
We'll keep it. We'll keep it.
I was gonna say, I would probably just use my summon to do that then.
Yeah, we'll keep it.
So,
We'll keep
okay.
it. We'll keep it. Just yeah, that sucks, dude. You also didn't take damage from body slam and you're not prone.
Okay.
You weren't prone.
So I'm just there.
Yeah, you're just there.
What was the damage that I
That
took
sucks.
from that?
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, Cindy!
That also means I have another chance to make Fang become that.
I was also gonna use my next. Well, yeah. I mean, I was also gonna use my
So
next
we're
turn
at
to heal
40?
you, but you would have been too far. But I guess you're probably
yeah,
still
no, we're
would be too far.
That can be very powerful, but I think in this context it was
Like if it was an enemy's turn, that
Yeah.
would have been crazy.
yeah.
All the shit Gertina didn't happen.
Larvastar didn't take.
I mean, yeah. To be honest, that's a really good thing to keep in my back pocket if I want to pick one for an
Yeah,
action.
that's true.
Well, I don't know. Never mind, because I always
You're
move
always
after
gonna
her.
be, yeah.
So
You're always gonna undo Cindy doing
for
something.
now.
For
For
now.
the, I mean,
Well,
this is the end.
this is the last combat ever, so.
I mean,
Yeah.
So who goes after
Trick
you?
room.
Who goes after you?
Oh, can I hold it?
Sure. I mean, you already used this one.
Yeah, you were right. But in the future, I can hold it.
Sure.
You could,
Sure.
but also I can trick room at any point.
Oh, who does go after me? Who's going now?
I was like, is it Tina?
Baddies, isn't it?
Is it?
Nick?
Yeah.
I'm
It's
pretty
Cogs.
sure.
It's Cogs.
Oh, it's
It doesn't matter.
But regardless, I can just hold it.
Yeah.
you can hold it. Hold an action.
It's like
What's your? That was a free one, but what is your count on Fey Magics right now?
Okay, the first one I did was up top, and then I did the cake, and then this one. So I have 2 left.
Okay.
But this one was free.
It's free. I made you do it, basically.
Oh, okay.
Don't count it. It's fine.
So we have.
Yeah, you're like, please, I want more of the table.
So we
Yeah,
have
yeah.
3 left.
Yeah, make it 3. Or alternatively, we could say that the one up top we refreshed as well. So either way.
I'll just save 3 left.
Perfect.
Right? Okay.
Perfect. What else are you doing? Anything else?
I just made it 36 left. No, that's it.
You have 36 fame matches
36.
left.
You don't mind if I just run through the whole table, do you?
Cause is in the hole.
I've always said that.
What is Cause gonna do?
I've always said that. Feed cake to Sam. Does he want to do that?
Cause could
Bro,
telepathically
get those
talk
spoons
to,
out. Put them to work.
Yeah, he got the
Crusher.
spoons.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you're right. Thank you. That is what he would do.
Please, I don't want to be attacked by Crusher again.
Yeah. Cause is going to reach out to Crusher and give the same spiel that he gave to Frostbite, which was like, listen, like, we know each other. You don't have to be this way. You understand what's happening. You don't know what happened to Artemis, etc., etc. What was it before? DC 18?
I think so.
With Crusher has less charisma, plus 0 charisma. So this is pretty unlikely. So close. No, not quite. Crusher is going to stay enraged. Okay, and then that brings us to the bad guys, right?
I guess.
Oh, and I keep forgetting legendary actions. What the fuck is wrong with me? It's not fine.
No, it's fine. No, it's actually fine. It's actually, no, actually, I'm pretty sure it's fine.
Yeah.
I think... Let's roll to see which one he does, because he has a few. Okay.
But no melee attacks, right? Cause it
No,
was
yeah,
under
he's...
that.
Until the end of this turn that I'm about to take. No melee attacks, so
Okay.
that restricts it to just a couple. We're going to do an Aura Sphere, and we're going to do it at...
Trevor.
Gimli.
That's close.
Fucking Gimli up, I guess.
That's fine. I eat it.
Well...
I don't. That's
No,
what
max
I
damage
like,
was 50. I always take it. I'm not going to say if it's well, but Rich should know max it was like, it was one of the highest damage rolls into the 50. So
It's not exactly 50, but it's...
I mean, I'll probably...
It's in that range. It's in that range. Yeah, 43 points of damage as Giratina fires a
I'm down to
blue...
4, but I told you I live.
Please come over here and I can
You're
kill
next
you
to
with
him!
Right, wait, that's true. I can just transfer it. Yeah, I'll just do that. It's done.
Yeah, a blue orb fires off at Gimli, impacting his chest, and he's like looking like...
Oh, it's fine.
trying to hold
Everything's
it.
fine.
Yeah.
Don't worry. Everything's cool.
Very good. Technically, he's doing another one, but I'm the one forgetting, so I will not give him another one.
It's just a flesh wound.
Well, one whole turn got
wants a
undid.
stretch.
So even if he would have done
almost
one, it would
gone.
have gotten undone.
Yeah, I guess you're right. But like, there's one for Cause, and then there's one for Elodie. There's legendary actions on all turns that aren't Giratina's. So technically, there's another one, but again, I'm the one who forgot it, so I will spare you.
I've had worse.
Unless you want it.
No. Nope, we're good.
Do you guys want another
Nope,
legendary
we're
action?
good. We're cool.
Okay.
Chilling.
Speaking of legendary actions, now we're just at Giratina's normal actions. Giratina has reached a threshold, whether it's time-based or damage-based or some combination of between. Giratina lets out a mighty roar that like rumbles all of the Distortion world. From the start of this turn forward, Giratina not only resummons the Sentinels. The Sentinels are back, and they're like these beam creatures looking for blood, clearly. Giratina is also going to gain one additional legendary action every turn. That is an enemy's turn. And that makes 2 cost legendary actions instead. 1 cost as well. And Giratina, not disappearing, is going to charge that same laser attack as it's coiled around that center island. It's going to suck up a bunch of energy, and it will place...
It's timer time.
Timer time. 5 turns. There's going to be a blast.
Yeah. Again, not disappearing.
Yeah, this time not disappearing. And also the armor class debuff is gone.
I thought that was till the end of my... Oh, I guess he shrugged it off.
'Cause it's
You're up
into the
next.
end of
I
your
mean,
turn.
yeah, you'll still have it on your turn, because you use that at the end of your turn.
Okay.
Yeah. One more turn of the armor class debuff.
That's huge.
Yeah, that's important.
Yeah.
And
That's why I was about to get a little mad. I'm like, if he disappears again and I don't get to use this shit.
charging the attack, can't use melee attacks until then. He's just going to do a casual, cute little thing.
Just a little cutie.
Just a little shadow ball into... I didn't make HP for Deoxys.
You don't have your Deoxys sheet from when we fought him before?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well,
Like, Deoxys is just here.
He is the same guy, and he's been in prison. He definitely needs
He's
back.
mad.
yeah.
True.
He didn't like just like do pull-ups. So he's trapped in prison.
Yeah, let's just see. Yeah, it does hit.
But that's a hit that we don't take.
Yeah.
That Deoxys will probably survive and still do damage with. It's fine.
And if he dies, he dies.
He also can shoot that little sentinel,
Yeah, and that's fine.
which is kind of a downside for us, but it's fine.
I mean, I think the Sentinels help charge whatever that
Yeah,
was.
if we get rid of the Sentinels, I think maybe it'll do less.
It'll do less or not be
potentially.
as charged.
Yeah.
But they're probably pretty thick.
I'm
Yeah,
sure.
That's the problem.
But Deoxys could help us.
Dealing big damage, not KOing. He still has like 30 or so left. Yeah, the Shadow Ball hurls towards Deoxys near and reforms. It has a big hole that it magically stitches up in its side. And that brings us to Schmidt. And then I think we have Gimli on deck.
Mm-hmm.
Guillotina's still out here.
Mm-hmm.
It is a full-blown assault.
11 armor class.
It's 11 armor class. Okay.
I mean, if you move,
Did you alpha?
I'm just letting you know, like
I do
you're
need to... Yeah, we'll do that first.
you're very close to me and can get the sky plate. If you take a step.
Let's do that.
Okay, who are you going to give it to?
Mewtwo.
Okay.
The sky plate?
Mewtwo says, what the fuck are you doing?
No, I'm giving it to Quacko.
You give it to Quacko!
Are you standing on Quacko or are you moving?
Well, Quacko's got to do his thing, you know.
Yeah.
Quacko's got to do
Quacko's got a
fucking
magical
thing.
girl.
Magical Girl transformation. The the one-piece suit and the skirt and the slippers, all form. No, I mean, do you have any, like, if you saw Alpha Quacko, what would it look like in your head?
I know you have a token.
I do, but and I should have asked Gimli as well. But like, do you have any flavor? Or do you want me to just describe the token?
You just describe it.
Quacko, known for his cunning and keen disposition, his sharp eyes, and his fierce battle style. His feathers on his face and his body becomes more exaggerated. The leek lengthens, and it gets incredibly sharp. It shimmers in the dim light that is present in the Distortion world. Kind of looking more like almost a samurai, and the tips of his wings become more dexterous, as if better able to hold the leek. Here we have Alpha Quacko. Congratulations.
What if he just became Hatsune Miku?
Congratulations. So the usual boosts, you get 5 to your primary stats, which are Dex and... What's Quacko's other stat?
I think it's strength, honestly.
I would say it's strength. Yeah, so
Yeah.
do +5 to Dex and strength, increase your dice tiers, and...
Dice tiers and
Double
bonus.
damage bonus, double dice. I have +5 to Dex, +5 to Wisdom.
Right, so that changes. Yeah, Dex and strength. So yeah, double damage bonus,
And then
bonus,
mine,
double
I
dice.
just have written HP +27.
Oh yeah, and your HP is 25 plus your con mod.
And do I heal 26 at this moment?
Yeah, you're...
That's how
Because you're
mechanically.
gaining-
Yeah. You'll have the same amount of HP reduced from the total, if that makes sense. Here's Quacko. Double dice, double damage bonus.
57.
57.
Congratulations. And your DCs and like thresholds will change based on your dex increasing, usually by 2 or 3. So what number did the dex go to?
26.
26, yeah.
From 21?
One.
So
Yeah.
it's +3, yeah.
It'll be, yeah, so your DCs and rolls to hits are +3 higher.
Fuck.
Pretty sick. What are you going to do?
So,
Quacko. He says Quacko.
let's go.
He can speak.
No, he could.
He can only say Quacko, but he can speak.
I am Quacko.
Bud's been awfully quiet.
Yeah, Bud isn't saying much. I haven't been RPing that, I'm sorry. He's focused.
He is.
There's a lot
He didn't
going
speak
on.
that much when he was the Sage Wizard before.
He's
He always
talkative
spoke
when
when
he's
spoken to, yeah.
little. Even between the gym challenge, when he left Alpha and you brought him to the Moss Deep gym, he was popping off.
Yeah.
But once he's Alpha, he's like, I am focused.
Yeah, we're locked in, boss.
Yeah.
We ever discuss...
Put up the firewall.
I don't think the firewall's blocked. Does
The
it
Ox has got a
block
booty.
Well, but like he can't see us.
Okay,
Yeah, you kind of
It's all caked up.
click with it.
We can also just put the firewall
with
in the
it.
hole and just do all that fire damage. Too.
Right, because Giratina can't move, so. Oh, wait, he can, but
He can.
he's kind of like in there.
Yeah.
He's in the suit.
I guess if we did the firewall, like...
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, something like that.
Wait, that's sick.
I haven't
But
been
the only
using
thing
shit
is
at
that
all
we
yet.
couldn't physically
But,
attack.
like, what if the HP on the Sentinels ain't that low, you know?
I guess depending on how
Yeah.
you figure it.
It'll be super effective against Giratina.
Quacko is an action reset on kill.
Fuck yeah.
But I have to
Unfortunately-
kill. Yeah.
Unfortunately, now it doesn't really matter. Well, you could kill the Sentinels, yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
That's, we
Yeah.
don't know how much HP they have.
That's
to
what
be
I'm
able-
also saying.
Yeah.
We know
Well,
their-
I think it's not impossible, like, right? Like,
What's their type?
We don't
Ghost
really know.
Rock.
Oh, they are
I
exactly.
have-
They are beans. They are exactly
They are
beans.
beans, yeah.
well, so what, I mean, you have more than just normal moves, right?
Right, but I have a grass move. And I have...
Ghost Rock, I mean.
Yeah. I have one flying move that is a 2-turn attack.
But you could
Minus
also
rock.
just do like a lot damage on Giratina.
Yep.
We just gotta, we'll,
Right?
we
doesn't-
can,
doesn't,
we
like,
can
Eric-
chip,
What's the move that you have that like never misses?
I think that was forgotten.
That's-
Hercules.
Yeah.
but we
Fairy
can,
Lace
we
is
can
gone.
try and start chipping, like, one of the Sentinels and set it up for you to take it down, or something like
For
that.
the next turn. Yeah.
Sentinels just fucking disappear, though, don't they?
Well, we're thinking
We're
that
thinking they power up the attack that he does when they're done, when the
So
timer's
with
up.
big AoE attack, yeah.
Right.
So if you chain kill them, then we
Okay.
take significantly less damage from AoE.
Rock Ghost, you said?
Yeah, Rock Ghost.
Rock Ghost.
Mewtwo's gonna Shadow Ball.
Ooh.
That one right there.
Okay.
16 to hit.
That does not hit.
I'm looking. Yeah, it does. Confirming. 17. Correct. That does not hit.
Fuck. Well, fuck that plan. I'm just gonna hit Giratina.
Okay. We're gonna hit him with.
Just a slash.
Okay. Alpha Quacko. Gonna go slash into the tail of Giratina that is coiled around in this nether.
For a crit, because what number?
Yeah, what's your
don't
threshold?
even say the crit threshold because that'll jinx it.
Okay.
Just do the roll, but I want to know.
4 crits.
You're
It has to be a
quadrupling.
natural roll for the crit, though, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
You're quadrupling your dice here for damage.
Yeah, but I haven't hit yet.
Yeah.
That's a natural 20, baby.
Yes, let's fucking
So, gosh, quadruple damage is your baseline.
Yeah.
So,
And then that, and then you roll it.
And then also, additionally, I have Sword Stance.
Yeah.
Double that damage dice.
this is fucked.
Him.
This is fucked.
You double
Wait,
that
just-
damage dice.
And there also was.
Well, I don't double the
not
damage
alpha
die. Double the damage bonus. Yeah.
tier. Okay.
But that's on top of the already double bonus from the alpha.
Yes.
So I have quadruple damage bonus.
Yes.
Yeah.
This
And
is.
quadruple.
Which is
And
automatically
double the
applied
damage
with
dice.
the dice
Yeah.
pool, so.
They call it the Quacko Packo for a reason, gamers.
he turns alpha. He just one shots it.
Shing! There's just a slash through Giratina.
Let's
How many
see.
dice?
Let's see the damage.
Okay. We're rolling. It's additional 57.
193.
That's 190 to damage.
Yeah.
That's 193 fucking damage.
Yeah.
Get his ass.
That's quite powerful. Yeah, exactly as you described. Quacko swings with the leak for the first time. You hardly even see it.
You reckon?
It like gets re-hilted immediately once it's
New actual
slashed.
damage record.
Yeah.
I know Shield Cold is like.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
No, it was more than that. Because what was Groudon's HP?
Like
400.
Oh, never mind. Sorry.
But-
That's why I'm like.
Yeah. So as far as actually doing damage, and nonetheless with a normal type move, that should never be super effective. Absolutely like shattering Giratina all over its body. Lets out a terrifying roar that trembles the arena, and there's a newfound rage in Giratina's eyes, and it seems that it is
enraged.
hyper focused, determined. If you do a couple more of those, you might just be able to end this combat.
Enraged is usually around half, gang.
Fuck.
A huge Quacko saving the day. That is very sick and climactic, and just more anime protagonist for Schmidt. Just
I don't. He's the main character. We're just here. All right, like it's fine.
very funny.
We're lovable side characters, but we're not the main character.
The dice is saying it. What else for Schmidt? Is that it?
Holy fuck, that was... Well, Mewtwo missed.
Mewtwo missed.
Yeah.
So that was the only
yeah,
action.
that was the turn.
Are you summoning anything?
Do we have anything? What do we have left?
The only thing I was gonna suggest is, I mean,
Oh, it's
we've
the
got
drunk tank. That's
oh,
it.
the drunk tank and then Connor's firewall. I was gonna suggest once, because he's got his movement speed down for now, but once he's up, maybe putting a wall of fire here so he can't see us or something. But and then also do damage to Giratina. But that would prevent us from physically attacking Giratina from here. So
Unless you put the
Drawbacks.
firewall like here, which would
that could
still
work.
block him from seeing us, but also hit Giratina.
In the void?
or like right
On
here.
Giratina.
Oh, on Giratina. Okay.
Oh, on
so,
Giratina.
It's in the void.
So just like as an attack, basically.
Right?
It wouldn't act as
What
like
is
an
the fire-
obstruction. You could use it. It's like Wall of Fire in D&D. Like you could just use it. as an
Right,
attack.
like he can go through it, I'm sure, but it would still do damage.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Giratina.
Yeah.
So
I guess
it's
it
up
doesn't
to
matter
you.
where we put, as long
Right.
as it's on Giratina.
It's supposed to be hybrid crowd control and damage, but you could just do damage basically.
I guess
Just a
more so to
suggestion.
keep Deoxys over here rather than moving this way when he's able to move,
Sure.
which is at the end of one
I
of
think
our turns, because one of the turns got undone.
I think you stopped his movement, I think. So yeah.
But then my turn got undone, and then you redid it, or did
Oh,
you just
They
finish?
kept
We hand waved.
the boon, yeah.
We just said it's fine.
Okay.
Cool. Schmidt, you're done.
Yeah.
Pretty
I will let
sick.
them, they have a plan with the duck tank. I will let them.
Nearly 200 damage into the final boss.
We didn't have a
Is
duck tank plan.
Very,
Really good.
very, very
I mean,
valuable.
Drunk tank for like Sam or something, or if someone goes down and we need to put somebody in the drunk tank.
Well, like, if Deoxys gets, like, too close, we could put Deoxys in the drunk tank, too.
Sure.
Okay.
So it's not killing us.
Anywho, Ender Schmidt's turn. 2 legendary actions, shall we? Also, no longer restrained from melee attacks.
And the
So,
AC is back up to 21.
and also enraged.
Play the turn entirely
Some
different.
shit is happening. First, we're gonna do the multi-attack. They have to be all at least one different target if they hit multiple, like the wing does. First, the bite. Who's on the within 10 feet of the outside. There's Quacko. Quacko's definitely going to take one. Cindy, Gimli, Elodie. Okay, let's just roll.
This might kill me. So
Okay, bite into Quacko.
Mm.
Does a 26 hit.
Do I get an AC increase with?
Your
Also-
dexterity.
Your
Oh,
dex
yeah.
increase.
Yeah. So you
Yeah.
get plus 3 AC.
Oh, geez, and plus an additional +1 from Sword Stance.
Yeah.
So
You're
that brings
18.
Quacko's AC to 18. Yeah.
26 still hits.
Yeah.
yeah.
I just wanted to mark that.
Yeah.
That's
Rolling the bite as Giratina's maw comes down onto Quacko, gains some revenge. A great roll. 75 damage
She's down. Yeah.
into Quacko.
Yep, Quacko's. Oh, so Stone.
Stonecraft Legacy.
Stonecraft
Stone's
Legacy.
Legacy. Yep.
So Quacko goes down, and then the inspiration that was garnered from this is from Lava Ridge, right?
Yeah.
Like
believe
seeing
so, yeah.
seeing the statues that commemorate the Packo just fills Quacko with like inspiration, like I'm not done, and gets fully
64.
restored or half restored, half restored,
Half restored. Yeah.
half restored.
64,
So
yeah.
instant revive is pretty sick.
I got hit by a bite, and I'm at higher HP I was than I got hit by
Ah,
the
thanks to
bite.
the heal, bitch.
Thank you for the heal.
All part of the plan. And Quacko can't be retargeted unless he gets hit in an AoE melee move by the multi-attack. So the wing attack, we're going to do Gimli and Elodie,
I'm down.
just no matter what. Let's see
I'm
the
down. I
damage.
have 4.
Okay,
I'm down.
Elodie's probably not down, question mark?
I'm probably fine.
Okay, let's see. Mathing. As the shadowy wing slams into Gimli and Elodie, rolling damage. That is reduced because you're humans. 39.
Yeah. I'm fine.
39 points of damage as the wings.
Can't eat a donut in response.
I can
No,
force
not
feed
right
the
now.
donut.
And then, lastly, for this multi-attack, which is still all just one legendary action, it's between Bud or Cindy. So, evens Bud, odds Cindy. Evens Bud. Rolling for the tail attack. 68 damage.
He is down as well.
Giratina not having this shit.
And he cannot be recalled. So,
Oh,
does I'm
Because
down.
Gimli's down.
oh, correct. Yeah, crazy.
who went down? Bud?
Bud.
How much was it?
68.
Oh, yeah. He missed it by 4. Okay.
Okay. Another legendary action. Is it going to be Shadow Ball or is it going to be Aura Sphere? Even Shadow Ball, odds Aura Sphere. 9 odds Aura Sphere. Who's going to target? That is going to go into Cindy, actually, covering all the bases. Look at that.
Was Deoxys counted in people that could get hit?
With Aura Sphere? It wasn't. I'll roll it again.
I'll
There's like a lot of people that could get hit.
I'll light screen that.
Like,
Wherever it hits.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or
It's
we
not
don't
going
know
to
who's
Cindy
gonna
now.
hit yet. Okay,
Well,
never mind.
now it's hitting Schmidt.
You're looking pretty bad.
I'm a little beat up.
Yeah, I'll light screen that still.
Okay, so it'll be halved.
Yeah.
Okay. Aura Sphere coming through. That's only
I
20.
think that's my last light
Okay.
screen. Yep,
So-
that's my last light screen.
I cannot take another one of those.
Okay.
But you're very close to the cake.
Yeah.
And what's my timer at?
Was
It
that
should-
a ranged or a melee?
It
Sorry.
was ranged, so
Okay, so yeah, last light
that
screen.
was Aura Sphere. It just hits automatically. Okay. Gimli, and then Cindy. Gimli, you're down. Roll a death save, please. 2. That is a
That
fail.
was a fail.
And for Bud.
Yeah, that's safe for Bud. You correct
That's two
two
fails for Bud.
Yeah.
Damn. Your
But if we
Pokemon that...
return him, it's fine.
Right.
I know.
Like that reason.
Yeah.
Well, but
Yeah.
Gimli is
He
down,
can't
so
until
he
he's
I
can't.
am down.
Yeah.
But you could also take his Pokeball and
You should.
Yeah.
they're saying.
You should pick Gimli up so he can do it.
Yeah.
Looking rough. Gimli, your only Pokemon that's active is Trevor, correct?
You're correct.
He can do stuff.
He can do stuff. Oh, that's a shame. I was going to try to save us from the AoE, but I can't do that right now.
There's a no there.
Yeah.
That Cindy is within attack of opportunity
It's
distance
also
round as
still a
well.
wall range.
Yeah, Lorraine's still there too.
Yeah.
It's looking kind of bad, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, a little bit.
Yeah.
Maybe.
No, I told you I would die, so.
No.
Yeah, Trevor doesn't have many options here without Gimli available.
How's the table... I mean, we are biased. I'm not antagonistic. How does the table feel about Gimli's turn having a summon action even though he can't summon them?
What else
I don't want
do
to
we
be
have
the
to
nicest
summon?
DM, but you have the Drunk Tank and the Wall of Fire.
The drunk tank is only one.
Let's see. Okay, if you want to summon something, Gimli, let's have you like roll for it to see if the allies intuit like we need to help Gimli.
Sure. Might as well figure that out first. Nope, crit failed it.
So we don't at all.
2 1s in a row.
We're like, he's fine. He just took a nap.
yeah.
I said it. It's manifested. Like,
Okay.
I will die.
Sure. What's Trevor doing?
Trevor's pretty much only option is to rock slide the same line, Walrein into Giratina
Giratina.
damage. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean,
22 strength save.
it's not nothing.
Crit fail. Crit clit.
That's 3 1s in a row?
Yeah.
But that's for Walrein or Giratina?
Oh, I
they
just rolled for
both get
Giratina. I didn't roll for Walrein.
Okay.
Okay.
Fabulous. The crit
Nice.
fail, which means you get the crit damage for Giratina, is huge. That's massive.
You said strength? Dirty 20 for Crusher.
Okay.
Let's roll it.
So 8d12 puts us at 96 by base on Giratina. And 159.
Quacko Packo, more like Trevor Packo.
Yeah.
Right?
One more time.
It was 158 on Giratina.
Okay, perfect.
God damn.
We can use
Get
that same
his
math for
ass.
Walrein. Just is it this? No, they've saved, so we could just have that for Walrein, or you can re-roll it if you want.
Well, it's not a crit on Walrein.
Correct. Oh, it would be
would it
it's
be a
minus
96?
96, which
Yeah.
is what?
Minus 96 and half. So 158 minus 96 is like 62.
So much math. 62.
31, yeah.
31. Cool.
Where did
Okay.
Key Lime go?
Die.
Keelan died, dog.
Well, not
Oh.
died.
Well, Keelan
He's
fainted.
unconscious.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
My Pokemon are, in fact, made of glass.
Yeah, so unfortunately, I can't bring out lasagna to stop that
Yeah.
because I went down. So, because
Unfortunately,
lasagna's still
yeah.
Vanguard.
I couldn't have stopped that either.
It's also 2 legendary action time
Uh,
for Giratina.
Fun! I love it here! Guys, I'm so
Yeah.
excited!
Yeah.
Yay!
I can't play nice. I don't know what to say. We're going to have some suffering, and that is the way of the game. We are going to do, based on the damage that's been taken and everything that's happening, we're doing the double lane ominous wind. Before I roll damage, this kills Bud.
I was gonna say, this kills
Bud
Bud.
is dead, yeah.
Bud is dead. We'll put him there. I'm so sorry, Bud. The grass plate will clink onto the ground. Gimli will take an automatic death save fail, so he's at -2. Let's roll damage.
I told you.
Bud!
It sucks, but I can't
No,
I can't not play
I
as
told you
Giratina.
this would
I have a failsafe. It might not work.
Okay.
If
Hit the amulet.
Obviously, if someone else goes down, like if a human goes down, that's my priority. But if Bud's the only person who dies, we might be able to
That's
save him.
fine.
Elodie has an idea.
I have an idea.
Ominous Wind deals ghost type damage. We need to roll for Quacko.
It deals ghost size damage,
Ghost type damage.
even though Quacko's
Oh,
I was gonna say Quacko's immune, dog.
yeah. It deals ghost type damage. Yeah, Quacko's immune. And it is going to hit one of the sentinels as well. So Mr. Sol and Elodie,
Yep.
make me a
Oh, it's prophecy.
DC 21 strength. It's also Ominous Wind and you failed. So technically Bud and Gimli should be relocated. Let's see who else fails. 21 strength is fucked.
I still have my crit.
Okay, you could use it.
I think for me to be able to get you back up.
Oh, I
you
could
need to
have
travel
used
with-
my crit to stop Bud from dying.
Oh no!
You want to?
I mean, I should probably save it for me dying.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that
I'm trying to use that right now to stop you from dying.
Oh, the crit to stop me from
Yeah.
dying?
Well, it's to stop me from dying, so from going down, so that I can get you back up.
Oh, okay.
At that being said, I can't. I mean,
Also, so like this roll is to see if you get flung to wherever on the map.
oh,
And
does
full
this-
damage. It's
and
both.
full damage.
Well, if I do
I'm
it
gonna
to
go
Bud-
down if I
So
take
if I
it.
do it to Bud, he gets crit saved, so he gets up automatically. That is something to note as well. He doesn't die. It's not like he reverses the death. He gets up
Right.
from the
Right.
succeeds
So
of death
you're saying
saves.
instead of his crit fail death save,
He would crit,
be a crit
success
success
and get
death
up.
save.
So
Yeah.
you just want to do both?
what do you mean?
4K no
like
less dose?
we're both. Yeah. I mean that. Yeah. I'm down.
Yeah,
for it.
I will bring Bud back. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I will also crit save myself, but I'll roll for Mr. Soul.
So we're using all of our quacky auto crit bonuses now. Okay, so Bud, no longer dead, up with 1 HP.
Bud! Okay.
And you are-
I'm rolling for carving right now.
Crit. Crazy. Crazy. Okay, so carving takes no damage, does not get pushed. Still roll for Quacko for getting pushed. 21 strength. No, it doesn't make sense.
It's so
I
funny
do have to roll
because
for
I was gonna roll for myself. I was gonna see like if I
Bud's
don't
calling
get a
the
crit,
wind.
then I'll
Yeah.
auto crit. I should have just rolled it. And I
But
didn't
you're
need to
still
use it.
unconscious.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah, but we still, yeah, you're right. We have to roll for Bud to
Bud, Bud will go back down. He's just not dead.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
That's
reset
huge.
death saves.
That's huge.
That's still very That's
Gimli
great.
at -2. Elodie used her crit to not get affected. Quacko takes nothing. Carbing takes nothing. Holy shit, this is almost...
We all hold up big middle fingers to Giratina.
Yeah. Based on super effective damage, actually, this Sentinel goes down. When the Sentinel goes down, a 10-foot bubble appears. It's like a blue force field.
We go in.
Is Carbink in
You
it?
go in
Carbink is in it, and you can tell that...
jump in the bubble to stop the
Okay.
AoE.
Oh, you're so sick.
We're gonna make a people
I've played
ladder.
Get in there!
I've played MMOs before. I've seen this before.
Okay, Ominous Wind, very powerful. It costs 2 legendary actions, so that is both of Giratina's legendary actions for this turn. Our timer, is that at 2 or should it be at 1? Yes, should be at 1. Gimli's turn ended, we didn't operate Deoxys.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, yeah.
Well, no, I mean,
it's not
we're
over.
still at
It's
the
still-
end of...
Yeah, we're still at the end of first turn. Yeah.
Okay, Deoxys will... Does he he doesn't care about downed Kyogre, it's not a threat. So it's the Sentinel and Giratina. Giratina has 3 hit spots, so we'll roll a d4. We'll say 1 is the Sentinel and 2, 3, and 4.
And he hits 4 times anyway.
4 times, yeah. So
Oh, is he? Okay.
Giratina.
Okay, just rolling it 4 times.
Yeah. Giratina.
Tina?
Tina.
All Tina.
Yes! Oh, Tina!
Tina!
Go!
All Tina.
Tina all the time.
So that's what's the
16 d12? It'll
Total?
be total, and then it'll be no.
I
Math.
It's 4d12, yeah? What's the
I'm
laser?
double checking.
Yeah, please double check.
Laser's 4d12, I'm pretty sure.
They're
8d12.
Times
so
4.
Times 4.
And then divided by 2. So times 2.
Yeah,
because it's
16.
It's resisted.
resisted.
Yeah.
16.
16.
16.
Yep, you're right.
Damage coming in to...
I
That's
don't
a
remember what's the load.
that's a clean 100 as Deoxys all into Giratina as it
We're getting it. Fucking
gets blasted. Giratina is looking hurt. Giratina is not like close. Okay, not ready.
We went from
He's in the yellow. He's in the yellow boys.
We were like, we're gonna die! Yeah! We're getting it!
Deoxys, after this, has 1 more turn and it will not be inhibited in movement.
Yeah.
Well, after my turn, he won't.
Well, but I mean, it's not like he can move when it's not his turn right now. So, wall of fire might be a good idea sometimes.
Okay, now we're at 1 on that, and it is Cindy's turn. Okay, Cindy. A 10-foot bubble has appeared, and Carbink is inside of it.
Oh, yeah.
It is a blue in color, and it looks like... I don't know DM speak.
Things.
It seems like it would be a good idea to have allies inside of a bubble.
Carbink is like, it's really nice in here!
Yeah,
Except he can't actually
super
talk.
pleasant.
He's like, he doesn't
so
even, I'm like,
pleasant.
how does a Carbink appear happy? I don't know.
Yeah.
The ears are up. I don't know.
Its eyes closed and it does the little.
So
little thing.
what type
like-
is strong against them?
These guys?
Yes.
Quite a few. Dark, ghost, grass, water, ground, steel. Anything else?
I don't think
Sounds about right.
have.
You've got dark.
You've got grass with full Corona.
You've got dark pulse still, don't you? Oh,
Dark.
Sully's not out.
Soli is unconscious.
You got Megadrina on
Maybe
Volcarona.
focus that down.
Oh, the one ring? Or...
No.
No,
Healing Sully.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You
Could
got
do
max
that.
revives, right?
I do have max revives,
I
yes.
think that's priority.
Okay.
We need our other alpha to also hit the fucking thing.
I had to hit Garrett. Like, I don't think I have the action economy to
Yeah.
full heal, bring it out, alpha, and attack. with
Yeah, on my
Soli.
turn, I just brought Cabbage up, so that would be this probably taking up your whole turn.
And that would be my
just to take
entire
up
turn.
Sully.
Just in time for them to take AoE from.
Yeah,
this
that's
thing.
the- that's
Kill
issue as well.
everybody, Yeah.
Also, fun fact: if the AoE goes off, I die.
Yeah.
Right, so
It will happen. You
Yeah.
can't stop it.
I can grab...
No, it's going off
It's
after, her
after my
turn.
turn. It's
Oh,
I die.
shit!
Yeah,
Never
yeah.
mind, fuck!
Yeah.
Yeah. It's happening.
Yeah. I told you. I am inevitable.
That is
What I say will happen, whether I want it to or not. This wasn't a joke. I'm like, this is what's going to happen. And I don't want it to
I
happen.
forgot when the fucking enemy's turn was, or whenever this one goes off.
That's why I
Okay.
put the die on the table.
Well,
Yeah.
Do
I'm
we
not good at
trust-
being able to tell.
You have 2 failed death saves.
Yeah.
Do we trust Cindy with a medicine check?
Not really. Not really. You can throw a donut. Can you jump over there and shove his donut in his mouth?
I
You'd
didn't
have
use
to-
my donut.
You'd have to consume it, yeah.
We can
I can make him eat it.
Yeah,
I will
just,
make him
yeah,
eat it.
just go over there and make
I
him eat a
will
donut.
provoke attack of opportunity from the Sentinel
And
from
crush it.
Walrein.
Cindy risking her life for Gimli is gonna make me cry.
Wait,
It's
wait.
me and Larvastar, because I'm still on Larvastar, so it could hit Larvastar. It's not just me.
Okay. I'm just saying we have the dunk tank.
You could just
We could
Put
dunk
Gimli in the dunk
Gimli,
tank.
yeah.
Just put Gimli in the dunk tank. Yeah.
Drunk
And that
tank,
could
yeah.
save us all.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
Let's just do that.
Okay, so that's one less thing I have to worry about. Okay. I don't want to send out Soli right now because Soli will be
Awesome. I was like, I'm letting them solve it because I'm like,
Yeah.
I am inevitable. So, regardless of what they do, it's inevitable.
I don't really want to send anybody out because that could kill. Like they could
You
get
can
injured
still
in-
max revive Sully to prepare
True.
to send
well,
it. So that
okay.
way you can
But
send it out in attack.
Just put her in the bubble. Yeah. Just summon her into the bubble. Yeah.
I'll just put this here to signify, like...
That's how big.
That's
the
a
Yeah.
bubble.
Yeah.
the bubble.
Just summon
Okay.
her into the bubble and we'll be ready to go next turn. I think it's up to you.
Can I
That's
summon
my
her into the bubble, Alpha?
You're the bubble dog.
I mean, she did.
Yeah,
No,
we
no,
already...
no,
we canonize max revives through the Pokeball. Yeah, you can send her within 30 feet.
All right, so I'm gonna max revive and then put her out as her alpha form
Okay,
in the bubble.
yeah.
In the bubble.
That's at least one action. That's
Actually,
both, right?
So the
yeah.
bubble goes.
Yeah.
It's like this
That's
whole
both.
That would be
square.
both.
Yes, it's the...
I'm gonna
15-foot
put her
sided
like
square.
here in the square
Great.
to be, but like she's in the bubble. She's in the bubble dog.
Perfect.
down in a bubble, dog.
All right.
You have movement, but you might just go down and then get blasted and have death saves fail. So
So attack of opportunity
It'll be
is
random.
only when you leave their
their range.
range.
Melee range.
So I can move, but not leave their range. So I can put myself behind
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
just to try to get some kind of cover without provoking an attack of opportunity.
That's the only way you can move between them that to not provoke an attack of opportunity because you're not leaving their range.
Just give Trevor a big hug. Say it's gonna be okay.
I'd like to call in some mimes.
Okay, yeah. You call
Ordering some mimosas.
Mimosas in the battlefield.
the Fall Arbor Town Mr. Mimosa's mimes appear and they look at Cindy for instruction. You point out down to
I
Gimli.
point at Gimli.
Okay, and the mimes go, okay, blah, 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 and they use their hands to like build an invisible barrier around Gimli that will last how long?
I got you, fam.
Is it a round?
Until the user's next turn.
So, in vulnerability, do I still roll a death save on my turn?
What do you think, chat? I don't know.
I
What's
think
I say
invulnerable means-
pauses death saves.
Yeah,
Okay.
I say if it
really
comes
like
down and he's still
Yeah.
not back up, he still has to start making death
he's
saves.
not?
but-
Yeah, yeah. I think that's fair. You're paused in time. You can't take damage. You can't receive healing. There's just nothing happening.
All right, guys.
until my next turn.
Yes, until your next turn.
Okay, so he's
The
stuck.
clock's ticking.
You can't do.
I go
anything to
after
Gimli.
you.
You can't
But
interact
he's in,
with
Right,
he's,
but
he's
I'm
in bubble.
Right, I'm
Or
just
he's
saying.
in
But
attack.
once the bubble comes up, I can immediately heal him.
after my
Right,
my
exactly.
next turn. Next turn. Yeah.
So we're
Do what you gotta do.
fine.
Strategies. Hopefully, Elodie stays up.
I hope. Oh, actually, no. You're right. I'm definitely going down. So never mind.
Is this it for Cindy's turn?
Inevitable.
3.
I don't know if I have anything else economy wise to do. Where are we at HP wise? Soli's healed. I have 42 HP. The Harvester has 61. We might both be going down, fam.
We're all going down, baby. We're going downtown.
If we save the world, just fucking glass cannon it.
Down in an earlier round.
The thing is,
We're
like,
just
I,
one group of
Be
people
a number
across the
one
entire-
With a bullet.
I want
Take out the
to
gun.
Remember, there's no campaign 2 if we don't save the world here. So
Well, it's just it takes place in a new
So
world.
If I eat my donut, like I don't get the
It's a
full
different
benefits because
world.
I'm only missing 20 health.
Right, you can't overheal with the donut.
Oh, why am I so little? I'm just getting body.
You made a
Campaigns
teenager.
happen at the
you
same
made a
time.
teenager and you picked
So at the end of
Khan
the
as your
campaign, the end of the world that
dumpster.
happens from this. It happens at the.
Okay.
You beat
Is
the
your turn
BBEG. The world
I
ends
don't
from
think
the
there's
first
anything
campaign.
else I can do. So yeah.
Okay, so what happens? These guys despawn again.
Goodbye.
Nothing like there's technically 5-foot bubbles where they were, but they can't be entered because it's not anyone's turn. The timer ticks down. Giratina fires off a shadow force beam onto every island, hitting everything. I guess
Kyogre.
Kyogre gets a. I should have been rolling for Kyogre, but yeah, death save for Kyogre.
That's it.
Um,
We're gonna lose. Kyogre.
We're gonna lose the literal raid from all the
Out
world.
of the ocean.
You better write this down. If he dies, canonically, there's never been
no-
raid. It's like Mad Max universe type of stuff.
So part of me designed this attack thinking that I might use it up to 6 times, in which case the save changes every time. But we're gonna do the d6 thing again.
Okay.
What is this?
Remember we rolled
Oh,
for, whatever
for the
particular
saves.
type of save.
Yeah, again, one.
Charisma.
I got this
Six.
again.
No,
One is
two.
strength.
1 is strength, 2 is dex,
Dex.
3 is con, 4 is intelligence, 5 is wisdom, and 6 is charisma.
My dex
Dex!
Yeah.
Fuck yes!
isn't horrible.
And it is a DC 20 save of whatever you rolled. It might not be possible.
It's impossible for me because I'm a -1 strength.
Great, you will fail.
Larva I can roll for Larva Star. I can roll for Larva Star.
That wasn't a real roll.
Bud just gets a death save.
Yeah, failed death save.
So he's at
Larva Star fails.
And then Trevor. Did you crit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For who? Elodie?
Melody.
That's huge.
That's so
I
huge.
go, dude.
Okay, this is for
Trevor
cabbage.
got a. Don't Trevor got like a.
That's
oh
not
no,
me.
Trevor was.
Carbig's in the thing. Carbig's fine.
Yeah, but this is for cabbage.
Okay.
Yeah, Trevor got a 4.
Quacko still
12,
failed,
yeah.
even though...
Cabbage failed.
I-
Cabbage
that
is
was
at
an
full right
abysmal
now,
roll
so...
for Quacko, I'm sorry.
Trevor's.
Cabbage is at full.
Mewtwo.
Cabbage is fine.
That's also an awful roll. Oh my god.
So Cindy and Larva Star both failed.
Yeah. Quacko and Mewtwo have failed. And this is for Schmidt. For all
And
the
again, this
money.
is freaky deaky typeless damage.
Those are all awful rolls. Everyone failed.
Okay. Everyone who's not in the bubble and who's not named Elodie. Elodie, do you have any flavor for how you dodge this impossible dodge?
Bubble.
Stop.
Stop. I'm so done with this.
I'm calling the police. That's
We
my
already-
boyfriend?
We
My
already did
boyfriend
that.
is the police.
Oh, that's true.
Oh,
Oh,
and-
already.
Deoxys is out. After that Shadow Ball, following that.
Yeah, following that.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
Deoxys.
That's all right.
He can't hit us now. That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Well,
no
he
problem.
was.
He did a lot. He did
Did
over
get
100
knocked
HP.
out?
I mean, technically, he gets knocked out. Yeah.
Well, yeah, he
He's going
doesn't-
to disintegrate and reform in space.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Back to space. With the-
Anyways, you guys ready for some damage numbers?
Yeah.
Sure.
Pokemon that failed take 103 HP damage.
Larva Star's down.
103. If your trainer is up, you can recall them as a reaction. If your trainer is not up, they're on the ground.
Trevor's still
Can I do this
way
now
alive.
before?
Yeah, Mewtwo's still alive too.
Like, can Cindy return now before she
Trevor's
gets her
my goat.
damage?
Oh wait,
No.
sturdy.
Still, like,
Hold on, hold on.
comfortably
This is
alive.
simultaneous.
Trevor's sturdy roll. Hold on.
Oh, yeah, you have 30.
100 and-
103 for failed Pokemon.
So Soli is out.
no, Sully's in the bubble.
No, Sully's in the bubble.
But Soli's out and can use Baby Doll Eyes as a reaction.
Yo.
Impose it's disadvantage after they target. Okay. That's not really.
They don't.
I think it is
They
so
do-
funny.
They do not target though. It doesn't work
Okay.
that way. I'm
so cute.
I'm so cute.
Oh, kind of cute. It's like, aren't you like absent of void of feeling? And that's the whole point of this operation.
Yeah.
Guys,
so cute.
we appeal to his senses. We make him feel emotion.
made him
Quacko
feel
is down.
Who's?
Quacko.
Damn. That sucks.
Trevor's
Even
still
with the
at
dex,
60.
there's just a low roll. Right.
All of my rolls were abysmal. My
Yeah.
highest roll was 7.
Damn, Quacko.
Fuck, Quacko, no!
Okay,
You're
so-
supposed to save us!
This damage is simultaneous. 103 for failed Pokemon. Past Pokemon, 51. Failed humans, 51.
Cindy's down.
Schmidt is also down.
No! I'm the only one left!
That girl was like essential.
That was essential!
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I would say saved humans, but all the humans besides Elodie are down, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
They would take 25 damage. Damn, it's all up to Elodie. That is.
Now it's my
Hey,
turn!
Trevor's here.
Mewtwo's up as well.
Oh, Crusher's down. Crusher's down.
Oh, that's fine. That works out.
Yeah.
Am I forgetting anyone? No. Mm-mm.
No, it's just.
Yeah,
it's just
and the
casuality.
whole. Please roll for Walter. We'll say that he's like
Guarding the
blocking
hole?
damage.
Yeah, that's fine. That's a fail.
Okay, so he takes 103.
He's out.
Damn, Giratina pulling
He's still
out the
here.
stops.
So now Dunsparce is dead, like not dead body, but like
Limp.
limp body.
We need to
is
call
in this hole.
Drampa.
Grandpa!
Drampa.
It's your time!
0. It doesn't matter how negative it is.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Okay. This is the final boss battle.
Yeah.
Things are looking rough. Giratina's pretty beat up. I have a feeling that it's going to come down to this round in initiative. Whatever happens. And it's going to come down to Ellie.
And Trevor.
It's your turn.
And
Can I have that 30-foot cone?
Do you still have 1 light of ruin?
I do. I have 1 light of ruin left.
It's Trevor, Mewtwo.
But it has to come from you. This is where.
So I have to move over here, and I can get everybody.
Gimli.
Except I
Gimli's
can
invulnerable.
I'm the, okay.
Gimli's. I can't touch Gimli anyway.
Is Bud down?
Yes.
You could carry Bud. I mean, if you risk the movement, but yeah, or you could leave Bud. But
That's a strength check for everyone but me, so
We can leave Bud.
okay.
he'll be all right.
Lilybud. Okay.
Also,
that's
this
fine.
bubble's gone.
Yeah, I was like, there's other priorities. Oh, also Sully's up too. That's true. So we might actually be able to squeeze enough damage out.
If I use it pretty
So
strong.
I would be there.
Is it advantageous
Yeah.
for you to do damage? Like, should we just push damage?
I think no, because it's just Elodie pushing damage.
But also,
No, we
yeah,
have Sully.
I would be-
No, we have Sully. We have Trevor. They still move. They still do shit. Mewtwo still does stuff.
we also there's 2 legendary actions every turn.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I guess
I don't want you guys to die.
If we die but win, I'll take it. Like,
I think
I'm dying either way. What do you not understand about this?
I think the healing is really
I
important.
think
Because that
yes.
would get Quacko back up,
Sure.
Schmidt back up, me back, right? I would be in that.
Yep.
Me back up.
Sure. No,
Healing
go for
on
it.
Trevor,
Yeah, go.
maybe, right? Would it even reach that far? Because Sully's full. Sully's
It
full,
reaches
so we want to
Cindy,
do
it
it like
reaches
this way.
Cindy.
Or-
Yeah,
yep.
yeah.
Do I get everybody in the Dunsparce stack?
I mean,
I think you would have to get a little closer to get me.
there's
and
only
Marvis
the only
on
thing that
my
matters in there is Walter, and you would get
Okay.
Walter. So
Okay.
we'll say that.
I think this is
Sure.
this is
Yeah, go for it.
definitely
the last
I
night of
forgot
Ruin
about your
PP.
actions.
That's crazy.
the last light of ruin.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that was like abysmal.
That was abysmal.
Hey, getting up is everything.
Getting up is really all I want.
Yeah.
It's just getting up
Yeah.
so that they can knock us back down again.
Yeah.
9.
I get back knocked down.
I'll get back.
Again.
47.
47 healing.
Enough to maybe heal to maybe
And then
take an attack.
23 for humans.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, 23 for humans. Yeah.
Oh wait, I didn't add the 10 at the end. I don't think.
Well, we can just do
So plus 5 for
57
humans.
or 33.
Yeah.
Okay.
57 for Pokemon.
And 33
Oh.
for humans.
I have a point of order question
Fey magic.
about Fey Magic. I have one on here that says 91. If an ally goes to 0 HP, they're fully healed. Is that just one ally?
Yeah, you target an ally.
You target
You
somebody.
I just target somebody.
You have how many magics left? 3, 2.
3.
You could roll it on a D100, and then that costs a bonus action instead of an
Automatically
action.
knock out one target.
But like, so you used one action,
Number 69.
right?
Right, I've only used one action so far.
Could you
This is the
hold
69.
that act? Because right now Gimli's fine. Could you hold it if somebody else goes down? Or the bubble, the thing is released and then it pops off as soon as that drops.
We all die. Like, I'm safe because we either win or we all die, so I will die. Well, no, so like, no, so like, you don't have to worry about Gimli because we either lose completely or we win.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if you,
I don't matter
like,
now.
if you hold it with the stipulation being somebody goes down,
Yeah.
or when that thing
But
drops, because it drops at the end of my next turn, you could get that. That would go off before your turn starts. So you still get your full turn. Does that make sense? So if you hold it for if any of us go down right now, like before that drops.
Could you read it again?
Sorry, yes. So what I have written is cabbage glows pink, very important. If an ally goes to 0 HP, they're fully healed.
So that has to be done before they go to 0.
That's what I'm saying, is I have to do it before they go to 0. So I can't hold it until
But
something
you were asking
happens.
if it's like, since it doesn't word it as such, it's like, is it a time frame? Like, so it's anyone within my radius. If they die, they don't, or is it?
I'm also asking, do I have to choose someone?
You would choose.
Right.
You would choose, and they have to not already be at 0.
Right. Which, I mean,
Yeah, I wouldn't be like, this is the get up button. Telling you, 69's an automatic knockout. We roll it.
I really want to see what 69 is. Right now's not the time to fuck around.
You have a MacGuffin, too. Secret MacGuffin.
That's my thing, is I'm like, I might want to just save the MacGuffin for the enemy's turn.
What do you mean?
There's a secret that Elodie's been keeping.
The what?
I do also have a secret that I've been keeping. That I can use. I want to save that until I need it.
It's also not guaranteed.
It's not guaranteed, which is the worst fucking part of it.
Oh,
But
I
I-
know what it is.
You are the only one who knows what
Okay.
it is. I want to save that until I absolutely need it.
I forgot it.
Which could be like, you know, the last turn of combat of the entire campaign. Yeah.
Question.
all
When
day,
Cindy
yeah.
was
Oh.
down, how was her necklace?
It was going.
Yes, correct.
Not just when Cindy was down, also when Gimli went down.
Really?
When Schmidt went down, did it glow?
Yeah,
Did it not
Is
give
it
a fuck?
still glowing because Gimli's still down, or is it
Correct.
he's in the box?
it's still going. I should have.
We're never figuring this shit out.
Unless one of us dies.
We're killing Giratina before.
One of us has to die. Just let me die!
No, there is
Okay.
one thing I
Save
could do.
everyone. Let me die.
I should have done that. If I was going to do it, I should have done it before the Light of Ruin instead of the Light of Ruin.
Well, the select the. Well,
I should have selected that option and done that, but it's fine. It's fine. We won't die. Trust.
Don't fight
What do we
destiny.
have for? We still have a fire. The
All we have is the wall of fire.
Okay. I mean, that's just damage, right?
Right. Yeah.
no crowd to control,
The
it's
wall
just
of fire
damage.
will just go down if I can just put it in a way that just does damage to him. Can I
On
do that?
Giratina.
Yeah.
Not near us. How long does
oh,
the
because
wall of fire-
Cabbage already went and you want to deal some damage. Does Carving do anything?
Yeah. I'm not done with my turn. I just want to summon in.
Oh, yeah, you just want to deal damage to Giratina.
Yeah.
Okay. How much damage does it deal?
Just because I know that's something we should do.
Sure.
Might as well start it now.
Damage.
Double checking.
It will be
It will be
reduced.
resistant damage, yep.
But where else are you
There's
going to use
like
it?
there's like a health
Here we
bar
go.
above Giratina. Would it be like in the yellow?
If you get back up and spend a bonus action investigating, I'll give you a health
Okay.
bar.
You're up. I healed you.
Yeah, he hit.
Oh, yeah, so on your turn.
Yeah. A 40-foot wide, 30-foot tall wall of fire that lasts 3 rounds. Any Pokemon that end their turn in the fire take 6d10 fire damage, so half to 3d10. Any Pokemon that move through the fire on their turn must make a DC 10 con save or become burned.
I think the caveat of this is you will use it, you will get damage. Giratina will slither, and it will descend into the void after it takes damage. It's not going to last for 3 rounds.
just-
Unless you
just
put it
lasts
on the
once.
ground, it will not last for 3 rounds.
Yeah.
Is that fair?
He's not on the ground, so.
He's not on the ground.
Could I make a? I guess that's if I made a bridge, the middle of it would just fall.
Correct.
That's
Yeah,
fair.
there
Sure.
would be
I
two
mean,
walls and then an opening.
there's like
wall.
nothing else we can do with it. Just 3d10 damage isn't nothing.
No, that's
Might
okay.
as well.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Reduced to...
No,
It was 60-10. The half is 3D,
got it,
3d10. Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to roll that.
Okay. 17.
17 points of fire damage. As Connor and the gym
nothing.
trainers from Loffers, it could make the entire difference.
Yeah.
They come into the void, and they use their fire types to create a wall on Giratina's long snake body. It goes... And then it like slides around, and then the fire like slips off its body and descends into the void. But hey, it's damage.
Okay.
Anything else?
I'm so sorry that I'm indecisive about what I want to do with this other action.
Doesn't Carbon have the thing where he can like swap?
Yeah,
like-
guard split.
Yeah.
Stop ICs.
What if he
Yeah,
guard split
what's-
the Giratina and got like
That would
massive?
it would be 18, 21
It would-
averaged
Oh,
out to.
it's
So
it's
it would
easier.
just
they,
be.
they,
okay.
they split
Yeah,
the
they just
bar,
split it. Yeah.
Gotcha.
If I had started that early, I mean, it would have taken actions I don't have, but I could have started swapping humans and then swapping him.
Send it over to him,
But
yeah.
that would have taken up too many actions. What is the turn order? Who's after me? Allies.
Kaz, baddies.
Cass,
Allies,
Cause isn't
baddies.
really doing anything, so...
Baddies, then Schmidt.
It's MacGuffin time from the baddies.
I think the best decision is to hold the MacGuffin for after the baddie's turn.
Like you're preparing an action?
Yes.
Oh. Got it.
Can I do that?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can hold an action for baddie's turn for
Yeah.
MacGuffin.
This is so crazy because it could have been guaranteed, but because of how you rolled, it's still a toss-up. You can still hold the action, but the efficacy is not a guarantee. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm
Not
saying.
really.
The MacGuffin you got, you
It's
did
not
a bad
complete
job of getting
MacGuffin,
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's torn. You don't remember? I send that to you in the description.
I'm not using that. I'm using.
Oh, you have a different MacGuffin.
Yeah.
How many MacGuffins do you have?
The 5 roll that I rolled on my ancestral fey magic.
Oh, you're holding that.
I'm holding to reverse the last turn in initiative.
Oh, you were holding that.
I didn't consider that.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, wait, that's awesome. I forgot about that.
I
Okay.
thought it was the other MacGuffin.
I do have that as well if I need it.
Yeah, that's what.
But I think this is guaranteed, so I'm going to use this.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah, the
Sure.
reverse time stops.
But like, if you're saying you're holding that to like reverse everything that happens during the baddie's turn, then it basically skips the baddie's
That's the
turn.
action that you're holding.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Got it.
so the caveat
Got
with
it.
that is though, if Cabbage goes down,
You can't do it.
then I can't do it. So Cabbage does have to survive this
Okay.
And when were you going to use it?
after the baddie's turn.
So you're subject to 4 legendary actions. Any of those could target Cabbage.
But as a DM, you won't hard target cabbage.
I'm going to roll. in
Right,
front of
it's random. I know it's random. I know he's not going to do that. That's fine. I'm
he's not.
But that also
everybody.
means
Right.
we, as I mean, I guess we don't really have.
The bad
It's
guy's going
just
to
Cass.
use Ominous
I
Winds
still-
strategically, and then the
Right.
rest is random.
I think there's enough
Cabbage
people
is
on.
far enough away
I think
from
she's
the
far enough
other
away. I think there's enough people on the field. I think she can survive. I think I'm going to do it. I think that's the best use of my turn.
You are preparing a chosen ancestral flame
Yes.
magic to reverse
Yes.
time.
Yes.
This
Okay.
is so scary.
It's very scary. I love this. This is fantastic. You guys are really playing the game right now. Okay, so it's the end of Elodie's turn. You know what that means. Legendary actions.
Oh.
Oh.
Real quick, I do have a bonus action still.
Sure.
I will party time someone.
I think ancestral fey magic.
I mean, a Fey magic! Yeah, let's bring it more into this! Yeah.
Yeah, I have a bonus action. Let's Fey Magic. Hit 69 and one shot guaranteed it.
Yeah.
It's guaranteed.
Do you guys want me to Fey magic? I had something
Dude,
else in mind about
it's
Fey
Power
magic.
word kill. There we go.
Kill.
It could be awesome. It could be devastating.
Do you want me to...
It'd be content.
I feel like the party time isn't right. The party time is it just inspiration? The
I was
D8?
going to use inspiration. That was what I was about to do. But I could Fey magic, but I think I'll just...
You have to pick somebody.
yeah, I have to pick somebody to give it to.
Who do we think's gonna survive?
Don't look
This
at
is
me like
all
that.
on Elodie right now.
I'm cooking, baby. Who's gonna...
Who's gonna
Trevor
survive?
has Protect built into him.
I think it should be Trevor.
Yeah, so he won't die.
So that
I think
way you
it
can
should
use
be
that
guaranteed.
D8
Right.
to
I
help
think-
with whatever you're doing. To
I think
attack,
Trevor is the best option.
Giratina.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna...
Trevor can, like, if he gets targeted by anything, he could just nullify
Yeah,
it.
I'll give it Trevor.
Trevor gets inspired. Do you have any flavor for this inspiration?
I'm like looking at Trevor. I'm like, I'm gonna get Gimli back up. I promise.
It's me and you, baby. It's me and you, baby, all day. yeah.
Yeah, like while like Schmidt and Quacko are like they're getting up, like
Yeah.
and everyone's
Now, Trevor, it's me and you, baby.
Me and you. I just got everybody up, but it's me and you.
that's sick. Yeah, awesome. Technically, Quacko right now is not Big Bird,
Oh yeah, he got on.
so I'll just put this on top until I assume you
Yeah,
do
yeah,
that
He
later.
is, in fact, not on Sesame Street, bro.
Yeah, not on Sesame Street. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes. Sorry. That is
Legendary
it.
actions. I'm just gonna run in front of everyone because the stakes are high and it's more fun that way.
Like if Kaz isn't taking actions, we shouldn't get legendary actions when they don't do it.
This is the end of Elodie's turn.
I know, but
Oh,
I'm just
for
I'm
Kaz?
just putting that out there. I feel like if they're not gonna do anything to help us, then we shouldn't get punished for them having a turn.
That's fair. I need to think about what Cause would do, which I think the
Or
answer is
if
nothing.
then nothing. I just
Well,
think
it's like
a little
if that
extreme.
time doesn't pass because he's not doing anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. We'll see what happens.
Okay.
So
Let's not have 5 total actions.
Let's not die. Right?
Let's not do that, dude.
3 legendary actions. Melee, which can include multi-attack, we'll say is 2. Aura Sphere is 3. No, there's 4. Sorry, there's 4 legendary actions. Melee attacks is 1. Aura Sphere is 2. Shadow Ball is 3. Ominous Wind is 4. Okay. We all catch that?
Yep.
I wasn't really paying attention, but
So Shadow Ball, right? Or did we say Aura Sphere? I already forgot.
Or Sphere's 3.
Aura Sphere. Aura Sphere will target anyone. But
It
no.
was fated to be.
No, this is second death save.
yeah, I'm not going to roll damage.
Yeah, he eats it.
Okay, Bud's fine.
That's why the critical revive to
Trust.
put Bud to eat the free
Trust,
That
trust
was-
in Bud.
Saying.
So
What?
critical.
Actually clutch.
Yeah.
Actually,
Oh, and then there's another legendary action.
Yeah, he's got another one.
1 melee could be multi-attack. 2 or Shadow Ball. 3 Aura Sphere. 4 Ominous Wind. He can't Ominous Wind.
He needs 2.
yeah, because he needs to.
So it's either
You do 1 on a reroll and then 2, 3, 4. Yeah.
yeah.
4 full melee attack.
Sure, we'll just do that.
Yeah.
Shadow ball into Quacko.
4 is
melee attack.
So he can only target within 10 feet of the wall. So it could be Soli, it could be Quacko, it could be Schmidt, it could be Elodie, it could be Bud. So
Could be Bud. Come on, Bud.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Not
D6.
die like this.
No, he's the hero if he dies like this.
Do I use my
Can I have a
reflect
D6?
now?
Can someone just give me one?
Yeah.
5.
Bud's dead.
He is dead.
What?
Yeah, I couldn't have even done it.
My goat. No. Do not mourn for Bud's loss. Celebrate his victory, for he ate everything that Giratina did. He is a
On a
hero.
legendary action, there's still a turn.
Okay, he ate
live.
two.
He ate 2 of them.
Okay.
We are much more likely
Why
to
are
survive
we discount? I'm like
now.
celebrate
Yes,
this guy, and you're like,
Bud saved us. Thank
how
you, Bud.
dare he die?
Thank
Like,
you,
what-
Bud.
My goat.
Bud, they're gonna write your name in the history.
He's my
books.
goat.
Oh, he's literally Bud. He's literally Bud.
He is the true hero.
There's some,
He is
yeah,
Bud.
so,
The
Bud,
podcasters will pop off. Like, all the listeners, they will pop off, bro.
non-alpha Bud. He's a toad squirrel, and he's like sentient. He's like laying on the ground. He sees Gimli by his side, who's unconscious. He sees Elodie standing there like, we gotta make this happen. And Toad Squirrel looks at Elodie and says, please, you're the only one who can save us. As the final multi-attack hits into Bud, and he dies.
Single tear rolls down Ellie's cheek.
Rest in peace, Bud. Bud's death greatly empowers Giratina, more so than being knocked out. We're not going to do anything special about that right now, but just keep that in mind. And then Cause Kaz has priorities that, like, he doesn't want to fight. He wants to get Sam out safely, and that's really not an option. So we're going to skip, and we're going to skip those legendary actions as well. I don't think that's something necessarily to celebrate, because that just makes it Giratina's turn. So.
But that's minus 2 legendary actions.
That's true. That's true.
Net positive.
That's true.
It was going to be Giratina's turn regardless.
Yeah.
On Giratina's turn, charging big Omega Laser attack is currently on 4.
We gotta take him down before.
Yeah.
Yep.
We gotta.
He's got to die before that.
I could make him intelligent, but rolling in front of you guys is so fun.
Well, he doesn't know what we're up to.
He has a few additional things though that haven't been revealed, but they're not
gotcha.
super. It's more fun. So again, he has Shadow Ball, he has Aura Sphere, he has like a Phantom Force AOE attack. How do I want to do this?
Did the Sentinels get dropped with this beam?
Oh, they should have. Thank you.
Thank you for that.
Teacher, I think we had homework yesterday.
Protection if we remove them.
If you remove them.
We're gonna kill him before that because
It's like, are you forgetting, Melissa? We have to kill him.
we have to kill him.
Yeah.
No, you're right. That's a mechanic. That's how it
Yeah,
works.
right. It's fair enough.
you're
it's
right.
fair enough.
Teacher.
Right.
I probably remembered in the.
Teacher, I think
anyway.
we have a test today.
It's okay. Okay.
I will have you know I was that kid in school.
Oh my god.
I believe it. You're forgetting a crucial mechanic that can still fuck us over. That's all right. They don't actually move this turn, so it's okay.
Right.
Yeah.
They're
Um,
just opportunity attacks. Really, is all that.
He's gonna do that, and he's gonna multi-attack melee. That seems to be his best thing. So again, that's gonna be anyone who's in range here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Dead bud. 5. So I'm gonna roll a d6 and re-roll on a 6.
5 on Sentinel.
5 on his own guy.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
5.
If it's a wing attack on Soli, it's gonna hit the Sentinel. We'll say that.
Yeah.
Okay.
2. Quacko.
Regular Quacko.
Regular Quacko.
What? Wait.
He's at half HP because it hasn't been Schmidt's turn yet.
Yeah.
I have to do the damage.
Wait.
calculator.
You can still reflect.
I'm just at. So did he get half up to his alpha HP?
He got half up to his alpha HP because that
So
part
would he
when he
keep
was
that
alpha.
when he went?
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm not
Okay.
sure it's gonna matter.
Okay.
It probably won't matter.
Wait, half
but
up
you got
to.
it.
Wait, never mind, because I healed him and with
It was
the later one, right?
Yeah. It was.
Oh yeah,
So
it
we
was
got
the
his
heal.
HP.
So
This is the
that's-
first part of the 3-part multi-attack. Keep that in mind.
Sorry.
So the bite. Right into Quacko. He has to roll to hit.
Oh.
It's 27 hit.
Yeah.
Okay. That's only going to be 38.
Oh, he lives.
Okay.
38 points of damage.
I do have baby doll eyes. I do have baby
So
doll eyes.
are these are all melee?
Yeah. But like the wings are long,
It's 19.
so they do more.
I'm just because I can reflect
not
something.
smart.
I'm just figuring out
Okay.
The thing again.
if I can save somebody, I will.
Is there only 3 targets for melee for this multi-attack?
Yeah.
So we're going to
So-
roll a d4 and then... Because he can't re-attack Quacko unless it's with the wing.
Okay.
Which we're doing the wing next, because the tail is last. So,
I have to. Yeah, I have to only do it if it's me.
1, 2, 3. Gonna re-roll on a 4. 1. So Soli and this guy are gonna get winged.
Baby doll eyes.
He's gonna use one of his 6 stored legendary resistances
Of
to
course.
wave it.
We should have just been
Truly.
popping those, like
Sully wasn't out.
yeah.
drain them out.
To reveal the mechanic, whenever anyone was KO'd, he gained a legendary resistance.
Yeah.
So I was like,
That's the empowering. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Yeah.
And you guys just haven't been doing any effects, because we don't use status conditions in this game, I guess.
Nah, not
So,
really, yeah.
4 attacks. Let's go.
anyway, that is a 29 to hit.
yeah, it's gonna hit.
Okay. The wing attack into Soli and the sentinel that is standing there.
Wait, what was the it to hit?
Oh.
What was it to hit? 26.
26 to hit. 90!
Yeah, I was like, Rich recoiled.
Wait.
So.
No fucking way.
90 HP from the wing attack.
So she is
down.
full. No, she's full health because she was in the bubble.
Oh, she wasn't the bubbly, right?
right.
Yep.
She took no
Yeah.
damage.
And you just pulled her out max revive. Yeah. So she's fine, right?
What is that max total with the plus 27? 108 plus 27.
Yeah, you're good.
So that's 135.
Yeah.
So what is
You
it?
live.
What is the damage?
90.
90.
You have 45 left.
She's fine.
And the sentinel is still standing too, for what it's worth. It has some HP left.
God damn.
Not a lot, but some.
I'm still.
And
They probably got stronger as
I've got
they
it.
progressed too.
you got it?
Oh, I
sure.
still got this.
Weaker.
Oh, no, I've got a plan.
Okay.
Our fearless leader.
What? Wait. There's another multi attacker.
There's another multi-attack. It's 3 parts. It's the tail.
Right.
And
Actually, none of this matters. It's fine.
it has to be Elodie.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna reflect it, but I don't know
Okay.
if it's gonna matter.
Well, I mean, like,
will
none of
use
them
one
hit
of its
cabbage.
resistance.
You're reversing
Yeah, that's
time.
fine. Oh, none of them are gonna hit at all.
Does this kind of not matter?
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I'm
because
just gonna
Ellie's
reverse
gonna
them all.
reflect it.
Right.
Well,
Rolling dice is fine.
if you get knocked out.
I told
Cabbage.
Cabbage to
Cabbage
do
is
it.
doing it.
That's irrelevant, yeah.
All right, heal up, boys.
So that didn't happen.
Let's see if Elodie faints just for fun.
Sure.
That will hit.
I'm still having the damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tail attack.
So it's
As
over.
the tail emerges from the void, it whips onto Elodie.
I should, yeah.
You're just a little hater.
I know I'll be fine. 'Cause
And
This is time travel, but I'm gonna feel it. The burden of
what
time
doesn't
travel.
kill me makes me stronger.
It's for Ellie. It's 57 damage.
Yeah, I'm down.
Okay. You've held your action. The two actions on Guillotine's turn was to start the bomb and to make the multi-attack.
The bomb doesn't stop. Start.
Yeah.
And do the sentinels
Sentinels-
stay or do they disappear?
The Sentinels disappear.
They're part of the bomb, so yeah.
They disappear.
Yeah.
So can you please describe what it is?
I think everything just happens in reverse. Like,
Dude, that hurts.
So
The plan was to KO that one Sentinel that was lit, and then I had another attack with Quacko, and...
oh, I'm sorry.
There's no bomb.
Right, but there's no bomb.
So we can just
We just
hard
double down
attack.
Me Too anyways. Yeah.
Get his ass.
get his ass.
It is.
As soon as everything reverses, just get his ass.
Yeah. So I guess that brings us to Schmidt.
Alright, full power, just get his ass. I'm
his
gonna
ass.
hit with Mewtwo first.
Okay.
Ooh,
Oh. It's 26, yeah?
plus 13.
Oh, 13.
That's 29.
9.
You know his AC,
It is 21.
Yep.
That hits.
Okay, and we're still powered by the plate, so that's
You are-
double damage.
and it
Or double damage
It's-
bonus.
and increased dice.
And increase
Rather
the
than
die
double
tier.
dice, you get a die tier.
So it's 8d8. 63. 63 points of psychic damage.
Pretty good.
Alright, Quacko slash. We're gonna roll to hit.
Are you gonna alpha him?
Oh yeah, we're gonna.
So
alpha
here's the
first.
proposition: we're gonna treat that as a bonus action, but you also want to see the health bar. That's also a bonus action. So you have to decide what you want to do.
Oh,
I'm
fuck.
alpha.
Oh, fuck.
Okay.
Doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah.
Fuck
The health bar.
Well, fuck me.
Let's fuck the health bar, dude. Get out of here. He either dies or he doesn't, bitch.
9.
9 does not hit.
No, that's the. I get plus 10. No, because I'm alpha, so I get an additional. That's
3.
plus 13.
So that's 1 over. It's 22.
Yeah, you hit.
Okay.
It's super effective.
Clutch.
Super
Sick.
effective.
Okay, so that's automatically.
It's not a crit. So
It's not a
that
crit.
craziness. But it's still,
still-
what was it?
God,
It
double the
was-
damage die for super
It's super effective.
You still
Yeah.
have the dance boost?
Are you slashing? You
I-
wouldn't. You would not have sword stance.
Yeah, I lost concentration when I got knocked out. Yeah.
That's fair, that's fair.
We might have been getting to the end of because it was only
So it's
active for 1 minute. So
8d12.
it's
8d12. plus
8d12.
20. Yeah.
Yep.
8d12 plus 20. Okay.
Yeah.
68.
Excellent.
Huge.
Yeah.
Like,
Did Mewtwo do more?
You two did do more
That's
than.
kind of funny. It just happens that way sometimes.
Is this how the die rolled? Yep.
well, so that was a crit that you got, like.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I did
yeah,
200 something damage, yeah.
193 or whatever. Great. You have another action, right?
That was 2.
That was
Mewtwo
2.
attack.
That was 2. Yes, thank you.
Quacko attack.
Mewtwo and Quacko.
I'll take another action if you want to give
No,
it to
no,
me.
no.
Schmidt
Mewtwo.
jump in there himself and start boxing your
That
peanut.
would be an action. It would suck, but you can do it. Mewtwo and Quacko join your forces to continue to slash, smash, bash on Giratina.
Thank you.
Giratina lets out another roar as some of the islands in the distance begin to crumble and disappear away. The swirling vortex becomes more and more intense. This is the next final phase. The legendary action between here will not be using specific attacks, but it will start the bomb.
Re-engage the bomb.
Add a 3, and we will also have...
He
these
used
guys.
all of his legendary actions to do it. That's why.
Makes sense.
He has 3 now, but he's also... This is like death throws, so you could... Don't get too excited. It's still a big number. But Giratina is feeling the pressure and wants to win. Gimli, and then Cindy. You can't do anything.
Well, can Trevor?
Trevor can.
Do
Yeah.
stuff.
Trevor, fuck shit up.
I'm going to give Giratina a slight defensive buff, but it probably won't matter.
Sorry,
And
I'm
you
in your
do-
line if you want to move a hair to not hit me.
Do we
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
dump damage this turn? Or?
Yeah, I'm
And you do have an inspo too, if you would like.
I will use that
Yeah.
inspo probably. Well, I would just be on damage because Rock Slide is going to be the play, and they're all the guarantee rolls. So 22 strength for Tina. It's roll
Oh.
22 for strength from Tina.
Is it
So
just Tina or?
That's a crit.
I'm only shooting Tina.
Okay.
You got a crit?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I should have rolled it in front of you guys. It's a natural 20.
Oof. Okay.
That's a
That's a dodge.
Yeah, nothing.
That does fucking suck.
that fucking sucks, dude.
Yeah, that happens.
That's it.
That's the only actions I have. Because I can't do anything.
And he gets 3 legendary actions this turn. He's going to use one of each. He's going to do a single melee attack or a Sphere Shadow Ball. Or he could Ominous Wind in there as well. What will he do?
Yeah. The Ominous Wind still costs 2, yeah.
It does cost 2 still, out of the 3.
Then you can just roll it. Tina's
Yeah,
kinda
yeah, fuck
desperate,
it,
though,
fuck
right?
it, fuck it. Ominous Wind.
Tina's not making
melee,
sound decisions. Like, he's not
melee.
practical.
Ominous Wind, Shadow Ball, or a Sphere. Shadow Ball. He's going to target anything. Do I want to roll for that?
How many targets are
Target
there?
Quacko?
Yeah.
Well, he's immune.
Ghost type.
I think your Tina actually knows that. His intelligence
Yeah, I was gonna
is-
say he probably would be.
It's
smart
over
enough,
20.
right?
Um,
To be able to tell.
But if he's desperate, he's just.
Ominous Wind he might, but anyway. Out of hostile targets that are not immune to Shadow Ball. 1, 2, 3, 4, sure, 5.
Because one of the turns he
No.
attacked his own guy.
Yeah, Gimli's still in the bubble.
Really? Walter, okay. Oh, he's immune.
Walter's also.
Yeah,
Walter's
but
immune.
he- I was the.
Take patient.
Well, Tina's never shot at Walter before.
Yeah, Tina.
He has
He's
though. You're right.
desperate,
You're
and
right.
he's
You're right.
desperate.
You're right.
Yeah,
He's like,
Walter!
that, it'll hit that fucker. It'll hit that
And that's why it's called Dunsparce Drampa.
You're right. He has downloaded that Walter's normal type.
Yeah. He's
Okay,
like,
great.
fuck. Another one?
How many of these they got?
I do have one more.
I
No, fucking
Send him
take
out.
him.
Eat a
don't know if that
look
one's
at-
normal.
I mean, yeah, that's funny.
He is gonna Ominous Wind.
He's gonna ominous.
Yeah,
He
he's
has
gonna
to. He
Ominous
has to.
Wind. He's gonna Ominous
He's
Wind
feeling the
that shit.
rage. Come on, guys. What's the best Ominous Wind attack?
Yeah, we'll tell you for sure. Over here.
You should move Coyote.
Yeah, you should move. Kyogre's really fucking him up over here.
What 2 lines just gets the most targets?
Sounds like
I mean,
you
most of them only get
probably-
2.
Most of them are 2.
Almost all of them.
2.
There's the only way to get 3 is this way.
It is. There.
But that also includes a sentinel.
So I don't, I don't want you to die, but I am helping him.
Larvastar's here, right?
I'm riding. I mean,
That is
This
he
is
and
it.
Larvastar are both up.
This is it.
Where?
These 2 lines that include Gimli. Well, Gimli's immune. Elodie, Trevor, Cindy, and
That's
Larvastar.
2
That's
lines?
3
That's 3
lines.
lines.
Bud.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I was
Okay,
like,
Gimli-
nope.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Gimli's in a box.
This
Yeah,
would-
but
So he's
that-
just gonna hit me? Because he fucking hates me?
okay. Even is gonna be
Yeah, man.
Elodie.
Just me?
Odd. And no, and Trevor.
No, I'm not on the same line as Trevor.
Regardless.
No, but it's
Trevor
2
always
lines.
gets hit, yeah.
It's 2
Yeah.
lines.
Okay.
Trevor's
Evens,
getting hit.
Elodie, odd, Cindy.
Yep.
Okay.
Cindy.
Okay. And Larvastar.
Cindy Larvastar.
Fucking hates me.
It's me?
It's me and you, Trevor, baby. We're getting in with the ominous wind, baby.
The saves for this attack for Cindy is Dex. That's pretty good. Oh, it's not.
For who?
For and for Larvastar. And Trevor will save with Wisdom.
I guess, it would be fair for him to hate me because I just reversed what he did. But does he know that I did that?
Maybe.
Cabbage did it.
He's
You
the
didn't
god
know
of the
Cabbage
distortion
did it.
world.
Yeah, that's true. Cabbage did it. Yeah, that's fair.
Where's cabbage?
19 for Cindy.
That's not a save because it's 20.
Yep.
Yeah. Nope.
And
Trevor got
13 for Larvastar, so fail.
How'd Trevor do?
11.
Okay. Kind of a low roll, but it's still a high number. Pokemon that failed, 75.
Yep, we're good.
Larvastar's down.
Humans that failed is half of that, so 75 divided by 2.
Trevor's down to 50.
What is it?
30 something.
Because I'm at 33.
I apologize.
Oh, no.
It's
it's
37.
Yeah, you're going down.
I'm coming! Cindy, I'm coming!
37 for Trevor.
But I'm also getting yeeted across the
Certain
map.
fuck.
Guys,
Certain fuck.
Grace is getting yeeted across the map.
Going down, please.
What do you fucking want us to do?
Elodie.
This is the god of the fucking underworld. You're like, guys, stop going down, please. I'm sorry, I don't have 5 billion MacGuffins to stop me from dying. all
That
right?
was the
Elodie,
end of
you do have one more McGuffin.
I know. And I will use it if I need to, but...
that was the end of Elodie's. Or sorry, of
When else are
Gimli's
you going to
turn,
use it?
Right?
The campaign's over after this shit.
Or no, it was the end of
No,
Schmitz's turn.
it's-
No, Gimli.
No, it's the end of Gimli's turn.
Yeah, because he crit the rock slide. Giratina crit the rock slide. So now Cindy, then Elodie. This goes
But
on
did
to-
the ominous wind make us move? Isn't that part?
Oh yeah! Thanks for. I'm sorry. You're
Teacher?
right.
Teacher?
No.
Teacher, I also
I
think we have a
appreciate
quiz
Hey.
tomorrow.
I'm like, well, I need to know where I'm gonna be
No, you're
before
right,
I
you're
start
right.
doing things.
You're totally
So,
right.
I'm
so
literally
this is
fucking
fine.
with you. It's fine.
So this is fine.
One,
fine.
2, 3. 3 up.
Wait, what's happening?
Everyone who failed, which is you 3, are gonna go. Phew.
to the middle.
Oh, fun.
Not that bad,
You
actually.
swap
It's
spots.
kind of better for them.
That's fine.
It's fine.
It's hard to target them. It's fine.
So Cindy's down, but Soli's fine.
Yeah.
Because guess
Yeah,
what? We're
maybe
not.
we should have separated.
You do have to roll a death save because you're down.
And for
The
like
AoE attacks are fucking
And
us
so
up,
I'm
grouped
sorry.
up in that corner.
Cindy.
Passes.
16.
I
Okay.
wish I was as tanky as Trevor, bro.
Both passes.
Okay. Let me put smiley face.
Like somehow after all these hits, Trevor still has 87 health.
That's our goat.
Cool.
He fucking.
All right. Soli.
I wish I had taunt.
Soli is going to.
Blast them.
Yeah, start blasting.
Burn the fuck up.
I feel like overheat would do the most
Show them what real
damage.
hell
Or,
is like.
wait, is dark pulse?
Why did I take
no,
that
it's
die?
just super effective because I'm the
Alpha,
The
yeah.
end of this turn is the bomb, right? 3, 2, 1. Yeah. The end of this turn is the bomb,
The end of this turn.
Yeah.
Is it?
right?
It went off after Schmidt's turn.
It started,
yeah.
at 3 after Schmidt's turn. So 3 Schmidt, 2 Gimli, 1 Cindy. At the end of Cindy's turn, the bomb goes off.
I just have no reaction to that, ever.
Yeah.
It went off. That's fuck it, okay.
Yeah, because it got disabled and then started again at 3
No, but
with all the legendary actions.
it happened after I moved, and it's going to go
Right.
off before I
That's
move
same.
again.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I can't do anything about
I
it.
can't fucking
Right.
do anything. Yeah.
It's the final boss.
Right.
guys.
No, that's fair.
I was
I'm
like,
just-
I was like, that's
it's fair. Right. That's the my final boss. It's just like
you
for
not
what we know, it's just
guaranteed
like
to
You don't have
win
a
this.
chance to react. to
Right,
it. It's
exactly.
just, well, okay, we're fucked.
We canceled the first bomb, right?
We did.
Yeah. Because that's when this guy... When did this guy take damage? He took tail damage.
Yeah.
no, but we reversed that.
You reversed that?
It all got
I was going to say he's low.
It all got
He's not
reversed,
low
yeah.
anymore.
Is he? Did he move? Like where he at? I was like, oh,
What turn are we on? What's going on?
It doesn't even
it's my
matter.
turn.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
It's my turn. After my turn, the
bomb
box
goes
around
off.
but also the box around Gimli drops.
Yeah.
And no one can do anything about it. And Gimli dies.
Everyone's dead. If the bomb goes off, Melissa. We all die.
Okay.
Kill Giratina.
Just kill Giratina.
And since he's down, so I can't roll a check to see where the health bar is at because I can't roll it. I
doesn't
literally
matter.
just have
No,
access to
don't waste
roll it.
time on
Just-
that.
yeah.
You have to kill him.
You just have to
or
kill
we
him.
Die.
So the only thing
You
I
have
can do
to
is
kill
attack
him.
with Holy. That's it. That's the
I
only thing I
know.
can do.
Yeah.
So I'm asking, should I use overheat or
You should
flamethrower?
all guns
Oh,
blazing.
over
dude.
here.
What does
Power,
more damage?
most powerful.
So
You have
one
two
is
attacks, right?
5d8, which it was what doubled, so 10d8 or 3d10, which would be 6d10. Overheat has a chance of hitting other people, though.
Who cares?
It is a 20-foot circle.
We're gonna die anyway.
Okay, you're attacking with Soli. It's like the end of the game. What was the damage formulas, right? Let me make sure that I'm
I feel
practicing
like
this correctly.
flamethrower would probably be better. And
What was
safer,
that?
But
What's flamethrower?
flamethrower is 3d10 plus 9, but it's
It'll be 6d10
double the
plus 9.
damage bonus, double the damage dice for being an alpha.
And then
Is it
super
also
effective,
doubled again because it's super effective?
Right?
On Giratina?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's super effective because it's
Alpha.
Alpha. That's on top of.
Yeah, so double damage dice, double damage dice. So that's like what, something D10?
Oh,
Um,
then Quacko.
3, 6.
Did we fuck that up?
On the last slash. It's fine.
I'm sorry.
we
Yeah,
fuck up?
alpha is
We
double
only
damage
did
dice.
super effective. We didn't do alpha.
We did do alpha.
Yeah, that
thought
was
you guys
Double the
and
double. We did that.
Yeah.
We doubled the double?
We
Yeah, we
doubled the
did.
double, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's how you get to 8. Yeah.
So that's going to be a
starts at
12D
2.
attack, right?
okay. Okay.
Okay, fuck it. Cards on the table. Giratina has 70 HP.
7.
She can do
70.
it. She can do it.
So
She
HP.
absolutely can do it.
Okay, so I believe Soli's still at full health, or did she get hit by the wing got undone. Okay,
mean,
Soli is at full health.
70 HP.
Right.
Soli's at full health. I do have curse plans. As a free action before using any fire type attack, Soli may elect to add any amount of damage dice to the damage formula of the attack in exchange for that total dice worth amount of HP.
Oh.
I'm not gonna.
Down to 1.
Down to
all
one.
of it.
All of it. All of it.
The caveat is it is a save. If I guess Giratina gets a crit save, it doesn't do anything.
It doesn't matter.
Okay, I know.
I emphasize that this is the literal last attack of the entire campaign. Well, what if Sully goes down to 1 HP and then gets knocked out?
Forgot about-
Everyone will die unless we kill him.
I forgot about that passive too, because I could have made Quacko crit.
Yeah. So
So it happens.
It's a complicated
It's
campaign.
the stress of the moment. You know? Like, I understand.
So
And
we're
this
gonna.
is, all of our mistakes led to this moment, and
So
that's kind of
130,
Right. That's awesome.
134 is how much I'm gonna put into that with my flamethrower.
So what does that increase again? Just damage points?
With your overheat, you mean? You're doing overheat?
I'm
Sorry.
doing flamethrower
Oh, okay.
Okay.
because I don't want to hit Quacko and Mewtwo. Like I just.
Again, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
It has to roll a 20 though, because the damage is guaranteed.
It's gonna do at least half damage
Yeah.
Oh.
on a fail.
Okay.
Just-
Oh, because
yeah.
you're taking your HP. Yeah.
Okay.
No, but I mean, just on a fail, like.
So we
happened.
can guarantee this?
I don't know how.
No.
I've never
Well,
used this
this-
before.
Blast me as hard as you want.
Doesn't
Yes.
matter.
It doesn't
Okay,
matter.
I
If
mean,
you want to hit
as
us,
long as you kill
it
that
doesn't.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Then we could do overheat.
So
It's just
what is the math? We got to figure out the math then. What is the math for the?
I'm still trying to figure out how this curse. I've never used it because I'm like, I don't want to take my HP.
What's supposed to add damage dice to
So,
the thing?
as a free action, before using any fire type attack, Sully may elect to add any amount of damage dice to the damage formula of the attack in exchange for that same amount of dice total amount worth of HP.
So, like, if you use 2d12, you lose 24 HP.
Yeah. So you're just adding dice to
Okay,
that.
so it's just
Okay.
dice.
It's based on the roll there. So,
So-
like whatever attack you pick, you look at the damage dice. You can keep adding damage dice until you break your HP total.
So, what's your current HP?
135.
135.
I'm 34.
So,
I'm
what's the
34.
best amount of dice you can add
Oh,
to
'cause
get
we
as
could
low as
do-
possible?
What is flamethrower's damage roll?
Flamethrower's 3d10,
12.
which
12
times.
So
So you
134
can add
divided by
13
12.
dice.
Uh,
Is it 12 or is it 10? for
You could add
flamethrower?
d20s
So okay,
if you
I
want.
thall it was about to match the.
overheat is
It,
5.
it should probably match.
Overheat is
Plus another
d8.
12
So, yeah.
is one.
Let me. Okay.
It's easier for
34.
matches. Sorry, go on.
So
Overheat
11.
is d8.
I would do 11.
Flamethrower is
D12s.
d10s.
There's
You can add 11 d12s if you just use all the HP.
There's no d12 in this
There's
game.
no
Yes.
12.
Okay. Gotcha.
That
Gotcha.
was
Gotcha.
different.
Gotcha.
It's
Me and her were doing
D8.
separate math.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
It's d8s
10 is
or
130.
d10s.
Right. Right.
Tens.
Do the tens.
Tens?
Do the
Yeah.
tens.
So we're adding 13 d10s to bring her down to potentially 5 HP.
Yep.
Yeah.
So 5 HP.
And you're going to incorporate all those in super effective, so you're rolling like 20, 10s.
Yeah.
Oh, those all get doubled?
Yeah.
That's added. Yeah.
Yeah.
To
Okay,
the
so
actual.
we're doing 13.
I still
so
think it's
D10,
guaranteed,
So we're doing,
but it's the odds are much
Yeah.
better.
The odds are very good.
yeah.
Yeah.
okay, so it's 13 d10. Just for this.
And then
What's
plus
the base? Yeah.
3d10 plus 9. So that's
Is that
plus-
alpha?
10 plus 9. Yeah.
Yeah, plus 8.
Okay.
So 3d10 it becomes 6d10 becomes 12 d10.
So
Alpha
he's
super
it's
effective.
19 times 38 d10 plus 18.
38 d10s.
38 d10 plus
That's-
18.
It is a DC. What is it?
You have
plus
to average
3?
2.
Wait, hold. Okay, so it's a 19. DC
Well, no,
19.
you don't
dex
even have
save.
to.
Dex
No,
save.
yeah, you have to average 2.
Okay, here we go.
It's a DC 19 dex save.
Giratina has 20 dex. We're ruling that a crit is immunity to damage.
A crit. Yeah.
If you crit right now, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna like actually kill you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You know what? I was like trying to defend you, Rich. I will stab you.
Oh,
11.
we'll count it. We'll count it.
Yeah.
He has plus 5 dex,
Just
so
For the
16.
listeners that fell out of the
That's a
little
fail.
bucket that we were
Calculate
walking
your
down.
full damage.
Oh, yeah.
There's no reaction at all.
Oh my god.
And 47 damage. From Sully as
47. The highest recorded damage in the campaign. Finalize. We kill Giratina. My stomach hurts so much. I have a tummy ache. I was gonna eat ice cream after this. I might not. Chat, I'm shaking. I want to throw up. I need everyone to know. I kept calm and a brave face.
It's
My
so funny
hands
how
are
like not
covered.
even close it was.
Yeah, we were like, oh, she might not get 70 damage.
This is why-
247.
this is why people say I'm really good in a stressful situation, because I'm trembling and I want to throw up, and I've wanted to throw up for 2 hours. But I seem so calm while everyone's screaming. I'm trembling.
I'm fucking dying.
Do you have anything how you want to describe Cindy KOing the distortion? Yeah.
Cindy's currently down. Cindy is unconscious. So I would assume that Sully sees Cindy down in this dire situation and is like, fuck it, we ball. And just goes balls to the walls, sacrificing a lot of her HP to pretty much guarantee this hit on Giratina. Just an absolute ungodly amount of fire. So much fire. Like, you thought the firewall was fire? No. There's just so much fire.
Soul Eater, truthfully, with all of like the littered, like not just the combatants on the battlefield, but also like these ghost types that are descending. Fucking Kyogre, like the fallen sentinels, as Soul charges this attack with her giant wisps coalescing in front of her, Blue wisps also emerge from all of the downed Pokemon and people and bodies, and even Bud the Toedscruel lends the last bit of his life energy to contribute to this incredible attack. Coming out of Alpha Soli, it singes the entirety of Giratina's body as the flames crawl up its massive serpentine form. It lets out a roar, and Cyrus falls out. Cyrus falls into the center of the island, and Giratina lands on top of the lower half of his body. Cyrus, screaming from the ground, How? How is this possible? A band of misfit trainers denying the universe of perfection. This is your doing! What of my new world, of my new galaxy? Was this all a dream to be swept away by your reality? Giratina begins to shudder and then explode into a brilliant white light, and everything in the Distortion world vanishes as you all lose consciousness and are ejected from the Distortion world. As our story ends, you see a royal blue sky with not a cloud in sight. A cool autumn breeze gently buffets your face as you make out a lush forest with leaves just as vibrant as a roaring flame, the foliage extending in every cardinal direction. The sounds of Talo chirping and Poochyena socializing intertwine with the excited whispers of seated townsfolk preparing for a historic ceremony hosted in an unassuming small town whose claim to fame is being the home of the champion. Welcome to Little Root Town, where Champion May has personally invited the Quacko Packo to be recognized for their unprecedented heroism in service to the people of Hoenn. Elodie, Gimli, Schmidt, and Cindy, as you look out from the makeshift stage you have been ushered to, you look out to an audience of eagerly expectant faces, all people you recognize from your adventure. K of Kmart and all of his many cousins occupy an entire portion of the limited audience seating, all with their charming Pokemon partners, including Pablo the Pichu. Gym leaders from battles well won sit among each other, including Winona, Connor, Watson, Roxanne, Brawley, and Tate and Liza. Powerful trainers such as Steven Stone, Champion Red, and various Hoenn Elite Four members occupy VIP seats in the front row, including May's parents, Caroline, and Norman. Many other beloved characters, such as Calvin, his mother, and the Ninja Kids, causing a ruckus. The shiny gang with donuts glittering in the sunlight. Archie and Maxie dressed to the nines, with Maxie endlessly handing Archie tissues, as he has no mechanism to prevent the Kyogre-like waterworks streaming from his own face. Clementine Sawyer is here with a rather posh Shuckle-themed suit. The Draconid elders look on with pride. Brandon and Delaney from the DPD look quite dressed up, and many, many other familiar faces are awaiting the ceremony. In their own reserve sections are your beloved family members. Cindy's grandparents, Goji and Asai, look to be incredibly relaxed and gaining some lost weight, comfortably sat alongside Poppy the Carnivine and Pumpkin the Victory Bell. Pink-haired and sporty notorious Johto gym leader and Schmidt's mother, Whitney, chats with some powerful Hoennian trainers across the aisle as her trusty Miltank chews on some Little Root Town exclusive grass. Gemma and Gimli are patiently sat, excited to once again be spending quality family time together. Elodie's mothers and brother even made long trips from across the world to celebrate Elodie in this moment. The strange, long, red-haired man you encountered in Meteor Falls and saved from the Renegade, Sam's adopted brother Silver sits alone in the back row, holding up a Rotom tablet, seemingly in a video call. After what seems like an eternity, Hoenn Champion May steps onto the stage with a microphone in hand. The audience goes quiet. Hello and welcome, everybody. Today we are gathered here to celebrate some of the finest trainers the Hoenn region has ever seen. An estranged group of unlikely friends that, in the face of despair and uncertainty, removed from their homes and loved ones, banded together to help the people of Hoenn and even save the world. No one required this of them, no one made these demands or assigned them to these missions. Rather, they became heroes because it was the right thing to do. Everyone cheers and applauds, and you can all hear your names interjected over the roar of the attendees. May reaches inside a tall case on stage, procuring 4 medals strung with a fine silk band. In honor of his impervious convictions, his resolute defense of his friends and family, and his unmatched skill with the pickaxe, we bestow this medal to you, Gimli. There's applause. In the face of danger, a kind heart, a whimsical personality, and a tasty baked treat can make all the difference in saving the day. Cheers to you, Elodie. Applause. A skilled tactician, a ruthless Pokemon battler, and someone truly and wholly unafraid to put themselves in significant danger if it means doing right by his friends. We thank you, Schmidt. Finally, our own native Hoennian, demonstrating that a fireball of brute force may not be so bad if that fireball is on your side. Cindy, you have our gratitude. These valiant heroes will be commemorated forever in the halls of Hoenn history as the intrepid Quacko Packo, the estranged heroes who rose to the occasion to fight for their friends, their families, and even complete strangers when no one else was able. We cannot thank you enough for your collective bravery. Residents of Hoenn and all other esteemed guests who have joined us today, please give a final round of applause for the Quacko Packo. You have the opportunity to give words to the audience if you want.
While Cindy's receiving her award, she's doing like rock hands with her tongue out, like very typical 15-year-old behavior.
Very good.
It was just another day on the job, everyone.
That's so Gimli. Oh yeah, it's got in there.
Yeah,
You see, Schmidt's kind of like, oh yeah, but you can tell, like in his eyes, his mind is elsewhere.
Take the mic.
time for the Riz.
You're never too old to be an adventurer.
She said the thing!
She said the thing!
Very good.
After saving the Hoenn region and the world, Cindy starts by helping her grandparents rebuild and fix the berry farm, making sure they are taken care of before pursuing her own goals. Cindy's parents, River and Beckett, mysteriously go missing, and the berries on the berry farm are sweeter than ever. She pursues becoming a gym trainer, then leader at the Fire Gym in Lava Ridge. Her gym is notoriously hard, even with a type advantage, sending aspiring trainers to train even harder in hopes of beating her formidable team. Soul Eater, who was once a weak Vulpix, has become one of the most powerful Ninetales in the region, occasionally bringing fans to stop by the gym to see her and Cindy. Cindy gets and maintains custody of Kyogre because somehow, at the time, everyone trusted Cindy, a 15-year-old, to guard the revered ocean Pokemon. Annually, Cindy and Archie schedule a wrestling match between him and Kyogre, opting for whatever time of year needs a little more rain, as to cause as little issue to the Hoenn ecosystem as possible.
After hearing about Symmetra being moved from the hospital to the prison from Silver, Schmidt knew it was time to make his move. That night, Schmidt sent out Mewtwo and said, "Energy is defeated. You no longer have to live captured. You are free," and smashed the Master Ball directly underneath his foot. "But before you go," Schmidt says, "I have one incredibly selfish favor to ask." 2 officers were set to guard the door to Artemis's room on the night before the prisoner's transfer. During the night, a flash of purple came from inside the room. When the guards opened the door to check on the prisoner, she was gone. And with that, Schmidt, Mewtwo, and Artemis were never seen again.
After the ceremonies in Little Root, Elodie spent some time back home in Lumio City with her moms Serena and Shauna. One thing was clear though, she would never be able to return to her simple baker's life. But what does a girl do after flying to the moon, jumping into the Distortion world, and saving Hoenn from destruction with her friends? It didn't come as much of a shock when she was one day visited by a familiar man in a trench coat and his purple-haired superior. They'd met once before in interrogations at the Dewford City Police Department. Word of the Quacko Packo's escapades had once again made its way to the International Police, and Looker and Annabelle sought Elodie's help. After a few trial missions, Elodie became a permanent member. From her love of police officers to experience with portals through the Hooper Rings, Elodie had found her perfect fit among the International Police. She enjoyed traveling between the regions and occasionally different dimensions. And of course, very frequent visits to her boyfriend who kept his post as hometown hero and police officer of Dewford Town. Elodie even took the lead on the investigations into the on-the-run criminals Schmidt and Artemis, but somehow, she was never quite able to keep up with them. Cabot the Alchemy, of course, was ecstatic to finally realize her lifelong dream of becoming an international super spy. Her sunglasses collection only grew, and the Whiskcakers dropped their debut album No Whisk, No Reward. Blueberry the Altaria, Bubblegum the Primarina, Grape Juice the Shiny Swampert, Key Lime the Iron Valiant, Aubergine the Liepard, Mr. Salt the Carbink, and Pumpernickel the Clefairy, who I'm just realizing I don't think I ever dropped the canon name of in an episode, are rumored to announce their world tour someday soon. Life is exciting for Elodie and the Whiskcakers, spreading their gospel that you're never too old to be an adventurer. Until one day, she held tight the torn piece of paper she kept in her pocket. It was always there just in case something terrible happened and she needed a miracle. But she'd grown since her visit to the moon, and so had her Pokemon, and so had her friends. She was sure they could handle anything thrown their way. So with a nostalgic twinkle in her eye, she decided to pay a visit to an old friend.
Knowing now he kept this family safe, Gimli returns to Sinnoh with his wife and son, back to his home in Kanalov. Gimli first considered going back to work in the mines, but knowing what he had the potential to lose in this ordeal, he decided to retire early to a more quiet life. Or at least, so he thought. Between the lack of energy in his quiet life and knowing the potential his son has, Gimli decided to open a training space on the Iron Islands. At first, just to benefit helping his son to train for the Sinnoh League. No son of mine is going to be outdone by his old man. Word gets around that the hero of Hoenn Gimli was opening a dojo for trainers of the earthen element to hone their skills. Gimli was at first forced to send them away, telling them that he was just here to train his son, not become some master. He's just a guy. But the word was too powerful. Interest was too great, and Gimli's sense of duty called to him. Gimli, Gimli, and Gemma got back to work, establishing the first Earth Specialty Training Center right on the Iron Islands retired mines. Hanging in the halls of the dojo, the moniker of his time at Hoenn, a banner reads a phrase that reminded him that he was more than just some simple miner. It reads, "You're never too old to be an adventurer." Training in the space included strength training, mining as a team-building exercise, and recreational bowling league. Gemma, finding love for mixed martial arts in her recovery after the accident that forced her to retire from the mines initially, opened the dojo further to fighting trainers, using the mines to help train and develop their true inner strength. Using his father and mother's training, Gimli challenged the Sinnoh League, and while he did fall short of the finish line of the Elite Four, he was selected as the next gym leader to take over Orbberg Gym. The Lodestones simply cannot escape the Orbberg mines, and the mines always call to them. Just outside the dojo, there is a small grave, dedicated to a lost friend. A simple cross headstone lays upon the grave as a reminder of the toad scroll Bud, the last aspect of the green. Bud serves as a reminder to trainers to always live your life, and even be willing to put it on the line to protect your friends and the people you love. Unbeknownst to Gimli, this grave would not be there forever. A visit from a certain international police officer would change that.
Like what you've done with the place. I got some intel that you opened a dojo and I had to see it. You truly are never too old for new adventures, huh?
You want to talk from baker to super spy for the international police? Let me know when the next career change happens so I can keep better track. Anyways, what brings you down to my humble little dojo in Sinnoh?
I've been tracking down another one of our friends, and it got me thinking about our adventures. Not just what we learned about ourselves, but who we lost. And then I remembered, I had something I wanted you to have.
From her coat, Elodie pulls out a slightly torn talisman-looking piece of paper.
I got this when I was on the moon. It's a Jirachi wish tag. It's ripped a bit, so I'm not sure it will work, but I think it's worth a shot to see if we can bring Bud back.
Gimli's eyes welled up. You mean I'll be able to see my friend again? Gimli and Elodie take the tag to Bud's grave.
You just hold the tag, make your wish, and we'll see what happens, I guess.
Gimli puts all of the hope and pain he has, thinking strongly about his lost companion. All that he did for Gimli, all that he did for Mewtwo, and all he did for the Packo and the sacrifice he made. Gimli's Pokemon even forced themselves out of their ball, just to give Gimli their support for their return of their lost friend. Trevor, Lasagna, all of Bud's friends, channeling their hope. The tag begins to glow. In just a few seconds, there is what felt like an eternity. Bud stood before Elodie, Gimli, and all of his friends. Bud touches his tentacles to his face.
What happened? Did we win? Is everyone okay?
Tears begin to stream down Gimli's face. Yeah, Bud, we did it. Gimli quickly hugged his lost friend.
Oh, great. Now, where are we exactly? I am so confused.
We're home now, Bud. We're all home now.
Hello, and thank you for listening to Dunsparce Drampa. I'd like to start our round of specific thank yous with our tireless and talented editor, Kira, for whom, without, I would have still been editing the show with 3D modeling software for some godforsaken reason. Thank you to my college friends, Aoife Peterson and Ryan McGahey, for composing the main Dunsparce Drampa theme and this arrangement of Little Root Town, respectively. Thank you to Lunaxis for the Guillotina and Distortion World interstitial music, and thanks to Fuante, aka Drifloon, for the Season 7 thumbnail pixel art. I'd like to take a moment to thank all of our patrons, for without your generous support, absolutely none of this story would have been possible. Thank you to Logan Thomas, Kayla Makashiog, Josh Brieger, DigiPixels, Electrolyte Raccoon, Justin, Fox, Azias, Boombox7609, Jacob Schock, Jonah Ropp, Shay T, Gaugersor, Toasty Toasters, Rook, Jacob Carlin, Shane Chamberlain, Billy Bob, Imperfect Discord, Alexander, Not Harry, Trashcan Fireworks, Shadow NP5, Big Bad Beetleborg, Dragon Slodge, Hobo, J. Smith Plays, Silver Hale, Boojin King, Clayton Hempel, Kyle Kelso, Green, Adam Shelton, Aurora, Jacob Wilson, Lava Dude 331, JT Dill, Orochi Everhart, Stuart Livingston, Lazari, Alex Isom, Kiba Ishumaki, Sarahledge 27, Bolatrol, Sean Emerson, Jose Alvarez, Will Watson, Wade, CEJ_J, David the Greatest Artificer aka Electrician, Lost Zealous, Jaluka, Potato, Mick Niller 97, Jack Bowen, Michael Hearn, Witchy Wieners, Freddy, Smoky Bones, Rafael Montellano, Revealing Titan 4, Cody Jenkins, Seraph the Fonts, Seth the Crownless, Connor Glass, J.W. Knox, Noe Estrella, Carter G, Taylor Unrau, Athos Dan, Thicko Mode, Eric Tate, Anomaly, Avout Vossenberg, Ruby TC, The Strange One, Jacob Cook, Bree Kutcher, Dark Falcon 2180, Samson Yaskovich, Jade E. Sky, Ben, Zach Strawberry Lord, Gator, Sparky 2 Ben, Faye Star, Gakoko, Ravenous 53, Ashley Owens, Devin Sharma, Saul Escobar, Primal Leafeon, Christopher Martinez, Chaz Parks, William Hall, CYFA Shadow Z, Musical Armageddon, Atropos, Hannah Cade, Melanie McIntyre, Wit and Whimsy, Mason Adams, DeSeagle is Back, Roddy Josh, Twilight Flare, Shiny Rose, Brozo, Temming Sum 31, Shadow Fox, Thomas, Hunter Ice Ice, Iser Rebel, David Pierce, Austin Dar, Wannabe Sanji, Evie, Razzie Jazz, Carl Bexel, Adrian Renteria, Cameron Upward, William Campbell, Galactic Squids, OK Chief, Chris Thompson, Daniel Miko, Matthew Lytle, Flacco Fett, Gogo Jin, Jacob Stone, Snowwolf, Tarian, Shadow the Nargacuga, Mango-san, Raspberry, Shadow Leader Dawn, Nicole Sylveon, Killer King, Sod in Half, Blue Bearer, Brinkia, B, Tykalra, Mesmer, Copper, Jacob Black, Mudskipping Mudkip, Johnny Shell, Dinutil, Chance, Justin Bowers, Kira Stevens, Drew Johnson, Loyal Cantaloupe, Jay, Lon Le, Zalian, Alexander Xavier Phillips, Lord Bebot, Gaming Wolf 06, Alex Volotov, Thor Live, DJ Soundwave 72, The Skrunkster, Balzac Lympian III, Matt Solomon, Cody W, Pokefans, Kyle Ken, Luxa UC, David, Mr. Scener 187, Shadow, Winters Mason, Sydney King, Lady Delmora, Charbel Estefan, Hector Viana, Cobalt, Cody Utras, Acerama, Colbster 001, Flamengo, Parfait, Tulip, Tanner Davis, BMO Fails, Rinna, E23E, Bryden Cregan, Angry X Dragonite, Lane Tanner, Jazz H, Cyan, Glenn Bloomer, Fox Haseman, Lucifer Hemlock, Daniel Vaniger, Garrett Gladue, Nimbus Actual, T. Dr. Tree, Chris Gattenby, CJ Patras, Paint Siegel, and Braxton Hoagland. And finally, we'd like to thank all of our incredibly dedicated listeners. Anyone who created fan art, or made theories in the Discord server, or shared their support in the comments on Spotify, and most importantly, you. Thank you so much for joining us on this whimsical and exciting journey in the Pokemon world.
And with that, we will roll initiative.
No, we won't. I've run away and pissed my pants.
Yeah, I definitely just shat myself. That's fine.